Hello guys, कैसे हो यार? Hmm. कैसे guys, welcome सबैलाई। थ्याङ्क यार मेरो बटहरू सबै चलिरहेको छ गाइस पोइन्ट सिस्टमले देखाउँदा हो। मैले सबै हालेको छु केटा हो फाइनली चलिरहेको रहेछ। लेट्स गो वेलकम सबैलाई। फाइनल कहिले हो र? फाइनल अहिले टाइम छ यार भर्खर प्ले अफ स्टार्ट भइरहेको छ। त आउनु त अनलाइन गाइस एकछिन गो खेल्छौँ अहिले टुर्नामेन्ट स्टार्ट भएको छैन। प्रोबेबली अझै कति 50 मिनट जति लाग्छ। सबै गाइस पोइन्ट्स भर्खर एड गरेँ मैले। यो कसरी पोइन्ट्स हुँदो थाहा नि छैन यार। गाइस एक दुई गेम हामी डुओ खेल्छौँ त्यसपछि गेमहरू वाच पार्टी गर्छौँ होइन। स्ट्रिमहरू सेयर गरिदियो गाइस। अर्को म्याच त डज रे के भन्छ अरूहरूले त। हिजोको लभली थियो सर, थ्याङ्क यू सो मच है गाइस। हिजो मजा आएको थियो उकाण्ड मलाई नि। एसी मसरप सी इज लभली, थ्याङ्क यू थ्याङ्क यू गाइस। यता आज पाण्डाहरूको गेम पनि छ अनि सेप्टेम्बर 9 को छ दुईवटा नेपाली राम्रै टिमहरूको गेम छ। वाच पार्टी गर्नुपर्छ गाइस, सँगै हेर्नुपर्छ गेम। उकाण्ड चाहिँ मबाट सिकेको है। यस्तो केही होइन है गाइस, म आफै सिकेको हो।
Your team is banning.
होला त अहिले त फाइनलमा गर्ने रे वाच पार्टी। फाइनलमै गरे मजा आउँछ। सुरु सुरु गेम त हल्का, सुरु गेम भन्दा त फाइनलकै गेम मजा आउँछ नि त। हाई आइस, हेलो आन्टी। गाइस आइको मम्मी च्याटमा आउनु भएको छ गाइस। सबैले हाई भन्दै गाइस आन्टीलाई। बाइ द वे भोलि याइको गेम छ यार, बिहान छ क्या। ओ माई गड कसरी उठ्ने क्या बिहान गेम हेर्न याइको भाइको। याइको वाच पार्टी होला नि भोलि त। ब्रो याइकोलाई सपोर्ट गर्नुपर्छ। अफकोर्स वाच पार्टी गर्छु गाइस म बिहान उठेर भयो नि।
Your team is picking.
गाइस 8 बजीतिर छ क्या बिहानको, म 12 बजीतिर उठ्छु। भोलि बब्बा सपोर्ट हान्नुपर्छ याइकोलाई। हुन्छ गाइस
May the
सँगै
fire
हेर्नुपर्छ
of my
याइको
enemies
गेम।
The
flow from
enemy
my
is
spear.
picking.
कति बजी हो गेम, म कल गरेर उठाइदिन्छु। 8 बजीतिर हो क्या गाइस, 8:30तिर। भोलि एमपिएल आइडीको
My
नि
friend.
डिसाइडेड डेज छ है। आरआरपी नाभी एन्ड देवाप्ले। आरआरपी पुगे राम्रो हुन्थ्यो, आरआरपी बिनाको प्लेअफै चाहिँ हुन्छ। च्यानल नेम एमपिएल सिङ्गापुरमा नि हुन्छ गाइस। अनि म पनि वाच पार्टी गर्छु
Just
याइको
like
गेम।
ice.
Your team is picking.
भोलि नै हुँदो रहेछ सबै याइको गेम। हेलो गाइस।
Strike first and without mercy.
होरा, यस गाइस होरा जोइन भएको छु एमएलबिबी रोस्टर। 9:15 होला डिसीमा, त्यो 9:15 हो। ए 8 बजीतिर उठेर गएको भनेपछि 11 कति भनेपछि 11:30 सिङ्गापुर टाइम भनेपछि
I
नेपाली
will
कति हो गाइस?
choose my own
फोनबाट हानु।
The
path.
enemy is
मैले
picking.
एकचोटि हेरेँ नेपाली कति हो।
It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot both.
एन्जिला जङ्गल ए म जङ्गल हो लेट्स गो इजी विन पनि काइडीले त धोबी खायो त पनि आइडी गाइस हारे पनि जिते पनि जसरी नि टेबल टप नै हुन्छ अनि प्लेअफमा अप्पर ब्र्याकेटमै हुन्छ तिनीहरू चाहिँ बाल्यो भएन हार्यो भएन
My kiss. Will
Please
it
pick a
grant
hero.
immortality or death?
हान्नु होला हान्नु हो अब हामीले भने अफकोर्स गाइस इट्स लाइक साइक हान्थ्यौँ सेयर हान्थ्यौँ होइन केटा हो 9:50 हो ठिक छ गाइस भनेपछि म 9 बजे स्टार्ट गर्छु स्ट्रिम भोलि
It ain't just a game.
Thorns remain.
You gotta fight
The
till
enemy is
soul.
picking.
यो सुको 1 पोइन्ट भइसक्यो अरे सबको 1 पोइन्ट भइरहेछ ठिक छ कसरी पोइन्ट आउँछ मलाई पनि थाहा छैन यार के मिलाएको थियो मिलाउनु के हो गिभअवेको लागि गाइज म गिभअवे पनि छिटै गर्छु यो अफ सेटर टुर्नामेन्ट त यसको डायमन्ड आएछ गिभअवे गर्छु 500 400 म्याच त ओभर म लेन्स त अति खेल्थेँ पहिला के हो टप पोइन्ट्स आउँछ त कसरी हो यो ए ए हवर्स त्यस्तै राखेको जस्तो लाग्यो गाइज लाइक सेक हान्नु स्ट्रिम ओ म्यान दाइ माइक खोल्नु न कहाँ म्युटमा बस्छ यार बोल्नु त एकचोटि
अरे यार मरेको के सुन्छौ यार म
मरेको केमा
एकछिन एकछिन।
हुन्छ हुन्छ के स्किन छ खै गाइज स्टारलाइट गिभअवे गर्ने सोचिरहेको छु गिभअवे कसरी गरौँ भइरहेको छ मलाई होइन म त्यही सोचिरहेको थिएँ आज मैले एम्बुलेन्स सोधेको छु कसरी मेरो प्लान त हावा छ यार गिभअवेको मैले त लबी कोड पढाउँछु सुरुमा जो आउँछ त्यसलाई दिन्छु सोचिरहेको थिएँ ला फर्स्ट किन पर्ने मैले कुनै स्किल यार गाइज एकछिन गेम फोकस हान्नुमै लेन्स लडेर
Odette. Beautiful Odette.
त्यो त गाइज मिस्टेक सेकेन्ड स्किल फर्स्ट किलमा फर्स्ट किलमै छिटो हुन्छ यार अहिले त्यसो भए त म नै जित्छु त्यही अरोरालाई जित्छ जस्तो लागिरहेको थियो त्यही भएर त्यस्तो नगरौँ मलाई अहिले 3-4 स्टार आर्ट गिभअवे गर्छु म रिट्रिभ भएर खान हुन्छ यार त्यस्तो
But I am the only sword master.
अरे गड पो खेल्नु भइरहेको तपाईँले
From the darkness shines my blade.
ओइ के गरेँ मैले अघि क्या ड्यास छ My bad. फर्स्ट गेम हो गाइज मेरो डेको हात बस्दैन आउँछ
Enemy reached level 4.
I have no sympathy to spare.
गाइज एकछिन यो 1-2 गेम पछि म वाच पार्टी गर्छु गेममा
Turtle.
तल लानु त
To be a hero, I had to sacrifice my love of the heart.
झर्ने गयो अर्दै गाइज अरेको लागि त फार्म मात्रै गरौँ साँच्चै हिजो एउटा नेपाली टिम निस्केको रहेछ त यार रिभर्स स्विप खाएर हिजो मैले गेम त हेरिरहेको थिएँ
Enemy missing.
Become one with the sword.
वान ट्रिक आउनु हो क्या स्काई बनाएर छ जस्तो रुम
Initiate retreat.
My sword thirsts for blood.
गर्दैछु म
Launch attack. Down.
नाइस वान any more zone
They seem so flawed.
कत्रो हिलो जे पाइथ्यो क्या कत्रो हिलो त्यो न गाइस लाइक साइक हान्दिउँ स्ट्रिम हल्का सेयर पनि गरिदियो गाइस मिल्छ नि स्टेज मोड त क्या कसम त्यो वान एच त्यो यत्रो हिल गरिदियो
Some admirer wrote me a sonnet. Pity it hardly rhymes.
Has been slain.
माइक खोल्नु पर्यो क्या त होइन
Become one with the sword. In me, the tiger sniffs the road.
What total front line एकछिन नै म कमेन्ट गेम सर्च गर्छु केटा होइन क्या जङ्गल खेले बेला त फुल फोकस हुनुपर्छ टोटल छोड्दिउँ म टोटल फेरि ट्रेन खोलाउनु
The enemy has slain the turtle.
लाइभ स्टार्ट भएछ त गाइस
Shine my
कति मिनेटमा गेम स्टार्ट हुन्छ केटा हेरेर त त्यहाँ यो गेम पछि लामो कस्तो ड्यान्स भयो मरायो त मेन चिप्पाइदियो क्या गेम्स आउने आयो छिनै गेम्स आउने भयो
Shut down.
हानौँ न हानौँ यिनीहरूलाई ग्याङमा छ्याउ भयो क्या उताको पिक त हल्का छ
I won't let my blood be spilled on those barbarians. Justice served. To be a hero, I had to sacrifice my love of the heart.
हानौँ त तो जाओ यार यहाँ मन त छ गाइस वाच पार्टी चाहिँ गर्छु म गाइस टुर्नामेन्टको गेम वाच पार्टी गर्छु के हो यो बेला बेला यस्तो किन हुन्छ
Thirsts for blood. Many wield
टिकट ट्रिया भन्छ
the only sword.
back up टोटल माया हुन्छ नि यार यो मेन चाहिँ किन बौलाइरहेछ हाम्रो क्या झिरो फ्रन्ट लाइन छैन राम्रो टोटलमा भिजन
A debt
Nice one.
Justice served. Ha! I have no
Mana bhi nahi.
doers.
Request backup.
Ikko sandın değil mi?
Initiate retreat.
Semi is fine that.
Killing spree. Your team destroyed a turret.
एलिसले त त्यो बनाएको छ त विन्टर ट्रान्सफर एलिस लास्ट चाहिँ स्ट्रङ छ अहिले एक्चुअली
Let me hear your applause.
Shit. Anti life flat on the ice है रॉड आंदे छ
They seem so flawed in front of my perfect soul. Justice served.
ड्यामेज चाहिँ खाँदैन हौ के हो यो त Oh nice Fantastic रॉड आंदिम त खोइ ट्याङ्क हान्नुपर्छ नि ड्यामेज खानु सक्दैन रॉड पायो र अर्को म्याच त्यसलाई गाइज अर्को म्याच वाच पार्टी हुन्छ है गेम स्टार्ट हुन लाग्यो जसलाई त्यही भएर अर्को म्याच चाहिँ वाच पार्टी गर्छु त्यो एक गेम मात्रै खेलेर हो फर्स्ट गेममा हाऱ्यो भने चाहिँ झ्याउँछु फेरि
Taste this.
Our turret is under attack.
गाइज लाइक चाहेको हानिदिउँ स्ट्रिम सेयर पनि गरौँ भनौँ
Initiate retreat.
आमालाई मार्नै गाह्रो भयो फिकर गर गेमिङ
Destroyed a turret. Launch attack. Keep an eye on the map. Keep an eye on the map.
किमीको फ्लिकर छैन भर्खर किमीको फ्लिकर
My sword thirsts for blood.
गाइज फर्स्ट गेम है अब क्या रस्टी भयो यहीको गेम गाइज 11
Be spilled.
11 सिङ्गापुर टाइम अनि नेपाली चाहिँ त्यही 9:15 माथि मोड्छ त्यो अब म्यालिफिक आइसक्यो मेरो यो ड्यामेज छैन त यार हेत तेरिका यो स्टेज जस्तो हिरो त
Titans fell.
यो स्टेजलाई हान्नु पर्यो
Our turret is under attack. Launch attack.
आज यो एआईको गेम आज होइन गाइस भोलि हो एआईको गेम रोकन गाइस लेन्सले क्यारी हान्छ रोको अहिले बिल्ला भन्ने छ
I have no sympathy to spare for evildoers. Let me hear your
Under
voice.
attack.
ब्लू खाएर आउँछु
Oh, death.
मरेकै होला नि
Slain.
ड्यास मिस भयो नि तर हान्नु रिट्री चाहिँ छैन मेरो
The turret. Gather up the Lord.
ए मा के गर्छु
Some admire your opening sonnet. Pity it hardly rhymes.
रिट्री छैन है वाउ
Team destroyed a turret.
Many wield swords, but I am the only sword master.
Clear up lane.
To be a hero, I had to sacrifice my love of the harp.
निप त पायो म के हो ड्यामेज सिट भनेर
Killing spree. Clear up lane.
For my beloved Odette.
Mega kill.
मिट कतै पाउँछ होला
Your team destroyed a turret.
From the darkness comes my blade.
Shut down. Unstoppable. Launch attack. Shut down. Double kill.
आइसक्यो मेन
Tanking. Instant kill. Launch attack.
God, डायलॉग मार दियो तो गाइस दिस इज हल्का हात बस्दैन
Victory.
जित्यो केटाले क्यारी होइन 60 स्टार्स यार भर्खर मेन आइडी त खेलेकै छैन गडको एमभिपी रे गाइस गेम स्टार्ट भएर एकचोटि चेक गर्छु है म
Nagiging battle bigla to ng dalawang mid lane, Starboy and Mingwin. If Starboy will repeat what he did
के मेरो एमपिएल पिएसको कसरी आयो भने त यहाँ उता पो भइरहेको छ गाइस अझै 3 मिनट बाइक छ होइन म तपाईँसँग एक रल हान्नु न गाइस वेलकम है सबैलाई एक वाच पार्टी हुन्छ गाइस गेम स्टार्ट भएको छैन अझै 3 मिनट बाइक छ सो एक रल हान्नु पनि के हुँदैछ केटाहरूको थ्याङ्क यू सो मच गाइस कसले को होराबाट आउनु भएको छ थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर जोइनिङ द स्ट्रिम लाइक हानिदिउँ सेयर गरिदिउँ स्ट्रिम अनि मेरो यस इन्स्टामा नि फलो हानिदियो गाइस एमएलबिबीको त्यही आउँछ अपडेटहरू सो मेक स्योर टु फलो माई इन्स्टाग्राम एज वेल मोडरेटरहरूको छुट्टै छ क्या कमेन्ट सेक्सन 20% गड इन्डेड गड रे गड हो क्या अपोनेन्ट हल्का नुप भएर क्या एचसीको लाइनअप को एमएलको हो एस्पोर्टको लाइनअप गन हाइब्रिड बब र म जङ्गल चाहिँ गाइस नट फिक्स एट जङ्गल फिक्स भएको छैन अहिलेसम्म इन्टरन अहिले जङ्गल को हो टिम जङ्गल अहिले हाम्रो इन्स्टिङ खेल्दैछ हाम्रो यो अहिले भइरहेको अफसेट टुर्नामेन्ट लेट्स गो बेन अति मजा आउँछ बेन खेल्न चाहिँ केटा हो मलाई चाहिँ होइन यस्तो मजा आउँछ पान पान पुग्छ नि बेनले यस्तो मजा आउँछ हेरेर
Welcome, my guest.
मासारा पोइन्टको टप 1 लाई स्टारलाइट देउन बरु टप ल गाइस त्यही गरौँ न त ल टप 1 अब मेरो डायमन्ड जबसम्म आउँछ तबसम्म जो टप 1 हुन्छ त्यसलाई एउटा स्टारलाइट ल फिक्स त्यही गाइस अब त्यही कमेन्ट गरिराख्यो भने चाहिँ पोइन्ट बढ्ने है गाइस जब जबसम्म मेरो अफिसियल टुर्नामेन्टको डायमन्ड आउँदैन त्यति बेलासम्म है यो चाहिँ डायमन्ड आउने बित्तिकै त्यति बेला जो फर्स्ट छ त्यसलाई एउटा ल गाइस नम्बर 1 च्याटमा मेरो कमेन्ट स्प्याम गर्दै बस्ला नि केटाहरूले हेर्दा बढ्छ गाइस हेर्दा मेनली बढ्छ कमेन्ट बरु स्पिन द विल गरौँ गाइस 3-4 वटा गिभअवे गर्छु त्यही छुट्टै छुट्टै गर्नुपर्छ एउटालाई विल गरौँ अर्कोलाई जो चाहिँ नम्बर 1 मा छ त्यस्तै सबै डिफ्रेन्ट डिफ्रेन्ट हुन्छ यो मेरो गेम साउन्ड कसरी गयो एकछिन गाइस गेम साउन्ड
5 seconds till the end.
गाइस फर्स्ट आइटम होली क्रिस्टल त पुग्दैन रहेछ है पैसा पुग्दैन रहेछ त्यति बेलासम्म यो लिउँ न त लेट्स गो स्काई चाहिँ बनाउनु पर्ने रहेछ मैले बेकारमा ब्लड विन खानु होली र लाइटनिङ बनाऊ होलीको लागि पैसा पुगेन होली किन लाथेँ म आइटम त थाहा छ मलाई नि भेनको त्यही भएर ब्लड विनको लागि अफिसले कति जति दिन्छ टाइम खै टोटल प्राइस 50,000 जस्तो लाग्यो टाइममा त्यसपछि अब फर्स्ट अब कति पाउँछ फर्स्ट कति पाउँछ गाइस हेरौँ कोही लभली हो के काण्डा रहेछ त देखिन केबल्स ने जोत्छ फ्यानी यो फ्यानी हल्का जोत्नु 50K मा ओन्ली 3 स्टार एटलिस्ट 30 चाहियो टोटल प्राइस बिल पो 50,000 भने त गाइस अब सबै टिमले पाउँछ त कहाँ मैले मात्रै पाउने मैले मात्रै पाउने भए त दिदिन्छ गाइस 20-30 मात्रै ओए के हो यो टाइगर भाइ यस्तो नगर नि तिमी हत्ती हान्दा यार फ्यानले त सब फ्यानी प्लेयर हो क्या त्यही सबै फ्यानी प्लेयर जस्तो है मेरो भ्युवर छ म पनि फ्यानी खेलेर देखाइदिनु पऱ्यो केटाहरूलाई गाइज अफिसियल टुर्नामेन्ट नि अहिले लाइभ भइरहेछ त्यहाँ गएर गाइज त्यो लाइक साइक हानिदिउँ है सब्सक्राइब हानिदिउँ अफिसियल च्यानलको लिङ्क पनि पठाइदियो त है अरू भोलि चाहिँ म केटा सबैजना बिहान उठ है केटा लाइभ स्ट्रिम हान्नुपर्छ यहीँको गेम भोलि ट्याक्क 9 बजे आऊ है गाइज 9 बजे म ट्याक्कै स्ट्रिम गर्छु बिहान म नि अब गाइज 12-1 बजे उठ्ने मान्छे हो भोलि चाहिँ छिटै उठ्छु के गरेर चाहिँ वो मिठो हिजोको मेरो स्ट्रिमबाट सिकेकै आधा अहिले ऊ कसरी हान्छ भन्नु मेरो अल्टै छ नि पेट्री हानेको छ म त जहिले 8 बजे उठ्नु कल मी गुड बोय चाहिँ बिल्कुल होइन क्या तिम्रो इन्स्टाको फिड हेरेर मैले पुगिसकेँ वाच पार्टी गाइज वाच पार्टी गर्छु यो गेम सकिन्थ्यो म वाच पार्टी गर्छु गाइज अफिसियल टुर्नामेन्टको यहीँको गेम हो भोलि यस गाइज भोलि 9 बजे यहीँको गेम नेपाली टाइम 9 बजे गाइज लाइक साइक हानेर आऊ केटा हो अफिसियल टुर्नामेन्ट हो लाइक साइक हानिदिउँ सब्सक्राइब हानिदिउँ होइन स्काई हान्नु पर्ने ओ प्लेट मलाई लाग्यो होइन छ्या कस्तो ढिला हिँड्यो क्या मर्यो होला त्यो खै ल हुक हेरिदिउँ ल हुक हेरिदिउँ हाम्रो दाजुको हुक स्काई बनाएको भए मिठो किल उड्ने रहेछ Whoa! Double kill? Triple kill? Maniac! Savage! Retali one. September 9 को guys September 9 को अहिले छ अनि पाण्डाहरुको 9 बजे
Ult is not ready.
त्यो गेम सकेपछि म वाच पार्टी गर्छु गाइस अफिसियल टुर्नामेन्टमा सपोर्ट गरौँ गाइस लाइक साइक हान्दिउँ हैन जोइन हान अफिसियल टुर्नामेन्ट मासरको फ्यानको अति बवाली छ थ्यांक यू गाइस मलाई केटाहरुले जिस्काउँदै थियो फ्याङ्कको खेल्न आएन भन्नु है त्यसपछि देखाइदिहाल्यो नि अनि चाहिँ कसरी भएको छ कति पेट्री हानेको हेज ड्राफ्ट भइरहेछ अहिले ट्याक्क गेम सकेपछि ट्याक्क तिनीहरूको गेम स्टार्ट हुन्छ यहीको गेम बिहान हो कि बेलुका यहीको गेम बिहान हो गाइस त्यही भएर म भोलि बिहान उठेर छिटै वाच पार्टी गर्छु गाइस मेरो इन्स्टामा नि फलो हान्दिउँ है केटा हो इन्स्टामा यस्तो 200 पुगाइदिनु फलोवर नाइस हुक प्राङ्कको टिमले सुत्त भनिसक्यो कति के हो पान थुक्दे कतिजना मर्यो लेट्स गो गल्लाई तानेर मर्यो है वो एक थुक्छु अब वो यहीकोले जङ्गलमा टक्कर दिने पाण्डा दाजु पाण्डाको नि बबाले छ गाइस गेम मलाई बबाले लाग्छ Wait, kill unstoppable Franco. Eu pouco slow answer. Skin होगी skill होगा obviously skin ले गर्दा लागिरहेछ के हो गेमै सकिन मान्दैन यार वो केटा स्काई नै बनाइदिएको मैले लास्ट त ड्यामेज छ 19 हो पाण्डा पाण्डा 19 इयर्स होला अनि 12 यो ब्याच 12 दिएर होला अहिले 12 मा पढ्छ होला
Our turret is under attack.
पाण्डा 12 हो गाइस अहिले त्यस्तै लाग्यो मलाई चाहिँ
Destroyed.
के हो गेम हातमा पो थाहा Guys, make sure to like the stream, I know. Share पनि हान्दिम तो Masarapp को friend को
Who doesn't love a ball?
voted थियो है thank you so much guys ला win whoa तो ड्यामेज हानेको फ्रेन्ड 60 को रहेछ सर कतिमा हो पढ्ने म गाइस ब्याचलर ड्रप आउट तिम्रो कोर हो हलिकृष्ण त कोर हो थाहा छ मलाई त्यही भएर दुईटा बनाएको मैले अनि लाइटनिङ ट्रन्स नि मतलब जुत्ता बेच्ने मतलब एन्जोय लाने हो क्या तीनटा हलिकृष्ण बनाऊ ल पैसा पुगेन केटा हल्का नि
Good wine.
वे के हो त मिठो छ त के हो ड्या ए त ट्याङ्की भनेको त एक पुगेको त यसलाई मार्नु आइम सो डिसअपोइन्ट ड्यामेज किन पुगेन मेरो स्काई ट्रिगर किन भएन त्यति बेला म सर्भरमा सेम हो यार ब्याचलर छोडेर अब फेरि क्लाउन भएर पढ्नु
Your team
त्यही हो
destroyed.
गाइस
Has been slain.
ब्याचलर किन छोडे भइरहेछ मलाई नि अब फेरि पढेको भए चाहिँ किन पढे हुन्छ होला
Launch attack.
के भन्ने यार छोडिसकेपछि किन छोडे हुन्छ पढिरहेको बेला किन पढे
Victory.
गाइस लेट्स गो वाच पार्टी गेम स्टार्ट भयो त Guys, likes like on us, share on us. Wait, game start भइसक्यो नि त यार. केटाहरू रोकाइ त म सेट अफ गर्छु. उम्, ए एकछिन के भयो मेरो गेम्स अन डे 2
Falling Star Moon.
But
Daz
guys,
playing
टाइम म
aggressively.
डिस्कर्डमा गर्छु.
And we can clearly see there's two level difference. Okay, Quad Shadow. And there's the Shadow kill. The flicker will not help Daz, and help Daz will get taken down.
But guys, games on
they're
Horaa
trying
has
to
been
trade
made.
on the bottom lane. Sorin with
ल ठिक छ
kill
त्यो
against
सबै
Zen
साउन्ड
QT.
मिल्छ.
That's 1-for-1, but on the
के
goal
भइरहेछ
lane, I
टुर्नामेन्ट?
guess.
ओइ व्हाट द
7-9
फक बङ्गलादेशले जितिरहेछ रे. ए
lost
साँच्ची
the
है
trade.
गाइज यो भिन्टेज भिक्ट्री बङ्गलादेशको टिम चाहिँ यो चाहिँ सबभन्दा
Again,
स्ट्रङ
they're
रे है
trying to redeem
बङ्गलादेशको.
as
मैले
much
त्यही
as
सुनेको थिएँ.
possible.
सबभन्दा स्ट्रङ टिम बङ्गलादेशको. लाइक स्पोन्सरहरू सब छ अरे नि.
1k worth goal lead.
यिनीहरू त पहिला हामीसँग परेछ जस्तो लाग्यो.
And now the turtle is about to spawn on the land of dawn. Lilim. He managed to
के भइरहेछ
ground
स्कोर
two other
हेरौँ
players,
त.
but no any aggressive move over there.
0-1-0.
Hercules trying to pick one of
टोटल
the players.
फाइटमा त गाह्रै छ यार.
Okay,
यिनीहरू पनि
they are bursting down the turtle. I guess there will be
Wait, Grand Zero live. Nice,
duty
nice,
with the
nice,
turtle, where another tsunami slam onto.
Team fight.
But still, Sir Rob will escape that tsunami slam. Still, Sonder will be able to get that kill from this. With
Wait,
he
oh.
will be able to
अति हाने त लापुले
Omega
मिठो.
flow flick. Let's take that was
Crazy, crazy,
the
guys.
damage.
Bobble
Omega flow
gang.
with and know the kill.
यहीको गेम नि गर्ने होला. गर्छु गाइज यहीको गेम बोल्छ. हान्छ जस्तो सेप्टेम्बर 9 ले है.
Sonder with
तर
the first
यो
item
बङ्गलादेशको टिमले
completed.
राम्रै खेलेको छ है.
That's the Warwick
सोचेको
for him,
भन्दा राम्रै
Zenigiri
खेलेको.
with Counter Strike. Okay, the pressure on the top lane is made by Super Saiyan QT. Sorry, okay, that was Omega Flow. And we can even see Supreme 9 pressurizing the bottom lane.
लापुले
Okay, they are
crazy हान्यो
just,
फ्लोले.
somehow managed
मर्यो होला बाइस
to,
मर्यो.
keep the pressure. Okay, that's the bravest
What the
fighter. Serval
fuck?
with low SP, Sonder will be able to get that kill.
कसरी लाभ वाइसेस बाचे हाइला पनि मारेर गयो.
Trying to utilize his ultimate. Sandesh is getting habit.
होराको फर्स्ट टुर्नामेन्ट कहिले हुन्छ? होराको टुर्नामेन्ट हामीले हिजो खेलेछ गाइस. आज चाहिँ अर्कै टिमको म्याच छ अनि त्यही वाच पार्टी गरेर.
That's just completed the Enchanted Talisman.
एनी चान्स अफ जोइनिङ
I guess there
यहीको
will be
जोइनिङ होला.
an aggressive
फिक्स
player
छैन गाइस अहिले
on
नट
bottom
फिक्स
lane.
सेट. एक दुई हप्तामा फिक्स
There's
हुन्छ.
lots of player from Vintage Shadow, but they are not able to penetrate.
गाइस लाइक साइक हान्दिउँ. यसो स्ट्रिम सेयर गर्दा है गाइस मिल्छ भने सब्स्क्राइब नै हान्दिउँ. 3000 पुग्ने
Okay,
लाइक
that's the
चाहिँ
first
हाम्रो.
item from Inconut.
त्यो अब 110
Okay,
20
that will
चाहिन्छ.
be. He will be prioritizing the Holy Crystal.
त्यो सुदम सर एक्लै मात्रै कास्ट गर्नु भइरहेछ त.
Another itemization from Thunder, that's gonna be Hunter Strike, some few penetration. And that will
किन हो
matter
सुदम
a
सरले
lot.
मात्रै कास्ट गर्नु भइरहेको
He
केटा.
might be ganking the bottom lane, one-on-one situation.
टोटल फाइट
Low
हेरौँ ले.
HP will get
ओए
taken down by
वाइस चाहिँ
Thunder.
टोटल छोड्यो तर
This
बटमा
Davis
मरेको त
fighter
रहेछ.
from Omega
टोटल त
Flow.
इजिली पाउँछ.
Hercules with one
September 9
HP will be able to survive.
Never
And
mind,
then
bro.
is the deadly
Bro, you're
synchro
pain.
knock will kick down Sir Rob. It's still Sandesh
ना यार
with low
अति
SP.
बवाल
Will not be able to
खेल्दैछ
survive.
यार यो
Sorin
बङ्गलादेशी
will
टिमले
get
नि.
that kill, and that's the turtle for them. This is dashing towards Omega Flow. Omega Flow with just one HP will be able
guys,
to survive, but okay, that's
गाह्रै
enough
छ यार.
for them.
यसो
He's
हेर्दा
managed to,
मेरो
throw him out
पिओभीमा
now.
चाहिँ यो
Inconut
बङ्गलादेशको योले
is
फर्स्ट गेम चाहिँ जित्छ जस्तो लाग्छ.
rushing towards the targets.
किनकि अर्ली हिरो छ यता सेप्टेम्बर 9 को अर्ली गेममै हार्यो
Right,
भने त
another,
गाह्रै हुन्छ. उफ आएपछि
kill,
मर्यो क्या.
but he will get kidnapped with
Oh my
tsunami
God, bro.
slamming Conant with another kill. That's trying to zone out all of the players.
Guys,
Omega Flow
ल यो
using
गेम
that
भिन्टेज
Davis
भिक्ट्रीले
fighter
जित्यो.
defensively.
कमब्याक हान्न गाह्रै छ. सबभन्दा
used all
strong
over
team
the
हो guys
map.
यो
He was
बङ्गलादेशको चाहिँ
pushing
सबभन्दा
bottom
strong
lane,
हुने
he
हो
was ganking Zenikuti, and he
कतिवटा टिम हो नेपालको
got there on the
नेपालको
top
4 वटा बङ्गलादेशको 4
with
वटा
the perfect timing. So
ए 8वटा टिम टोटल
टोटल
the
8 वटा
rotation from
हिजो
Sonder
दुईटा टिम
is
आउट भयो
on point, by the way. He again manages to take down
अब
tier
आज
2 turret
दुईटा
from
आउट
bottom
हुन्छ
lane.
ए साच्ची सेप्टेम्बर हार्यो भने त
They're
निस्किन्छ
trying
त
to
गाइस
zone out the players and just pressure
भर्खर
rising their
याद आयो
lanes. They are now on to the mid lane tier 2 turret. And
टुर्नामेन्टबाटै
I don't
निस्किन्छ
think
केटा नकआउट
September
म्याच
9
हो
will
यो
be able to defend it. Again, Dash is dashing inside Sonder with another animation where there was another kidnapping.
पाँच यार लुना फाइनल चाहिँ नाइस 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 दुईजना ढल्यो
That's the shadow kill. Zero will get that kill
गुड
against
ट्रेड
Inconet.
1 for 2
Okay, so this
Ui,
might
YSS
fall.
को भर छैन
Sonder
यार
is again playing
Oi, यो
aggressively.
YSS
He's
के
going in with that
लम्मा
okay,
YSS
first place
सबलाई
and
मार्छ हो
still Sakers and no the kill against
ब्रो
Zenikuti.
के हाने यार
Another
YSS
player, Lilium, with lowest SP, he manages to survive, or else they would have been another
गाइस जिजिस
triple kill.
अति खेल्दैछ त बङ्गलादेशको टिमले त पर्फेक्ट खेल्दैछ यार YSS लाई सर्ट डाउन हान्नुपर्छ तर गाह्रै छ YSS मरे क्या हजुर के भन्नु त
त्यो अस्ति उसको गेम थियो नि फाल्कन
Nice
र
try, nice try.
will
Falcon र TLPH
on his disadvantage.
आइपिएच
It will fall, and that was a
त्यसको YSS
reckless
त्यस्तै खेलेको
move from
ए
him.
काइल टी चाहिँ बवाल
I
खेल्छ यार
don't
मैले
think they
गेम
will be
हेरेको
able
थिएँ
to contest this
Oh,
lot because they have
बवाल
lost
मिठो
a
खेल्यो
explainer.
लाइक
Sundays is
TLPH
still
ले कमब्याक
fighting
हान्छ त्यो
his
त्यहाँ
teammate,
बुस्ट मऱ्यो मऱ्यो
by the way,
होइन मलाई
Zero
ड्यामेज
is
पुग्दैन रहेछ
facing
आयो
another shadow
मऱ्यो
kill.
उल्टा आएछ
Sunder will be able to survive and Inconut win that another kill. The beautiful tsunami
बङ्गलादेशको
slam
नम्बर 1 स्ट्रङ टिम हो गाइस मैले पुरा
from
सुनेको थिएँ
Hercules.
अगाडि नै भिन्टेज भिक्ट्री पुरै
And
स्पोन्सरहरू सब त
They
यिनीहरूको
can know the beautiful follow up by all of his teammates.
नाइस
They're trying to
नाइस
force the fight. Hercules with low SP.
YSS लाई
Inconut
मार्नुपर्छ
will
केटा
take
जसमा
it.
YSS लाई मार्दैन केट फेडै हुँदैन
The heavy
YSS लाई मार्न गाह्रै छ तर
Ian will not be able to pin down Sunder. Sunder is still trying to play aggressively. He is with his Mountain Saker.
अनट्रिक YSS or what खै गाइस
But
नेक्स्ट
okay,
टाइम थाहा
that's
हुन्छ
the purpose of the battle. They are just trying to synchronize the lane and they are just
तर
trying
जे होस्
to
बवाल
tap
खेल्यो
into the base of September 9.
बङ्गलादेश टिमले यस्तो खेल्छ हामीले एक्सपेक्ट चाहिँ गरेको थियौँ मैले
हिरे जस्तै हो नि
अनि लाइक यो टिम
Right,
राम्रै छ भनेर
and
थियो
no
कतिले
turret.
हिरो त त्यस्तै हो
There's just still all of the
अनि जे भए पनि अब
still
काउन्टर हान्दिन्छ नि त
protected,
YSS
but that's not going to be intact after this lot.
Lunox
I guess
bin
they are
र
trying to
एजमे
force
छ
a back fight.
यहाँ
And
त लहटी लहटी मार्नु
previous
पर्यो
fighter, I don't think was used defensively.
La
Okay,
Pula
they
Ola,
hit
no.
it, but he will get
तर
hit
हाइले
by
गेम खेल्न नि
Hercules.
गाह्रै छ नि
Still
त
Hercules
कालिया छ
going
अपोनेन्ट
down instead, where Lily was taken down by
पकडिदिइहाल्छ
Inconut. Inconut is still trying to book the damage.
हाइ त लास्टमा हुने
He
हो नि
just need to hit that minion
Hey.
and he will
यिनीहरू
do
सँगै
huge
engage
burst
गर्नु
damage
पर्छ
against the backline.
अकै पिक कालिया गोल्डको लागि
Another bravest fighter.
Kalia
Sorin
Golden Light होला।
wasn't stunned with that Landsaker. Sorin will be able to
गाइस
survive.
केही छैन हेट्न हान्दिउँ त्यो भयो नि सेप्टेम्बर
Once again.
सपोर्ट हान्नुपर्छ
Kick was out of
Nepal
connect
team.
Sonder. But according to the farm, I don't think Serov will be able to bridge down Sonder.
गाइस लाइक द स्ट्रिम गाइस कसले लाइक हान्दैछ लाइक सेयर हान्दिउँ होइन
अहिले थन्डर बेल्ट बनाउँछ कि बनाउँदैन एजमेराल्डले
स्मेरलामा बनाउँदैन थन्डरको बुक
Right, according
बुक
to
र
the
ओराकल बनाउनुपर्छ
difference, there's
वेल सुरुमै बनाउनुपर्छ
7,000
तर बुक
worth of
चाहिँ
gold
धेरै
difference
चाहिन्छ
between
स्मेरलामा
the team. And even we can see the map. It is completely under the control of Vintage Victory.
गाइस लेट गेमको ड्राफ्ट पनि
This condition,
भिन्टेज भिक्ट्रीलाई
I don't
फाइदा
think
छ क्या केटा
There's
बङ्गलादेशको
any
टिमलाई
chance of
यो
September 9
सेप्टेम्बर 9 को ड्राफ्ट चाहिँ अर्ली
for
गेम
their
ड्राफ्ट हो क्या
comeback, but still they are
अर्ली
trying
गेममा
their
हार्यो भने चाहिँ
best
गाह्रै पर्थ्यो किनकि ग्रान्जर लापोहरू
Lilium
अर्ली गेम नै हो
with Kimi. He was supposed to
ग्रान्सको स्ट्याक छ होइन र
uh,
के हट
snowball the game
स्ट्याक छ तर त्यस्तो
Uh,
लेट गेममा त्यस्तो युजफुल चाहिँ लाग्दैन
before
अरू
he
मार्क्सनहरू राम्रो
started
हुन्छ
the
तर यता त
snowball.
बेन छ
They were already the victim of his snowball by
स्ट्याक छ
themselves.
तर त्यस्तो म्याटर हुँदैन नि त लेट गेममा
Now they are struggling.
किमीले चाहिँ वान
And
शट खान्छ
according to the draft, I don't think they will be able to outscale the damage.
तिमी
against
प्युरिफाईमा नि भयो क्या
Victory.
वाइसआईले खेदा खेदैछ
And
नि
there's the
तर
another
प्युरिफाई
Lord.
लिनुपर्ने थियो किनकि कालिया छ नि त यतापट्टि
and instantly
अलिअलिको
buys
फाइदा
5
चाहिँ यही हो केटा
players
हो
a vintage
अब
victory.
मेजहरूले
This is
प्युरिफाई
really
लिएन भने
hard
झ्याउ
for the
हुन्छ
vintage victory. Yet they are trying to play aggressively with the mountain
एमपिएलतिर
stalker,
त
and still
के
Dash
भयो
is dashing
पकड्यो
towards the back
ग्रान्जलाई
line.
पकड्यो
Notice
देख्यो
that
गाइस
this
प्युरिफाई
time
लिएन भने
that's
यस्तो हुन्छ
the
कालियाको
insane
अगेन्स्ट
QT getting picked up. Two of the players with low
प्युरिफाई
HP, but
लिनै
still
पर्छ क्या
Omega Flow with
अब यहाँ
Flicker lands
इनगेज
safely.
राम्रै छ तर
Is this
ड्यामेज पुग्दैन
enough
क्या
damage to take the
ड्यामेज
players
पुग्दैन
down or kill is will
ठिक छ
get
त्यही पनि
taken down
एकजना
by
रोम गर्नु
Lily?
परेछ
Four of the players is still standing.
सेप्टेम्बर
Might be
9
able
यो
to
गेम
take this game
यो
with this
लर्ड डिफेन्ड गर्नु
Lord
गाह्रो
on
हुन्छ
the top lane.
प्रोबेबली गेमै
They
इन हुन
are
सक्छ
there is
जस्तो लागिरहेछ
another start for onto the back line.
ओए
Omega Flow
हान्न
is
त हानिरहेको थियो यार
going
बाबाले
and only
ओ यो
player
बेन
towards
One
the
shot
line
on the
Sarah
top.
will
What
get
the
pressure down
fuck?
against
क्या
Sam.
हान्यो
This is
बेनले
the last is starting to defend this base, but being
ब्रो अति मिठो खेल्यो
and
यार
I
बेनले
don't think he will be able to defend
लास्टमा मरेर अब आएछस् पनि
this Lord push, and that's the
जिजी
game.
यार
I don't think
यो एकचोटि बेनले हानेको हेर न केटा
onto the back line.
स्पिकरले मिठो हान्यो
Omega
बेनले
Flow is going one and
आम्म,
only player
कति
towards the
मिठो
back
हान्यो
line
यार
Sarah will get
हेर्दै
pressure
मजा
down
आयो यार
against
मलाई
Sam.
त
This is the last is starting to defend this base,
हेर्दै मजा आयो
being it tank, I don't think he will be able for
के एकछिन हेरौँ त के छ आइटमहरू फुल आइटम आइसकेको रहेछ कति मिनट भएको थियो गेम त्यो बङ्गलादेशको टाइटल छ धेरै लुनक्स र बेनको बेन पुरै प्र्याक्टिस हान्ने रहेछ
कि अहिले ग्रान्जरले फुल बनाउँछ र हन्टर
अँ
सुरुमा
सुरुमा आयो त फ्युरी ह्यामर एउटा अनि स्काई रस फ्युरी ह्यामर आएपछि त सुरुमै हन्टर स्ट्राइक आए जस्तो देखिहाल्छ नि
त्यही त अनि यो आइटमाइजेसन किन यसरी देखेको यो
किनकि उसले सुरुमै उ त्यो फ्युरी ह्यामर बनायो नि त
त्यही त अनि पियर्सर सेकेन्डमा हुनुपर्ने नि त
पियर्सर सेकेन्डमै हुनुपर्ने तर उसले त्यसपछि बुट बनायो अनि यो एउटा डिफेन्स बनायो अनि पियर्सर
त्यही त
बनायो
अनि त्यो ढिला भयो नि त त्यो त
हल्का धेरै यो चाहिँ नबनाउनु
six.
मिल्यो जस्तो लाग्यो
अनि
अनि
उतापट्टिको म्याजिक ड्यामेज कति छ हेर न अनि त्यो फिजिकल डिफेन्स बनाएर छ बुट बनाएर
यहाँ फिजिकल चाहिँ वायसको लागि हाल्यो होला तर यता त 4जना म्याजिक नि त कालिया त काउन्ट गर्यो 3जना म्याजिक छ
उम्,
अर्को के छ अरू त आइटम त सबै ठिकै छ गाइस के छ
अनि हाम्रो
डिफेन्स
लापुले पनि ड्यामेज बनाएछ फेरि दुइटा एन्टा
दुइटा
हिलै छैन उसको लागि एसमेको लागि
दुइटा लापोमा त्यही एउटा फ्युरी ह्यामर अनि वारेक्स र ठिक छ यो पनि धेरै ड्यामेज हान्छ हुन्छ तर एमपिएलतिर चाहिँ यस्तो बनाउँदैन ड्यामेज आइटम हन्टर पुरै हाल्यो भने त अरू आइटम आउने
हारिहाल्छ नि
टाइम
नि यसरी
त्यही हो र
ड्यामेज आउँछ अनि तर थाप्नै सक्दैन अनि
अनि यता स्मेको एन्टिक ठिकै छ लापो र ग्रेन्जरको लागि यो कालियाको आइटम पनि यही हो फ्लिटिङ र ओराकल बनाउनु
यो
अरू
बेस्ट
सब
अफ कति हो यो
बेस्ट अफ चाहिँ हो अब सेप्टेम्बर 9ले 2 गेम हार्नै पर्छ एक गेम हार्यो भने टुर्नामेन्टबाटै आउट हुन्छ सेप्टेम्बर 9
ए फर्स्ट गेममा भर्खर गयो
यो फर्स्ट गेम
उम्,
गाइस यसो अक्षर च्यानलमा पनि जोइन हाल्नु केटा हो मैले समय हाल्नु भएन यस्तो मलाई कमेन्ट हालिदिनु न त म ल सबजना सेम कमेन्ट हाल्नु न त यसको सेप्टेम्बर 9 भनेर ह्यासट्याग नेपाल प्राइड है केटा नेपाल प्राइड केटा सबजना यो कमेन्ट हालिदिनु
ल
त लेट्स गो केटा हानिदिउँ
ह्यासट्याग पनि कहीँ स्पेस राख्छ त अनि त
त्यस्तो मलाई थाहा नै छैन गाइस जोइन हानिदिउँ अफिसियल च्यानल लाइक साइक हानिदिउँ त्यो भ्युजै छैन त केटा हो लाइक साइक हानिदिउँ लेट्स गो लेट्स जस्ट वाच दिस ओ हेड चाहिँ नगर है केटा हो अपोनेन्टको टिम राम्रै छ क्या केटा बङ्गलादेशको टिम
आकाई पिक वाज क्वेसन त्यही त भनेको आकाई अलरेडी सपोर्ट ट्याङ्क हो होइन अनि त्यो माथि लापुले ड्यामेज
यस्तो हो क्या
बनाइरहेछ भने
अकाई किन लिएको भन्दा ऊ त्यो
होइन
हो क्या
भनेर ड्यामेजै थाप्न सक्दैन नि त त्यो हिरोले लकडाउन त हो नि एउटा
मसरप माई मम इज काइन्ड अफ को यो के भन्दैछ यार कमेन्ट सेक्सनमा वाइएसएससँग यिनीहरूको ड्राफ्टमा राम्रो छ किनकि वाइएसएस मार्क्स हुनुभयो अनि गोल्डमा त लङ रेन्जै चाहिएन बेन खेलाउँदै केटा हो
त्यही त भनेको
हेट हानु हेट चाहिँ नगरौँ है गाइस डोन्ट हेट
यो हाम्रो नेपाल साइडमा होइन फ्रन्ट लाइन राम्रो भइदिए भयो यिनीहरूले खेद्दा खेद्दा हान्न मिल्छ कि
Perfect cover for surprise attacks.
यो त अब
रेन्ज खासै छैन नि त उसको अनि एभ्री टाइम तिमीले लुनक्सलाई डिफेन्सिभ फ्लिकर हान्न लगायो भने त मर्ने चान्स कम हुन्छ नि त टिमको
एमएलबी बङ्गलादेशको लाइभ पास छ गाइस बङ्गलादेशको लाइभ पास भयो भने यतै जोइन गर न केटा हो एमएलबिपीको नेपालकै अस्ति च्यानलमा कमब्याक हान्नु पऱ्यो केटा हो सिट भनेको रियल सिट हो क्या हो होइन होला है
होइन हाम्रो सिडमा
हेट कमेन्ट नगर केटा हो अब एक गेम त हारिहाल्छ नि कमब्याक हान्छ होला प्रोबेबली इन्डियन सर्भर हो मसरप गिफ्ट के संस्कार राखेको कमेन्ट नगर के भन्दैछ यार केही के भनौँ न लेट्स सी अब नेक्स्ट गेम के हुन्छ राम्रै खेल्यो है तर बङ्गलादेशको टिमले यसो हेर्दा त तपाईँले कस्तो लाग्यो
पेल्यो नि वाएसएसले
वाइएसएस भन्दा नि कालियाले पनि हेर्नु न कस्तो मार्क हानेको त्यहाँ त्यो इनिममा ग्रान्जरलाई प्युरिफाई छैन सिधै फ्लिकर पर्फेक्ट हेर्नु के हो गाइज अब कालियाको गेम्समा प्युरिफाई लिनै पर्छ नभए पनिस हानिहाल्नु
कि त ड्यास पर्फेक्ट हुनु पर्यो सबै
ड्यास पर्फेक्ट भयो भने फ्लिकर कन्सेल फ्लिकर अल्ट हानेपछि त ड्यास पर्फेक्ट भयो भने खाइहाल्छ नि ड्यामेज डिलरहरूलाई चाहिँ त्यही राम्रो हो उत्तिलेको
होइन तर तिमी त्यस्तो खालको रेन्जमा छौ भने त तिमी यसै पनि मर्छौ उसै पनि मर्छौ नि
होइन किन नभए किन एमपिएलतिर ग्रान्जर भए पनि प्युरिफाई खेल्छ क्या कालिया भयो भने चाहिँ किनकि तिनीहरूलाई थाहा छ मार्क्सम्यानमा मार्क हान्छ प्युरिफाई भएन भने अब यता मार्क्सम्यानको पनि प्युरिफाई भयो भए हायरले मात्रै मार्क हान्न लाग्छ यस्तै हो क्या मार्क्स
होइन तर फ्लिकर लिनै पर्छ हो वान सर्ट हान्छ लुनक्स र बेनले अनि फ्लिकर कम्बोमा दुवैजनाले प्युरिफाई लियो भने दुवैजना मर्छ एकैचोटि
त्यही भने त्यही गाह्रै छ त्यही भएर कालिया मोस्टली बिहान नै गर्छ
स्ट्रङ छ त्यो रोल
गाइस एकछिन म चाहिँ वासरुम गएर आउँछु एक मात्रै आउनु पऱ्यो बोल्दै गर्नु नि त स्ट्रिम
डेन्जर छ त यार तिम्रो स्ट्रिमको कम Masarapp to Gunnar. भर्खरै गेम भयो
हेलो 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 दाइ
त्यहाँ कमेन्ट हेर न
के भनेर केटा के लेख्दैछ भएन गेस कमेन्टमा बरु लेट्स गो सेप्टेम्बर 9 भनेर केटा नेपाली टिमलाई सपोर्ट हान्नु छैन भने केटाहरू के लेखिदियो बस बेस्ट अफ 3 हो गाइस। तपाईँलाई थाहा छ दाइ तर यो सेप्टेम्बर 19 छ त नेपालको अहिले फिलहाल।
के चाहिँ
तिनीहरूको लाइक बुट क्याम्पमा बसेको छ नि सबैजना।
हो र
बुट क्याम्प छ नि उता लुबु साइडतिर।
कसले स्पोन्सर गरे
त्यही सेप्टेम्बर 9 नै त्यो स्पोन्सर नै हो। त्यही सुनेको मैले चाहिँ।
को चिन्ने प्लेयर कोही छ र त्यहाँ
चिन्ने प्लेयर तपाईँले त चिन्नुहुन्न होला हल्का न्यु न्यु नै पुरानो प्लेयरहरूले चिन्दैन नयाँ प्लेयरहरूले चिन्छ।
हाम्रो लोलीले खेल्दैन आजकल
लुल्ली पनि छ यो टुर्नामेन्टमा।
हो र
पाण्डा भने होइन
होइन न लोली भन
ए लोली लुमिना के को लुमिना त छैन होला यो टुर्नामेन्ट।
पाण्डा भाइ चाहिँ कुन टिममा छ को छ
पा-
पाण्डाको
पाण्डा भाइको नेक्स्ट गेम छ त्यसपछि ल्यारी पोइडहरूसँग छ पाण्डा।
उसको टिममा चाहिँ ए भोइडहरूसँग हो टिम
पोइड
रोमको उनीहरू
रोम जावारुडो हो।
भने
अहिले तपाईँले नयाँ प्लेयरहरू त्यसो चिन्नु हुने फास्टर डेक्स ल गाइस ड्राफ्ट आयो ल भिडियो ल गाइस अफिसियल च्यानलमा सपोर्ट हान्ने केटा हो होइन लाइक साइक हान कमेन्ट हान सेयर गर अफिसियल च्यानल पनि केटा हो नेपालमा अफिसियल च्यानल ग्रो भयो भने हामीले राम्रो हुने हो फर नेपाली
inside
प्लेयर्स
the semifinals.
लेट्स
In September 9,
ओ
they
यिनीहरू
need
त
to
उ त्यो
do
हो
the
मैले
river
थोबडा
sweep
चिनेर
in order
बल्ल याद
to
आयो
enter or qualify for
कति
the
बेला थियो यो
semifinals. We can see
एमसिबी सिजन
1-1
2 मा
getting
थियो
back,
यो
and CC, that's
म
gonna be the
फोएममा
hero,
हुँदाखेरि यो
which will be forever banned, I
एउटा
guess, or maybe
दुईजना
if
थियो जसलाई
she is
यसको
opened
फेस हेरेर चाहिँ
by
थियो
mistake, and that's gonna
त्यो
be
त
the
तिमी
first
जस्तो
pick
देख्छ
for
त
any
ए
team
अति भयो यो
possible.
चाहिँ
Okay,
अति
so
भयो
CJ is a great nerf if you know
यो
if they
स्ट्रिमको
want
आवाज
to
अलिकति सानो गर
remove
न
her from the priority pick.
को ह्यान्डसम
And
त
then we can
सेप्टेम्बर
see
9बाट को
Kalia
ह्यान्डसम
getting
लाग्यो
back
केटाहरूलाई भन त
because she was a lot of trouble for September 9,
सबभन्दा ह्यान्डसम चाहिँ जेनी क्युटी जस्तो है
especially
जेनी
for
क्युटी
Sarov. He was
जेनेरल
getting
क्युटी
one-sided
हो कि
pick
नयाँ
by
नेम रहेछ
that Kalia. He wasn't being able to
साथी बुट क्याम्पमा
contest
एमएलपी
the neutral
प्लेयरहरूको लागि
objective
चाहिँ
because of the
गाइज होरा
presence of
स्पोर्टको
that
अहिले
Kalia,
एमएलपी
which
लाइनअपको
can
लागि बुट
kidnap
क्याम्प छैन
any players
एकछिन भन्दा नि प्रोभाब्ली एक दुई
during
महिनै लाग्छ
during the neutral objective
को हो त्यो
or,
मास्टर
or
मेरो
during the
साइडमा
free
बोल्ने गाइज
time.
थाहै हो
We can
पहिलाको
see
स्क्वाड
she's
मेट गाइज
getting
पेटमा
banned,
हुँदाखेरि
so I think
पेटमा
they might be
लुनाटिक पाण्डा
playing something
टावाहरूसँग टावा उल्फहरूसँग टिम
sturdier, like
हुँदाखेरि
maybe
टावा मेन बार हो
offensive
यो
or
मासरापले खेल्न
fighter
सिकाएकै
jungler
मैले हो
in their lineup
हो गाइज चाहिँ दाइले
instead,
गेम सिकाओ मलाई खेल्न चाहिँ
where Supreme 9 they still
तर
got their
दाइभन्दा खतरा खेल्ने भइसक्यो म
Hayabusa.
अरे
So
बाप रे
I think
बिल्कुल होइन
Hayabusa
अरे
was
त
the great
पेटमा हुँदा म
त्यो
त्यस्तो
पनि
राम्रो थिएन नि
last
रोमबाट
त
one. They are banning out
होइन
Bafia,
जोइन
which might
गर्दाखेरि
mean
चाहिँ ठिकै
that
थियो
which
पछि
might
त इम्प्रुभ
give
भएको
hint
थियो
that they are trying to pick Angela. Alright, there's another ban that's gonna
पेटमा
be
त्यही नि
Rock,
जित्यो
but
हामीले कति टुर्नामेन्टहरू
okay,
त
there's Angela left open, there's Arlut left
साथै बुट
open,
क्याम्प एमएलबी प्लेयरहरूको लागि छ कि नै
and there's
गाइज अहिले एमएलबी
some
प्लेयरहरूको लागि बुट
junglers
क्याम्प छैन
like
प्रोभाब्ली पछि
Flood.
फिक्स हुन्छ अहिले त्यस्तो केही फिक्स छैन
Okay, they are going for Angela pick,
तर
so
पछि
most
फर स्योर
probably
हुन्छ
they will
बुट क्याम्प
focus
एमएलबी
as to
प्लेयरहरूको लागि
whether they might be picking some tank heroes like Fred
वेलकम
Valkyrie
टु
चाहिँ
होरा
कहाँ हो
and
स्पोर्ट
हाम्रो लक
थ्याङ्क
भाइ
यू गाइज हाउ एन
or even Bane
यो टुर्नामेन्ट खेलिरहेको छ
might
कि छैन
make
लक
sense.
है ओइ फर्स्ट पिक
As
एन्जिला
well, talking about the tankiness,
लेट्स गो
the Angela with
एन्जिला राम्रो छ
Uranus combo is also seen a lot in the competitive scene. Okay, that's the
टिसीमा मेरो दाइ हो गाइज पहिलाको मेरो स्क्वाड मेट
R97. By the way, that's
फेट टिमको
a really great
कतिलाई थाहा
pick
छैन
from the side of Vintage Victory. Once again, Lancelot, which
लाइक
is
2-3 वर्ष
which is
अगाडिको
highly contested in the tournaments that have been
होरा
taken by
भर्सेस सोल
Vintage
हुनुपर्ने
Victory.
भयो
Now, September 9, they have to
सोल त
pick
छैन गाइज
something
इन्डियन टिमहरू यो
tanky like
टुर्नामेन्टमा छैन
Fredrin,
नेपाली र
and
बङ्गलादेशको
I guess
लेट्स सपोर्ट नेपाली टिम होइन सेप्टेम्बर 9 अहिले
looking
गेम
at
भइरहेको
those
छ
dashes from the side of Vintage Victory, they can even pick
यो ड्राफ्ट कसको मन
for
पर्यो भन्दा
his
नि होइन
in the
रोकल
lineup.
गाइज ड्राफ्ट रेडी गरौँ न त के हो भन्छ ग्रक ब्यान हान्ने रहेछ
But yeah, Phobius isn't
Probably
that popular in
जोई
First
लिन्छ
Showdown.
कि त युरानस जोई इसमें युरानस र तिनटामा एउटा एउटा लिउँ त
Okay, that's
ओ
gonna be Phobius from this side,
नो
which might
पेटी
have
खान
been
सक्दैन अरे ड्राफ्ट
picked up. Oh no, he was picked up yesterday.
बाटो
Yeah,
र फोबियस
now I remember that
यति छिटो
Phobius was picked yesterday too.
फोबियस लिन्छ
Got
जस्तो त
Gacha
ब्यान हान्छ जस्तो त लाग्दैन
paired up, so Angela will be going for the mid lane. So they have missed their chance to pick jungler in the
बुट क्याम्प
phase
भयो भने त्यही
one
पब्जी त्यही सेम
CC.
पब्जीहरूसँग
Okay,
हुन्छ होला
that's gonna be
खै गाइज नट
Kimi.
फिक्सेड प्रोभाब्ली अपार्टमेन्ट नै
Who's having
हुनसक्छ
his turn.
कि त सँगै नै
Okay,
हुनसक्छ
Kimi was picked up by September 9 in the game number one.
लास्ट प्लेयरको हो रेस्पोर्ट लास्ट प्लेयर अहिलेसम्म गाइज फिक्स
And
भएको छैन
according to the
एक दुई हप्तामा
lineup,
फिक्स हुन्छ
the sturdiness, the tankiness from September
प्राइस
9
फुल डाइज हो 30
maybe
गाइज
from
30 के
Vietnam
50,000 जस्तो लाग्यो गाइज
perspective
टाइममा
is not
चाउबल चाउबल त
great
खेल्दैन
since
गाइज
they
यस्तो रिक्स लिँदैन
okay they are banning Zoe. Okay, that's great ban, which can be paired up with Angela, and Zoe could be unstoppable.
ओबेसी ठिकै लाग्यो
Now
तर गाटक चाहिँ
from
मन
September 9 they
गाटक
might be banning some
नलिएको भए चाहिँ
tanky
ब्यान हान्ने
heroes
जस्तो लाग्यो
like
मलाई पनि
okay
किनकि
that's
गाटक हल्का
the Hylos ban.
झ्याउने छ रोममा
They might be
अपोनेन्टलाई
banning
गीत
Badang as well because
अहिले के
Badang
हान्छ फर्स्ट
can
फेजमा
be
फर्स्ट
a
युजमा
great
चाहिँ एन्जिला
for
लिन्छ
Islet with
वाइएसएस पनि
his
लिन्छ
lot of chain CC. Islet might
अनि
benefit
अनि
कालिया
सेकेन्ड पिक छ भने
with
चाहिँ
his yeah
सेकेन्ड पिक छ भने
demon glaze.
चाहिँ मोस्टली वाइएसएस त्यही कालियाहरू
Another
ओ अनि
another
एक्चुलीमा चाहिँ
Charizard
आर्लटहरू
that is
लिन
gonna
सक्छ
that's gonna
सेकेन्ड
be
पिकमा
really
हाई
tough.
चान्स
And the last ban, yeah, as I talked
बाक्सिया लिन्छ कि
earlier,
लिँदैन फर्स्ट
Badang
सेकेन्डमा
is
फर्स्ट
really
पिकमा लिन्छ बाक्स
great.
पनि हो सायद सेकेन्ड पिकमा बेनहरू
Badang
पनि
could
लिन
be a
सक्छ
really great
बेन त
ban,
फर्स्ट पिक
right?
गर्दैन हो
Well, I certainly think that Batang is gonna be not really a great ban, but it can be a
प्रोडक्ट पाण्डा
respected
नलिने
on
अरे
the
एउटाले
side of
एकजनाले फिक्स छैन त्यही भएर हामीले एक
wait,
हप्ता पुरौँ
who banned the Batang?
राम्रै जङ्गल आउँछ खेल्नु
No, no, no. The Badang haven't been banned.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's like it's a really necessary ban at the moment, but I think that if there's a respect ban
आइसकुल
towards
1.5 लाख
someone,
भनेर
it could be
अफिसियलमा
a
त्यही
really good
भनेको
ban.
खै गाइस मलाई त्यस्तो फिक्स थाहा भएन यार
Yeah, so
त्यही
we can see the
जति भयो
gold
नि यो
winner
टुर्नामेन्ट जसरी
getting
पनि
picked
जित्नै
up
पर्छ केटा
from
हो
the side of Vince's victory. That's going to be Granger.
ल उताबाट लियो
Now,
त्यो ग्रान्ड
from
किमीको
September 9, they are left with
मसँग दामी थियो पहिला
okay, gold winner and
पहिला त हाम्रो
probably a jungler. So what could be a great
टिम पनि
jungler paired up
राम्रै
with
थियो अहिले पनि राम्रै
Angela?
थियो
Well, if you're looking for a really good jungler for the Angela, it could have been the Joy or else the Baksha, but both of them are
पाण्डा के
banned at
आइको
the
हुनु
moment,
पर्यो
and
रामा
Charizard is
दाजु
also
प्लिज
taken by from the side of Vintage
गाइस
Victory.
लेट्स सी है
And
एक हप्तामा
okay, there's a
राम्रै जङ्गल
lane.
आउँछ केटा हो
That's
टेन्सन गर्नु
quite a new thing here, don't you think?
Yeah, by the way, he
होरा
have
दाइको
been
कुराको
picked
अनुसार
for the
त
first
आइको नै
time
हो
in
जसलाई
this after the quarterfinals of the
प्रोभाब्ली
first showdown,
हुनसक्छ
by the
गाइस
way.
हाई
But
चान्सेस
okay, that's a great answer. The Hilda, which can be a really,
प्रोडक्ट पाण्डा
really
नलिने हो
efficient
नलिने भन्दा नि
for
गाइस
Vintage
हाम्रो फिक्स छैन
victory
क्या
to invade the
अहिले
jungles of
जङ्गलको
Ling.
त्यही भएर पहिला एआईको गेम फुल
Yeah, I
कस्तो हुन्छ
do
हेरौँ
think
अनि
Hilda was
मात्रै
a
फिक्स
really
हुन्छ
nice pick at the moment because the lane is kind of
कमान्डर एड
slow
गर्न
at the
पनि
early
मिल्दैन
game, and I don't think Hilda will
त्यस्तो
give
चाहिँ
any
मिल्दैन
farm
जस्तो लाग्यो
to the lane. He'll try to intercept
लिङ
the
लिङ
farm
लगेको
as
हो
well as he
तिनीहरूले
can, and the delay will,
प्रो
they
लिङ
can
एन्जिला
capitalize
लेट्स
on
सी
the jungle delay.
लिङ
Yeah, let's
एन्जिला
see who will
अर्ली
be
हल्का हेरेर खेल्नुपर्छ
taking game number two.
गेटमा
By
त
the
राम्रै
way,
हुन्छ
Vintage victory is already with one
हल्का
victory.
इन्भेट हानेर
He's
खेल्यो
just
भने
playing
लिङलाई फेरि
one
हल्का
more
गाह्रै
victory
पर्छ
to enter the
हल्का होइन धेरै नै गाह्रो
semifinals.
पर्छ
And yeah, about the same
डिसीमा भएको
September
दाइ के
9.
खेल्नु पहिला
I don't
रोम
think they will
रोमर
be
रोम
having
प्लेयर हो
a
गाइस
great time. They are already inside the pressure, and now with this draft, I
अरे
think they
यार
will
म
be
के चाहिँ
pressurized
खेल्दिनँ
even
भन न यार
more.
Well, I do think the pressure from
को
the
छ अहिले
side of
होरामा
Vintage Victory is
गन
actually unreal
बब
because they
हाइब्रिड र
do
म
have
जङ्गल
like a
फिक्स छैन अहिलेसम्म
Hilda in their
फिक्स छैन भन्दा नि एक हप्ता पछि
perhaps
अनाउन्स हुन्छ
the roaming, right? And they do have a solid lineup. They already banned too many jungles just to, make a tough situation at the moment. Hello.
कतिवटा
Yeah,
खिरा
so
मारे
what do you think?
गाइस
Who's
पब्जी प्लेयरहरू
which
त्यस्तै
player
कन्फ्युज
is
भइरहेछ अहिले
stronger?
Guys,
There's
PUBG
Hera,
प्लेयरले
which
नै हल्का
can
ट्राई हान्नु हुन्छ यो गेम
you know
मजै आउँछ
pressurize the
सुरुमा
jungler
हल्का गाह्रो पर्छ
very
पछि
more.
मजाले बुझ्छ
And we can see the Kimi on the mid lane, which is obviously a lane bully in the mid lane, and we can even see this Granger, which can monopolize the gold crab, which is said a scavenger crab at the moment after some few recent patches.
गाइज इट
So
इज
yeah, I
बिहाइन्ड
think Vintage
बिहाइन्ड द
Victory is
मार्क्स भनेको
already
दाइ नै हो
with really great
कमेन्ट पनि हान्नु
draft.
भेटेस
What do you think about September 9? Will they be able to come back with this draft?
Well, it kind of depends on how they execute it. They
यो सबजना
already had a
लभ यो
really bad
मास्टर
time when it comes to the drafting.
सरी
Although
म
the
चाहिँ स्ट्रेट
Ling
हो
is with the Angela, pairing up Ling with the Angela makes Ling really strong. But we have to keep in mind that Angela's heal got
ट्राई
nerfed
नहानिरहेको
in
अलराइट
the
टाइड अफ फ्री
recent
फायर
patches. So I don't think they
फ्री
should take
फायर
it,
फ्री फायरको बारेमा
participate
त
in
के भन्नु
any kind
मलाई
of early
आई गट नो
skirmishes.
क्लू
So let's see what happens.
Yeah, by the way, about the Ling, okay, she
ल
played
गाइज
in
गेम स्टार्ट भयो
Brazil.
लेट्स
That
सी
was
गेम गाइज
popular,
म कमेन्ट पढिदिनँ अब
but in the
नेपाल भर्सेस
early
बङ्गलादेश भइरहेछ सेप्टेम्बर
tournaments,
9 नेपाल
they
टिम
have
भिन्टेज
used
भिक्ट्री
Ling to,
बङ्गलादेशको टिम
um,
ओइ के हो यो लेन्स
push
लड
game. They
माका
just
डग 3 मिनट हान्नु खोज्दैछ
just
क्या
late push back to back to back, and they just try to keep that late
ओ
game
माई
or
गड
spike of
बङ्गलादेशहरूलाई त सबै थाहा रहेछ त यार
playing.
कसरी
That's
पेल्ने
gonna be
भनेर
Nate in this game.
ओइ what the
Whom
ओइ
they are
लग दिएर
trying to
लिङ्कको
maybe
यही हो कि गाइज अर्ली
see the
लास्ट
well
त्यहाँ
is
हुन्छ
going
मऱ्यो
off
मऱ्यो
from the side of
मऱ्यो
Vintage
ल
Victory.
तर गाटो मऱ्यो
Vintage Victory already went for the, the early jungle
पर्फेक्ट
invades,
हान्दैछ
and
यार
they
गाइज
actually
बङ्गलादेशले
successfully
यतिको इन्भेट पुरै
took the
इन्भेट
blue
गरेर
buff,
खेल्दैछ
if I'm not wrong. Because Ling is at level 2 and the Lancelot is at level 3. And as I was saying that if September 9 go for the early skirmishes, they will be
लास्टै
denied
पेले गयो त लिङलाई
Vintage
त
Victory. And I think they
हेर्न
should play it more
हिल्डा
safe.
हिल्डा
As we
लिएको
can
रहेछ
see
लिङ्कको
them,
लागि
execution for the crab. Okay, Lancelot, he
लेन्सलटले
didn't even
गोल्ड
take the
क्र्याप
buff.
पनि
I mean the
ग्रान्डरले दिएको
crab.
रे गाइज लिङ हेरेर लेभल 3 छ
Yeah, he's already
हिजो हामीले हाइबुसालाई
quite
गरेको छ सेम
defensive right now. Already Sunder, we can
हिजो
see
सेकेन्ड
already
गेम
Vintage
हाइबुसालाई
Victory
गरेको
level
हामी
4, and I don't think they will be able to contest any of the neutral objective from right this moment. Sunder, he's okay going towards the mid lane. They are okay. Lots of players trying to zone out the players of
मऱ्यो घाटो
September 9, and we can already see
एकछिन यो टिम फाइटमा
Last
जित्छ
is
कि
low XP.
तर
That's
हिल्डाले हेर न
take that
कस्तो
out,
ल्याङ हानिदिरहेछ यार
plans his
लिङलाई
vengeance, and
टटल फ्रीमा
right,
पायो
that's a
रिट्री
lot
पनि
of
हानेको छैन लेन्सलटले अझै
that's the full comfort for Sonder to take the turtle. Again, Omega Flow is going in with the
ओइ नाइस नाइस
drops,
नाइस
and Das, he got taken
तर मऱ्यो
down.
नि त
And Granger already taken down. I mean, the gun down the Phobias at the
ग्रान्डरले
moment,
किल
and
पाएन
also got immobilized by the Angela. But if they had more
हल्का होल्ड
firepower,
हान्नु पऱ्यो
probably
नेट गेम
Granger
राम्रै
could
छ
have been
गाइज
taken
सेप्टेम्बर
down.
9 को लिङ
But
एन्जिला
right now,
नातान
if we take a
ल
look at, oh
लामो
my
यो
god,
हिल्ला
the Ling is dead, and it was a solo kill from Hilda, bro.
3
Look
लेभल
at
छ
how
गाइज
far
स्टिल
her
लिङ
kill is.
उताको
I
रोमर
don't
4
think
पिक्स हाइपर 3 लेभल
at the
छ
moment.
छ्यावा हुन्छ लिङलाई त अर्ली गेम त्यही भएर लिङ
Dig,
मोस्टली
never
पिक
mind. I'm
गर्दैन
not gonna spell that name. Okay.
एम
So Ling is
टुर्नामेन्टतिर
trying
पनि
to
एमपिएलतिर
secure his buff, but he's denied in the blue buff early on, and right now he's taken down by the Hilda. And right now Nathan is having a really bad time against the Granger. So basically, if this match goes like
ओ माई गड यो
over
लेन्स
14
केटा
minutes,
अझै
I
ब्लूमा
think
गइरहेछ
September 9 do hold a
ब्लू लक दे
good
अरे केटा
chance.
ब्लू लक दे
And right now I can see that
ब्लू
Nasra
लक
already going in,
6
and I
लेभल छ
think he'll be able to take the red
लक दे
buff,
केटा
blue buff, and look at
पर्फेक्ट
Lance.
गेम बाई बेङ्गाली
Ling already got card gun
नाइस
by
नाइस
the
नाइस पनिस
Angela,
हान्यो
and
लेन्सहरूले
Lance is taken down. Okay, I mean
नाइस हिल्डा पनि मऱ्यो
that
ल
was
लिङ
quite
मऱ्यो रे
unnecessary.
ओइ कसरी दुईजना मऱ्यो यताको फेरि सेप्टेम्बर 9 को
Okay, Hercules was taken down, so in will fall as well. That's gonna be
मऱ्यो मेरो ग्रान्डर
executed
टिकर रहेछ मऱ्यो
defensively.
नाइस नाइस
Alright,
टिक
Incarnate was too deep into the bush or yeah, jungle of September 9 here, and
ओ
he
दाइ
was punished
कहाँ
with
जानु
that.
दाइ
Well, that was kind of unnecessary from Incon. He should have gone, like,
म्युट
go
मा
back
बस्नु
instead
भइरहेको
of trying to kill like a Kacha or the Angela, because Phobius already rotated
गोल्ड
to the
ग्याप
top
कति गोल्ड
side
ग्याप त
and
ठिकै छ
taken down
धेरै छैन रहेछ
the Printer. But
त्यही
right now,
7-8
if
सय
we look at the bright sides, like the Ling is on level 6, the Lancelot on level 7, I think if Vintage Victory played it,
काइरीले
with
लिङ खेल्नु
a
अब
more
लिङ खेल्नु छ भने
disciplined
चाहिँ
way,
अर्ली
they
लास्टै
could have
एग्रेसिभ
made a
हिरो
higher
लिनुपर्छ
goal
कि
difference,
अर्लीको मिड
or they could
ट्रायल चाहिँ
capitalize
जित्नुपर्छ
even more. And right now we can see Lancelot
किनकि
is
यता
going in
हिल्डा सिल्डा लास्ट पिक
for the
हानिरहेछ
turtle, and I don't think Link is gonna contest.
Product ma
Instead,
contest
he's
गर्न
just
गाह्रो
gonna
हुन्छ
go for the
Granzer
Granger
मरे
into his hard guard onto the Nathan, and
मरे
Granger's
मरे
gonna go
नाइस
back,
नाइस
but
नाइस
Link already
एकछिन
okay.
मर्छ नि यो ग्रान्जर मरे मरे ठिक छ नाइस म
He had to use his ult because the Granger had a lot of damage.
Yeah, obviously, or else he would have been bursted down by
गाइज हेड
his
चाहिँ
ult.
नगरौँ जस्तो खेले पनि
Alright, Sunday is
सपोर्ट
trying
हान्नुपर्छ
to
नेपाली टिमलाई
defend this mid lane, but the bottom lane is already pressurized, and as well as the jungle for September 9, they are not being able to do anything with that pressure, and I didn't think they'll be able to sustain more uh, because
I'm not
they
able to read
just,
any comments right now
they
guys
just
म गेममा फोकस
rely on
हान्दैछु
the Masarapp for
यो
the
गेम
damage,
सेप्टेम्बर 9 जितेन भने
because
चाहिँ
in the mid
सेप्टेम्बर
lane
9
there's
टुर्नामेन्टबाटै आउट
Angela,
हुन्छ
the limb
हेर न
as well
कस्तो
being
जाने
stunned
खेल्दा
with a lot of damage. And we can see
मरेर
Lapu
भए पनि
is
जाने
about to
छ
lose, but he will fall, and Trophy coming out from Zenikuity, but all of the players from
लाइक
Vintage
किनभने यस्तो
Victory
गरेको राम्रै
are
हो क्या यो
falling
बङ्गलादेशको टिमले अब
back right
लिङले
now.
ब्लू पाएको छैन हिल्डा मरे पनि त्यति गोल्ड
Well, I
पाउँदैन
think Vintage
किनकि
Victory should
तीनचोटि
have
अलरेडी
played this
मरिसक्यो
game more like in a disciplined way, because they do have a really good early gap, like early goal difference. But
यहीको गेम के
they
भयो
couldn't
यहीको
take
गेम
any
गाइज भोलि
advantage
हो
of it.
भोलि
They're going
9
in
बजे
for
हो
a fight,
केटा
and
भोलि
they're just
सबजना उठ
trading
म वाच
lives.
पार्टी गर्छु यहीको
And
गेम
I
भोलि
think that
भोलि
may
सबै गेम हुन्छ
cost Vintage
यहीको
Victory
क्वालिफाई हुन्छ कि हुँदैन
by
भनेर
a
सबै
lot.
फिक्स थाहा हुन्छ लाइभ हुन्छ सबै
Yeah, oh, Omega Flow is going in with the
ओइ
flicker,
नाइस डाइभ
and
यार
yeah, Infernal Pursuit as well, but Sorin will be able to
किमीको फ्लिकर
escape.
गयो
There's Das already
फ्लिकर फर
coming in,
फ्लिकर
but
ट्रेड
Sundays is ready with his taunt. Yeah, that's gonna be the disengagement. Sonder is trying to keep the
गाइज
pressure on
मेक
the
श्योर टु लाइक
bottom
द
lane,
स्ट्रिम हैन
and yeah,
तपाईँलाई लाइक
Solders
हाने
from
चाहिँ
the
सेयर
side of
पनि हानिदिउँ
Sarov, he's just trying to prolong this game by split pushing as much as possible.
And at the moment, I do think that September 9 should take some
मिड
time.
डिफेन्ड गर्न ट्राई
AOJ going
गरिदिँदा
in
फुल
and
ट्राई
couldn't connect
किमी
with
मर्छ
anyone,
कि
but right
मरे
now we can see
नाइस
Inferno
नाइस
versus
गोन
coming
यार
out from Phobius. He is going in,
त्यो
but
एक हान्नु पाए
he's
अझै
gunned
हान्थ्यो कि
down by the Granger. And right now, I think they should go back. They should go back
ओमेगा
and
फ्लोले
wait for a
भवाल
while
खेल्दैछ यार
because the Garden spawned, and I
5
think
किल
they do
सही हो
have
यार
like they don't have one member from each team, and right now we can see that Hila is going in, and I don't think that was necessary. Entropy coming out from the Natan, and final slash onto 3 enemies, but there will be no
सही हो
backup,
सही हो
and I don't think Owlers can do much.
ठिक छ गाइज लेट गेम चाहिँ प्रुभ 9 कै राम्रो छ
Alright, we can see Sonder
अर्ली
is
हल्का होल्ड
focusing
मात्रै
towards
गर्नु
the
पर्यो अब
turtle. But okay, there was no any trade from the side of September 9. They are just trying to farm from their own jungle away, while Vintage Victory are engaged on the neutral objective, because if they are late to farm
गाइज
from their
अफिसियल
own jungle,
टुर्नामेन्ट
then
पनि जोइन
there
गर
will
सपोर्ट
be
गर
more
लाइक सब्सक्राइब हान
invasion from
सेयर गरिदिरहेको
Vintage
छ लिङ्क
Victory,
त्यहाँ
so they have to be careful about their jungle as well right now.
I do agree with you at the moment, but I kind of do think right now Vintage Victory does have a really good late game lineup as well, but in the late game, September 9 does hold the upper hand because of the Nathan and also the Link, because we all know
हेर
what
न
Link
हिल्डा
can do in the
माई
late game,
गड
and the Link
हिल्डालाई
can
मार्न
also
गाह्रै
fight,
छ
and we
क्या
can see
आउँछु मरेर
Granger is going
स्पिन
in,
हान्न
but I
बाँच्यो
don't think this is a really wise choice to fight, and Angela with the hard guard.
यस्तो गर्यो भने अभियस ल म्यालेन्स स्टडले त
Going in with a kill, our final slash on to our tanky member, and AOG used defensively. And I think
अर्ली
they
हल्का होल्डर
should
पनि थियो
take
अब
a step
गाह्रै
back
हुन्छ
because I don't think they will be able to take any kind of like turret. Okay, they actually took down a turret. That was kind of quick.
Yeah, and they will be able to take down the
सेप्टेम्बर 9 को के
Olysel
गल्ती
as well
छैन केटा
from mid lane, I
जस्ट
guess.
बङ्गालीहरूले
That's
राम्रो
the
खेलेको छ गेम
Olysel
पर्फेक्ट
one out from the mid lane. And that's already within the 9 minutes of the game. And now they are trying to force
अब
or
गाइज कुन चाहिँ
pressurize rest of the
कुन चाहिँ
lane. We
टिमले
can
सोध्छ
see
क्या
Sonder trying to
लेन्सर
split push
पुरै
from the
ब्लूमा
top lane,
आउँछ
but
भन्ने
rest of the
सुरुको
players
1
are
मिनटमै
pressurizing the bottom lane. Okay, that's Prince Poise from the side of
इङ्गेज गरे
Sarov.
सेप्टेम्बर
He's
9ले
gonna
नाइस
get
इङ्गेज
that
यार
bottom lane.
पब्बाल
And we can see lots of players getting bursted
यत्तिको
down.
इङ्गेज गर्नुपर्छ
Vintage
क्या हारे
Victory,
गेम पनि
that's Das going down. Sonder is still
Perfect,
trying to
man.
push the top
Perfect.
lane, but then September 9 are chasing rest of the players of Vintage Victory.
सेप्टेम्बर 9ले यो गेम हान्नै पर्छ क्या यो गेम हार्यो भने टुर्नामेन्टबाटै निस्किन्छ यार हान्नै पर्छ तर यो लेन्सलटले ब्याकलाई नै खान्छ उसलाई ल हेर कस्तो भागिदिइहाल्ने रहेछ यो जङ्गलको गेम चाहिँ मलाई बवाल लागिरहेको छ बवाल खेलेको छ जङ्गलले अहिलेको गेम पनि वाइसेस पर्फेक्ट खेल्यो अहिले पनि लेन्सलट पर्फेक्ट खेल्छ पर्फेक्ट खेल्दैछ गाइस यो जङ्गलले बवाल हेर्ने
Vintage Victory
मजा
could have
आइरहेछ
taken the
गेम
advantage in the early game, but they didn't. They went in for too many fights, and right now
मिलिट्री
Alpha is
त
going in.
3 लेभलको
No
ग्याप छ
internal pursuit.
गाह्रै छ
Is
रिट्री
going
मिलाउन
in
3
onto one
लेभलको
enemy,
डिफेन्स
and I think
Masarapp.
Masarapp will take down the kill. Phantom execution.
फुल
And
जोन यार
let's
हिल्डा त
see.
ओ
Hilda
माई
still going in
गड यो
with the
हिल्डा
pointer. Lancelot taken
मर्यो होला
down. The
लिलिमको
hit
फ्लिकर
can
रहेछ
be. I think Lancelot will
फ्लिकर
go for
फ्लिकर
the Angela, but I don't
फ्लो
think
चाहिँ मर्यो होला
that's an option. And the Phoebe
ओ यो
still
लेन्स
going
लट
to tanky. Okay, Phantom
ब्रो
execution.
ब्रो यो लेन्स लट
And no
Oh,
kill.
ओ यो को यो सही भन्ने हो क्या
And the
यो
double from Sonder
mhm.
was like, you know, just dashing and dashing, and
ल
he
गाइस
went from
सेप्टेम्बर 9
bottom lane
निस्क्यो
to mid lane, and
जस्तो
still
छ
he managed to take another double kill. I guess if there was no time gap, that would have been Maniac. Again, another final stats, but no
ल
player
गाइस
was called
जिजिस
up. But that's the
यति हो
game number 2 from Vintage Big with
सेप्टेम्बर
Flop.
9 इज
That's
अफिसियली आउट
2-0
फ्रम दिस
from the side of
टुर्नामेन्ट
Vintage Big Free,
नकआउट
and
हान्थ्यो
yeah, September 9
नकआउट
have been
नकआउट
eliminated from
नक्स्ट
the next tour showdown.
That was quite a game, I
नकआउट
must
स्टेज थियो
say.
यार
Although Vintage Victory could have played it more, in a disciplined way, but they didn't. And with the Lord, I didn't expect them to
सही अफ थियो सही अफ
finish the
थियो
game with the first Lord, and that was kind of quick, to be honest.
50 एमएस लेन्स भाइ त त्यो त
Yeah,
50
and that's the
50 60 एमएसमा यस्तो
game number
लेन्स लट
2.
खेल्यो भने
The invasion from early on.
ओ दाइ मैले दाइ फेरि आइटमाइजेसनहरूमै केटा हो ग्रान्जरको यो बुट इन्ट्रेस्टिङ है यो बुट छ ग्रान्जरको हिल्डाले सुरुमा एन्टिक यता पनि एन्टिक कतिवटा एन्टिक छ 3टा एन्टिक रहेछ यार यो बुट बनाउँछ एन्जिला अल त थोरै सिडी होइन तर ठिकै छ यो बुट बनाउँदा नि वान फोर लिङ्क छ लिङ्क गाइस त्यही हो त्यही भएर लिङ्क खेलाउँदैन कि केटा अरूले यसरी इन्भेट गरिदिन्छ राम्रो टिमहरूले चाहिँ लाइक एभरेज टिमहरूले चाहिँ यस्तो इन्भेट गर्दैन नि त किनकि लाइक नर्मल गेम खेल्छ नि त राम्रो टिमहरूले लिङ्क देखेँ कि यसरी हिल्डा उठाइदिन्छ लास्ट पिकमा अनि इन्भेट सिधै लेन्स लट आफ्नो रेड्स गरेर बङ्गालीहरूले पर्फेक्ट खेलेको यस ऱ्याङ्क टुर्नामेन्ट डिफ्रेन्ट हुन्छ क्या त्यही गाइस हेड चाहिँ नगर अब नेक्स्ट गेम हाम्रो पाण्डाहरूको छ लेट्स सपोर्ट नेपाल टिम भनेपछि 2टा नेपाल टिम निस्क्यो होइन त हिजो एउटा निस्क्यो आज एउटा अब लेट्स सपोर्ट ल्यारी पाण्डा र बोइटको टिम के छैन गाइस जिजिस जिजिस गाइस जिजिस हेट नहान्दिउँ केटा कमेन्टमा त्यही हो अब हेर कमेन्ट पनि जङ्गल ग्याप छ यता कतिले चाहिँ जिजिस भने ठिकै छ दिस बङ्गलादेश टिम इज गुड त्यही गाइस कमेन्ट पढाउनु यता केटाहरू हो के हो आफूले के गर्न सक्दैन अनि अर्को कमेन्ट ट्रु ट्रु त्यो छिटो भन्दा राम्रो त्यही आज प्रोडक्सन टिम चाहिँ राम्रो छ लेट्स गो मासा आइसक्यो
It's a Masarapp.
गो लेट्स गो यहीँको मेरो भाइ सेप्टेम्बर 9 लाई त निकालिदियो त यार टुर्नामेन्टबाटै
Official tournament.
अँ यो बङ्गलादेशको टिमले कस्तो पर्फेक्ट खेल्यो यार यहीँको
अहिले सुरुको 2 मिनेट देखाउँदै हेरौँ
ल सुरुको टिमलाई 2 मिनट देखाउँछ है कसरी खेलेको हेर न मै छक्क परेँ क्या
म भन्छु है त
Participate in any kind.
एनिमी टिमले के गरेर अब
Yeah, by the
उताको
way,
ल
टिमले
हेर
के
all the
गर्नुपर्छ
link
यता
are
यता
there.
लिङ्क छ हेर लिङ्क छ लिङ्कले
That
रेडबाट
was
स्टार्ट
also
गरे हेर है
good, but in the Nepali tournament
लिङ्क
scene,
हिल्डा हेर
they had
हिल्डा म्या
been
गाडमा
able to,
घुसिसक्यो त्यहाँ
you know,
अब लेन्स लडले हेर
control the game. They just, you know, just
पर्फेक्ट खेल्यो भने त मिड ट्रायलले
back to back, and they just try to keep that late game spike of
Entry पनि छैन रहेछ उता रेट्री छ
हिल्डा हेर न स्पिन हानेर लिङ्कको मुखमा गयो रिकल गर्न फोर्स गर्यो
फेरि ब्याक गरेर एकचोटि सुरु दिलाउ न
सुरुमै हो क्या यिनीहरूले हल्का ढिलो देखाउँछ
Yeah, by the
यो
way,
40 सेकेन्डमा
Arkaling, okay, he
त्यो
is
सुरुमा हिँड्दा या हेर मिड
but
बुस्टमा
but
अब
on
उता
the
जान्छ
Nepali
इन्भेड हान्न
tournament scene, they have been
ऊ त्यो
using
लिङले
it
के
to
गर्नै सक्दैन नि
you
उताको
know
रोम र मिडले किन हेल्प नगरेको मिडले गरिसकेपछि
full
हिललाई
game.
लिङसँग किन हार्ने
They just you
उसको
know
उसको टिमले हेल्पै
just
गरेन नि
split
इन्भेट कहाँ हुन्छ नि
this
फ्री ब्याक
तर
गराउँदै हेर
back to back,
फेरि
and
रिप्ले
they
हो कि
just unity
हेर नि त्यहाँ मलाई त्यहाँ
okay
मिकले गरे होइन अनि
isn't
गाडोले
that
किन
much
छोडेर
popular,
उता गएको हिललाई
but
देख्दा नि
in the
त्यो चाहिँ नर्मल
Nepali tournament
प्रोबेबली
scene, they
लिथोमा
have been
जानु
using
खोजिरहेको थियो होला
Arkaling to
तर
you know
हिललाई चाहिँ त अपर्छ त्यहाँ चाहिँ नराम्रो अनि यो लिङले किन रेडदेखि स्टार्ट गर्यो एक प्लेन हान नि त हल्का
just split push
ब्लूदेखि किन स्टार्ट नगरेको
back to back, and they just try to keep that late game spike of the rest of the hero.
यसरी
Okay,
इन्भेड
that's going to
हान्छ
be Nate in this game, whom they are trying to make the hyper carry, but we can see the pressure
Well,
of the going off from the side of the
यहाँको भाइ
victory.
Vintage victory
Oh.
already won for the
लिङले
the
किन
early jungle
उयोदेखि
phase,
स्टार्ट
and
गर्यो
they actually
रेडदेखि
successfully took the blue buff,
टरलको
if I'm
टरल
not
साइड स्टार्ट
wrong.
गऱ्यो भने
Because
टरल
Ling is at level
स्पन
2
हुनुहुन्न
and
अगाडि त्यो
Lancelot is
नजिक
at
पर्छ
level
न
3.
त्यही
And
भएर
as I
तर
was
लिङ
saying that
खेल्दा त नर्मली
if
ब्लू अफदेखि नै
September
स्टार्ट गरेर
9
हान्छ म
go
त
for the
किनभने उडेर आउनु मिल्छ
auction,
नि त चाँडै
टिपी भए
they
यो
will
गेम
be
कुन बफदेखि
denied.
स्टार्ट
I
गर्दै
mean,
किनकि
Vintage
अपोनेन्टमा
victory,
हिँड्ला छ नि त
and I think they should
मैले
play
ब्लू
it
अफ
more
स्टार्ट गर्थेँ
safe
ब्लू
as they
अफ स्टार्ट
can.
गर्थेँ
And
अनि
let's
ब्लू
see
अफ
the shot
स्टार्ट
from the
गरेर अब
trap. Okay,
हिल्दा
Lancelot,
मिडमा देखेर मुनितिर
he didn't
गइदिएँ
even
भने म
take
त
the
माथिको
buff.
जङ्गल
I
खान्थेँ
mean, the
मुनि
crab.
जाँदै म
Yeah, he's already with
यो
अनि
his
लिथो
फर्स्ट
लिन्थेँ ब्लू
experience
ब्लू
right now,
खान्थेँ लिथो
already
लिन्थेँ
somewhere
लिथो
he's
लिएर हिला
already in
मुनितिर
the
जानु थाल्यो भने म
level
यो
4,
माथिको लिजर
and
खान्थेँ
I don't think they
अनि
will be
म
able
मात्र
to
मुनि
pick up
जान्थेँ
this any of the
तर
neutral objective
यो लेन्सले
from
लास्ट भयो हेर क्या
right
लाइक
this
फर्स्ट गेम
moment.
पनि यसले
Thunder
सोलो
will
क्यारी
be
नै हान्यो
okay
भन्दा नि
going towards the mid
वान
lane.
टिम
साइड
लेभलै
Okay,
छ लिङ
lots of
लिङ
players trying
अहिलेसम्म
to zone
टिम
out the players
रोके
of
हिल्दा
the
4 हुन्छ तर
Nepali.
लिङ 3 हुन्छ क्या
Already
यस्तो
see
Final
अति
flash.
इन्भेड
this to do
तर
किनभने
लिङको
ब्लू
अगेन्स्ट
अफ
Cass is dancing and dancing
भन
with that outlet
तर
with the
ब्लू अफको पा
vengeance,
लिङ
and alright, that's a
लिङ
lot of
असल
zone, and
प्लेबल
that's
छैन
the
यार त्यो
full
एकदमै
comfort
हुन्छ नि
for
त्यो
Sonder to take the
एकदम
turtle. Again,
लास्ट
Omega Flow is going
लास्ट अप्सन
in
नै
with
हो
the
त्यही मात्र हो लिङको उही माया खतरा हान्दै
stomps,
पुग्यो
and Cass, he got taken
फोरवेले खतरा
down.
हान्नु थियो क्या
And Granger already taken down. I mean, the gun down the phobias at the moment, and also got
लिङ
immobilized by
के
the
कुन पिक
Angela.
गरे लिङ
But if they had more
लिङ
firepower at the moment, Granger
ड्राफ्ट
could
हेरौँ
have
त
been taken
अगाडि
down.
लगाउँदा के
But
बिहान
in
रहेछ
That's
they can.
त्यो म्या घुम्छ त
having a great time.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's like it's a
अहिलेसम्म
really
त पिक हानेको
necessary
छैन
ban
लिङ
at the moment.
फेरि त्यो
But I think
के
that
अरे
if there's a
जोय
respect
वाइसेस
ban,
ब्यान्ड रहेछ
that
ल्यान्स लक
if
त्यहाँ
there's a
उताबाट
respect ban
हायाबुसा त खुल्लै छ
यिनीहरूले
character
यहाँको
तर
mode,
दुइटा
he
पिकमा
could
लिङ
really
लिन्छ अनि यता हिल्ला आउँदो रहेछ क्या
लास्ट पिक हिल्लाले काउन्टर गरेछ
Yeah, so we
हुन
can
त
see
हाइबुसा
a gold
हाइबुसा
winner getting picked up
आएपछि
from
एन्जेलसँग
Masarapp
राम्रो
taking
हुन्थ्यो
the victory. That's going to
त्यहाँ
be
राम्रो हुँदैन
Granger. Now,
के
with
के
second
के
from the
खेल्न मिल्छ
Super
र
9,
यो
they
गेममा
are left with
म भएको भए त
okay,
सुरुको
gold winner
थर्ड
and
पिकमै
also
एन्जेला र
a
जोय
jungler.
उठाइसक्थ्यो नि
So what could be a great jungler? We
ढिलो
मैले पनि
उठाएको
त्यही
थियो
भएर
भने
मैले
त
यो जोय प्रेडिक्ट गरेको थिएँ क्या यो ड्राफ्टमा
well, if you're looking for a
गाटोको
really
फोरले
good jungler for the Angela, it could have been the
फोबियस
Joy or
राम्रै
else
हो
the
फोबियस
Baksha.
र
But
गाटो
both of
नि
them are
डान्स प्लान
banned
राम्रै
at
हो
the
तर जो
moment, and
लिइसकेपछि त
Lancelot is
एन्जेला म
also
त
taken
के अरे
by
एन्जेला
from
लिएपछि
the
जोइ
side
नै
of
लिन्थ्यो
Nature's Victory. And okay, if
लिङ
there's
लियो
a Ling,
त्यसपछि
that's
हिल्डा
quite
आयो
a new thing here.
तर
Because
यिनीहरूको धेरै लेट भयो नातान पनि छ लिङ पनि छ
yeah, by the way,
म भन्दा
he
लिङसँग
have
डबल
been
फाइटर
picked up
खेलाउँथ्यो
for the first time in this after the quarterfinals of
हेरे
लास्ट
Inter
पिक
Solo
हिल्लाले
हिल्डा
Qualifier. But okay, that's a great
खै सेकेन्ड गेम
answer
सुरु
by
भयो
Hilda, which
से
आर्कै
sadly
आउट भइसक्यो
really,
क्या सेप्टेम्बर
really
फर्स्ट गेम जितेको र यो सेकेन्ड
अर्को
गेम
frustrating
अर्को
for
गेम कसको
Vintage
छ
Victory
अर्को गेम
to
पाण्डाहरूको छ
invade the jungles of
कति टाइम अझै 10 मिनट छ तिम्रो गेम
Wins.
कति हो भोलि 9 बजे होइन नेपाली टाइम
भोलि 9 बजी नेपाली टाइम फर्स्ट गेम हेरौँ न सेकेन्ड गेम भनेर फर्स्ट गेम हेरौँ न
फर्स्ट गेम
बुझेर
हो
हान्दैछ
बुझेर होइन
फर्स्ट गेम भयो
and see
सुरुको
if they
सुरुदेखि
will
ल
be
त सुरुको 2 मिनट फर्स्ट 2 मिनट हेरौँ सुरुदेखि नै ल
Bangladesh, and just like
हेलो
yesterday, where low expectation
अहिले
was
ब्लू
knocked
रेडबाट
out by
ब्लूबाट स्टार्ट
we
गर्यो
outlaws, and I
भनेपछि
think
के हो त
Horaa
आकाई र
Sports, they
किमी
knocked out one of the
यिनीहरूले
काले
opponents,
कालियाकोलाई
नक्स
ल्यायो होइन
which was known as
खै मलाई थाहा छैन यार
Recon Legion.
कालिया अल्ट खाँदैन नि त अल्ट
And similarly, there will be two
ट्रेन
team which
कालेलाई
will be
काउन्टरै गर्ने भए त बादाङ लिँदा हुन्थ्यो
qualifying to
आँखै
the
भन्दा त
semi-finals, and
कि
there will be
त
two teams
आलोड
which
भयो
will
भए
be
आँखै रोम हुन्थ्यो
going home today. All right, we can see lots of damage from both of the teams
ब्लू
in the
खायो
mid lane,
त्यसले सिधै ब्लू खाने बित्तिकै माथि लिजर गयो आएछ लिथो आउने होला कि त एक्सपी क्र्याप खाने
but
होला
still, Hercules he is relying
यो अहिलेको
Horaa
त्यही हो
needs
कि
to
ब्लू हाने बित्तिकै रेड
concentrate
खाइहाल्नुपर्छ भने
on
छैन कि
kill.
बिस्तारै बिस्तारै खाँदा हुन्छ
ए अहिले हेर्नु त हेर्दै सबै
That's what
जङ्गलहरू
he's
त्यस्तै
saying
गर्छ
now.
उता हायरले सेफ पाथिङ गर्दैछौँ
Considering the
यो गेम ग्रान्जरले प्युरिफाई लिनु पर्दैन थिएन
um,
तर प्युरिफाई लिनु झ्याउने हुन्छ है यो
somewhat
गेम त
capability of
किनकि सबै टाइप भने
they are just
त्यो
currently focusing onto the mid lane, I
नभए
guess.
कालियाले हान्छ त्यो कालिया हल्का ब्रोकन छ प्युरिफाई लिन फोर्स गराइहाल्छ
फर्स्ट अर्डर हेरिदिउँ न त
We can see
एउटा
rotation from junglers moving towards the bottom lane where the goal
आज
lane is
कारीहरूसँग स्क्रिम्स
situated.
गरेको
कस्तो भयो अस्ति पनि गर्छ नि
अस्ति पनि गरेको आज पनि गरेको थिएँ
9 they will be outnumbering the players on the bottom
कस्तो
lane.
भयो
वान ट्रिक हाइबुसा भएरै
Will
बसेछ
be some sort of
कति
battle
स्कोर
over there.
क्रेजी भयो क्या यसको
फोर 2-0 2
There's
अब
only 7
नि
seconds
जित्दैन
left
उनीहरू खोइ
to
कहाँ जित्ने हो तिनीहरूलाई
for
मलाई
first starter
ए
to
अस्ति
first
2 भएको
starter
थियो आज
to
2
get
भएन
someone.
भनेपछि केही छैन तिमीहरू तर अस्ति मैले हेर्दाखेरि फर्स्ट गेम जित्थ्यो जस्तो लागेको थियो अरूले यत्रो डोमिनेट हानेको
We can
मलाई
see
खोइ
Damas
लापु
just
चाल्यो भने
recently
पुगेन त
crossed that level 4.
बल्ल पुग्यो
Omega
फ्लिकर
Flow
बेट
is
भएछ नि त
level 4
लाभुको
as well, but
कहाँ
he
छ
will
क्यामेराम्यान
fall back
टडलमा
for
देखाउन
now. He just used his flicker which will
मोरे
play a
आँखै
huge
अब
role in this battle. We can see
आँखै
players
मर्नु
getting
पर्यो
burst it down. We can even see
लापु पनि मर्नु
Sonder
पर्ने हो
will be
वाइसेसको
taking
डुङ्गा छ
that turtle as well as kill
मर्यो
onto
होला
Sundays. Omega Flow with low SP and that's with and no the kill
फेरि हेर्नु
onto
त्यो टडल भयो
सेप्टेम्बर 9
Omega
को
Flow with
तर्फबाट के
level
गर्न
4 as
सक्थ्यो
well, but
भने
he will fall back for now. He just used
टडलमा
his flicker which
के
will
गर्न
play
सक्थ्यो
a
र
huge role in this battle. We can see
लापु
players
सिधै
getting
वाइसेस माथि
burst
उफ्रिनु
it
पर्ने
down.
अरे को
We
माथि
can even
उफ्रियो
see
त्यसरी
Sonder in
त्यो
this
वाइस
battle
माथि
will
उफ्रिनु
fall
पर्ने
back
जस्तो
for
लाग्यो
now.
मलाई
सिधै लापु
He
सिधै
just
वाइसेस
used
माथि
flicker
उफ्रिनु
which
पर्ने
will
रुनक्स माथि
play
उफ्रियो
a huge
त्यो
role in this
केमिकल
battle.
लगाएर
We
होला
can see
लाइट
players
लाइट
getting
हानिदिइहाल्यो
burst it down.
1 एचपीमा
We can
बाँच्यो
even
नि त
see
रुनक्स
Sonder will be taking that turtle as
तर
well as
लापुको
kill
फ्लिकर पनि
onto
थिएन यो
Sundays.
टडल त
Omega Flow with low
50-50
SP
ट्राई गरेर
and
ब्याक ब्याक
that's with
गर्नुपर्छ
and no the
यसलाई
kill.
किनभने यो
51. But with turtle, I guess
लापुले
Fate is
मलाई
victory
पिस खाइदिएको
has
थियो
gotten an upper hand in this game. We can
त्यो
clearly
भर्खर
see
नोटिस
there
भएको
is
लाभुको
nearly
एक्सपी
nearly
हार्दैछ भने लास्टै गाह्रो हुन्छ
800 for the goal lead.
टडलमा त
टर्टल फाइटमा त वाइल्ड
Able
एक्सपीले
to
गर्दा
keep the
सबैको
tempo. There's chance of
तर
another
इसमेले नि
battle
हल्का काउन्टरै हान्छ नि त हल्का
inside
नै
the
धेरै नै
bottom
हान्छ
lane.
लाभुलाई
There's
अलिकति
really
हेरौँ है त
tense
यो
situation right now, but okay, they are again
टिमहरूको
repeating
गेम यो
what we
भएन हिजो अस्ति जित्यो हो
हिजो भएको थियो जित्यो
कोसँग यो बङ्गलादेश है नेपालीसँग
बङ्गलादेश 4
first
बङ्गलादेश
tower.
4 लाइक यो सबभन्दा बङ्गलादेशको सबभन्दा नम्बर 1 टिम हो अरे क्या यो विन्टेज भिक्ट्री
हो यो
स्पोन्सरहरू सब छ
Is
अरे क्या
there's two level
यो
2
सोरिन
players
भन्ने तिमीले
made
चिन्छौ
by
क्या
Saturday,
एआईको
and
थोडा
we can
देखाइजिरोको
see
थोडा
Saturday
कहाँ
will be the
यसलाई
winner.
यो जाँठालाई
त्यो मैले
Dance will be taken down
यो सोरिन
where okay they are trying to trade on the
एमसी
bottom lane.
सिजन
Sorin
2 मा
the kill
हातले
gets executed
मैले पनि फर्स्ट टाइम अघि
just 1v1,
ड्राफ्टमा देख्दा चाहिँ कहाँ थियो जस्तो लाग्यो त्यसलाई
and the
What
good
the
news
hell?
I guess
त्यसको नत्र
Chicken
नाम हेरेको
9
छु कहाँ हो कि यसो
they lost the trade.
यो रोमर र त्यो सोरिन भने चिनिदिनु जस्तो लाग्यो
Again they are trying to redeem as much as
हर्कुलेस
possible.
अर्को
One
त्यो
kill
मैले एउटा बङ्गलादेश
per
जङ्गल
player.
खतरा छ भनिरहेको थिएँ त त्यो चाहिँ यो जङ्गल जस्तो भन्दैछ क्या कमेन्ट सेक्सनमा
And now the
सन्डेयर
turtle is about to spawn on the land of
त्यसले
Dawn.
सहयोग भन्ने आइडी पोस्टिङ गरिदियो नि त अनि यो जङ्गलबाट जस्तो कुरा गर्छ
Lame. He
अनि
managed to
टडलमा अब टडलमा
drown two other players,
एसपीको
but no
अगेन्स्ट
engagement
एसपीलाई
from
लास्टै
over
झ्या हुन्छ
there.
लापुलाई
Hercules trying to pick
हाम्रो
झ्याउ
up
हान्छ
player.
मलाई एक्सपी मलाई एसपीको
Okay,
अगाडि लापु खेल्नै मान्दैन लापुले कि एसपी लिने भन्दा
I guess there will be
Turtle
no
भयो।
टडल पायो सेप्टेम्बर
where another tsunami slam on
पायो
but still
हेर न
it's
यो
okay they are
रिट्री आउँछ क्या
bursting down the turtle.
ओइ
I
मा
guess there
ग्रान्जरले
will be no
चोर्दैछ
contest
लेट्स गो
security
नम्बर
with
1
the turtle, where another
Super
tsunami slam
Zenith
onto,
Kitty.
but
Let's
still,
go.
Sir Rob will escape that tsunami slam still. Sonder will be able to get that
लापु
kill.
लेट्स गो
लापुले बवाल खेल्छ क्या यता चाहिँ
Able to survive.
फ्लिकर हान्छ
Wow.
मर्द इसमै मर्न त मर्छ लुगा फ्लाइ भएछ भन्छ
ठिकै छ टडल नपाए नि फाइट जित्नु पर्ने हो किनभने बेलले मलाई त अल्टी हानिसकेको थियो टडललाई नै मलाई त्यही भएर टडल पाइदिएर ग्रेन्जरले
त्यो टडल पनि पायो फाइट पनि जित्यो 3 for 1 ट्रेड टडल पनि पायो
नेपाली टिम चाँडो को हो
नेपाली टिम
Item completed.
एउटा सेप्टेम्बर 9 थियो एउटा पाण्डाहरूको थियो अनि एउटा हाम्रो भयो एउटा चाहिँ लो एक्सपेक्टेसन
Okay,
भन्ने
the pressure on the top lane is
लुनारिसहरू
को
भन्नेको
छ
टिम
made by Super Saiyan
ए
Fury.
त्यो नियास
Sorry, okay,
नियासहरू टिम
that
रहेछ
was
नियस
Omega Flow.
तिनीहरू
And
पनि
we
आउट
can
भयो
even see Super 9 pressure rising
ल
in bottom
भइसक्यो
lane.
भनेपछि को
Okay,
तिमीहरू
they
मात्रै
are
तिमीहरू र पाण्डा बाँकी हो
somehow at
पाण्डाहरूको गेम बाँकी
advancing
छ
to
पाण्डाहरू र
take
हाम्रो
pressure. Okay,
नम्बर
that's
1 जङ्गल
the
र बङ्गलादेशलाई
त
ओइ
उल्टै
He's
मारिदिन्छ
trying
क्या
to
मलाई यो
somehow
बङ्गा यो
against
वाउ
Sonder will be able to
अति
get that
यहाँ
kill.
अति मिठो खेलिदिएको भयो हाम्रो
Omega
बेङ्गाली
pressure
भाइले लेट्स गो
कस्तो
trying to
ड्यामेज
utilize
नपुगेको
his
आएको
ultimate.
त्यही आएको म त मार्छ सोधिरहेको
Sundays
थिएँ
is getting heavily poked.
के हो
That's
म्याच ए
completed.
बोलेकै छैन यसमा
Completed talisman.
साउन्ड भयो
I guess there will be an aggressive player on the
दिस
bottom lane. There's lots of players from
चारजना बट
Vintage Shadow.
ड्राफ्ट त यो बङ्गाली भाइहरूकै राम्रो छ
They are
है
not able to.
वाइएसएस पनि छ गोल्डमा बेन लापुला काउन्टर गर्न इस्मे लुनक्स र कालिया कम्बो पर्फेक्ट ड्राफ्ट
Okay, that's the first
त्यही
item from
यसमेले
Econ.
लापले छोडिहाल्छ
Econut.
बिएनले मलाई
Okay, that
हाएर
will be
लापले
will
यस्तो
be
हान्छ
prioritizing
हेर
the
फ्रन्ट लाइनरहरूलाई
Holy
ड्यामेज
Crystal.
आएपछि
एकदम
Another item.
तर
item
यो
from
सेप्टेम्बरमा
players
कमब्याक
who
हान्न
have
ट्राई गर्छु तर
strike
वाइएसएले
will be
कस्तो
from
हान्थ्यो नि
Flame.
मलाई
And that will matter a lot. You might
यो
be
टर्नलमा के हुन्छ
ganking the
वाइएसएस
bottom
बट
lane
लेनमा
and once
मारिदियो
again
जेनी
will be
क्युटीलाई
low on HP will get
जिजी
taken down by Sonder.
त्यही
And there's
यता
Vintage
यिनीहरूले
Shadow.
यहाँ टिम फाइटमा जित्छ
Omega
जस्तो लागेको थियो
Flow.
क्या मलाई
Hercules with
तर
1 HP will
यो
be
त
able
ला
to
ल
survive. And
यार यो त
त्यही त
अस्ति
म्या
नराम्रो भयो यार
टोटल म्या फ्रीमा पाउँछ जस्तो लागेको थियो क्या म्या तर बेनले
ल यार
बेन प्ले हान्थ्यो
लापु र कालियाले लापु र कालियाले मलाई ए लापु र को हो त्यो आकाले कालियालाई अल्ट हान्यो त्यो पनि मरेन आए पनि मर्यो डिजास्टरै भइसक्यो गेम त्यही डिजास्टर के हुन्छ
डिजास्टर नै भन्दै थियो
पटलेनमा वाइसेस होला मारिदियो के अरे आकाइ र लापुले अल्ट पनि मारेन होला
हेर नि फेरि मर्छ क्या
तान्दियो
कालियाले त लास्ट झ्याउने हान्छ र हाएर
गाह्रो बस्यो
हाएर लेन्स रडलाई त ल्याङ नै हुन्छ
तर लेन्स रड यस्तो खतरनाक हेरेको चाहिँ मैले बुझेँ अरे
मा लेन्स यो पर्फेक्ट छ क्या मलाई अहिले त लेन्स
ब्रो लेन्स स्लट खतरा खेल्ने रहेछ अनि उनी 5 वटा कर्नरमै खेलिन्छ हौ
त्यही मलाई ल काउन्टर हाने पनि लाइक त्यो सेकेन्ड स्किल हानेर भागिदिनु हुन्छ क्या
त्यही राम्रो लेन्स स्लटहरू लास्टै गाह्रो पर्छ म त लेन्स स्लट म त खेल्दिनँ भनेको छु म सक्दिनँ भन्ने सिधै मैले
बवाल खेल्छ नेपालमा त लेन्स
ब्रो म त यहाँ मात्रै बुझेको होला म त हातै जोडिसकेको मैले नखेल्ने होइन क्या कस्तो प्र्याक्टिस गर्ने टाइम त्यही माथि त्यो अर्को फोनमा खेल्ने हुन्छ गाह्रो लाग्यो
ए
त्यसमा
साँच्ची कुन फोन भयो त्यहाँ
आइफोन 11 हो त्यो प्रो यत्रो सानो छ हौ हाम्रो प्रो म्याक्स यत्रो ठुलो हुन्छ नि यत्रो सानो छ त्यो फोन ओइ म के वाइसेस
त्यही त अति खेलेको थियो क्या वाइएसएसले म
Another player, Lilium, with lowest SP, he manages to survive, or else they would have been another triple kill.
अति मिठो खेलेको यार यो यिनीहरूको टिमले पर्फेक्ट खेल्यो यार भर्खर त
राम्रै खेलेछ
सबै रोल आफ्नो आफ्नो रोल फेल हान्नु क्या यहाँ पनि बाँच्छ क्या वाइएसएस उल्टे मारिदिन्छ यस्तो मुट्टै
वाइएसएस को काउन्टर आयो हो तर के अरे अर्ली गेमदेखि नै
लाइक वाइसको काउन्टर यो हाएर लापु नै हो टडलमा चाहिँ वाइसमा चढ्नु पर्थ्यो लापुले चाहिँ हल्का फ्रिज भयो सुरु यहाँ पनि फेरि मर्छ होला आएको छ
यो कालियाको अगेन्स्टमा अगाडि सुरुमा जानै हुँदैन क्या हायर लिएर मलाई लास्टमा गाह्रो पर्छ खेल्नु कालियाको अगेन्स्ट अलिक
झ्याउने भएको थियो
यो गेम हेर्दै गरौँ पाण्डा गेम सुरु हुनु अगाडि पाण्डाको गेम हेर्नु मलाई मतलब छैन म त गइदिन्छु आफैले धर्म त ढगाल्दैछ तिम्रो
But okay, that's
युट्युबमा कति
details of
भ्युअर्स
the
छ
battle. They are just trying to synchronize the lane,
मेरो
and they
राम्रै
are
छ अहिले
just
त
trying to dive into the base of
Horaa
759.
253 let's go
Horaa Sports let's go
अस्तिसँग मलाई सही भ्युअर नै आउँदैन स्ट्रिम गर्ने
Alright,
बेला त नै आउँदिन
that's another turret.
ठिक छ
आज
मेरो भाइले
This
गर्दैछ
is still all available,
lovely
but it's
support
still
हान्छ केटाहरूबाट
protected. But that's not gonna be
भिडियो बढ्यो
intact
होला
after this launches. I
नेपाललाई
guess they are trying to fight on the top lane. I guess
Let's
Raven
go
Fighter. I don't think
तिम्रो
was
बाउले मलाई
defensive.
तिहारमा
Okay, he is,
घर
but
आऊ
he
छोरा
will
भन्दै
get kidnapped by Hercules. But it's still
तिहाई
Hercules.
पनि हुँदैन
Really
तिहारमा
speed, where Lily was
भन्दै
taken down in Conrad.
जाउँ न एकछिन
Inconad is
भेट्न
just trying
भेट्न
to
जान्छु मम्मीलाई
pull the
यसो
damage.
मम्मीले के पकाइदिनुहुन्छ
You
होला
just need to
खाएर
hit that
एकछिन
minion
बोकेर
that
जाँदा हुन्छ
will able to deal huge burst damage against
त्यही अब हेरौँ न तिमी आइसि जम्ला नि सँगै
म त भोलि हाल्यो भने पर्सि
another
हाल्छु
great
रे
fight. Sorin was
अनि
on
भिडियो
with
पाडी
that Landsaker. Sorin will
वेलकम
be able
यहाँ
to
गो फरेस्ट
survive
स्पोर्ट
once again. Kickwats are connected, Sonder. But according to the farm, I don't think Serov will be able to bridge down Sonder.
कास्टिङ अब बढ्दैछन् हाम्रो वायरस ढुङ्गामा चढेर
लेट्स गो
सुदनको कास्ने अब बढ्दैछन् हाम्रो याहीको निकै नै राम्रो प्रयास थियो ट्रिपल किल प्राप्त गर्न सकेका छन्
Alright, according to the
अब बढ्दैछन् याहीको
7,000.
यही त्यो भोलि चाहिँ मजा आउँछ हेर्न बिहान उठेर हेर्नुपर्छ
अब बढ्दैछन् हाम्रो याहीको हैन
तर चोरहरूले कस्तो बिहान गरिदिएको गेम यार भोलि हाम्रो यहीँको भाइको गेम हो
ओ माय गॉड फर्स्ट गेम है लभली भन्न चाहन्छु है
ए फर्स्ट गेम हो तिमीहरूको
भोलि सुरु भोलि फर्स्ट गेम चाहिँ एउटा क्वालिफाई टिम हो अनि फर्स्ट गेम जितिसकेपछि सेकेन्ड टिममा आरएसी हो अनि त्यसपछि आरएसीलाई जित्यो भने थर्डमा त्यो आमक्सहरूको टिम हो त्यो डियाब्लोहरू
कत्रो बिहान गराएको
बिहानदेखि बेलुकासम्म हुन्छ हौ
एमपिएल सिङ्गापुरमै हुन्छ
के खालको सिङ्गापुर चाहिँ के खालको त्यो एमपिएल हो सुरु कस्तो खालको मैले बुझेन यार
यो सिङ्गापुरको अलिक छुट्टै छ हो यो एमपिएलको के हो यो
फ्रेन्चाइज
त्यो फ्रेन्चाइज गरेको टिमहरूलाई मात्र एमपिएलमा डाइरेक्ट लगिन्छ नत्र अरू टिममा सबै क्वालिफायरबाट खेल्न आउनुपर्छ कि म चाहिँ क्वालिफायरबाट खेल्दै आएको हो कि भोलिको के अरे भोलि क्वालिफायरमा टप 2 भयो भने म प्लेअर्स पुग्छु कि सिटी एमपिएलको कतिवटा क्वालिफायर्स हो वाउ मा ओमेगा
आई लाइक दैट
लेट्स गो
स्क्वाड हाम्रो बर्डसन सेराप राम्रो किल प्राप्त गर्न सक्छ
बिहान कति बजे हो र गेम
सेरापको फुल नेम प्रोनाउन्स भन्नु पर्यो
भोलि 11:30 सिङ्गापुर टाइम यता कति
यता 9:15
हाम्रो गेम दिनभरि हुन्छ केटा फर्स्ट गेम त जितिहालिन्छ नो वरिज हैन सेकेन्ड गेम चाहिँ हेर
Let's go, Ben. Let's fucking go. अति हान्छ त बङ्गाली टिम त यो टिम थिएन आएछ मजा आउँछ यो टिममा
ओए सयफले त के हो डेन्जर हान्ला छ त
यो सयफ हो
सयफ त हो नि त्यो को हो र सयफको टिम भने यो ह्याशट्याग भन्ने ह्याशट्याग हो कि यो मलाई के हो यो ह्याशट्याग त नि सयफको टिमै जस्तो लाग्यो
हो पत्ता लाउँछ के हो
सयफ जस्तो लाग्यो
पत्ता लाउने कुरामा पत्ता लगाइदिइहाल्छ
बम्बे सर्भरमा ब्याटल भइरहन्छ हाम्रो सयफहरूको टिमको
10 मिनेट भयो होला हेर न
फेरि बढायो टाइम म यता हेर्दैछु 3 मिनेट तर स्याडली सेप्टेम्बर 9 आउट भएछ यो टुर्नामेन्टबाट
एन्टी यो के अरे यो टुर्नामेन्ट पुग्न चाहिँ के क्वालिफायर्स खेल्नु कि सिधै हो
क्वालिफाई खेल्नु पर्थ्यो नि हामीले खेल्दै
I don't know why they didn't pick which have any stolen.
Sorry, Miyako, sorry.
ओए यो जाडा पो हो
त्यही त
ओए म्याच कस्तो गोरे भएको हो कि गोरो देख्यो
Sorry, let's go.
यो
I
जाँदा
think
पो हो यो
maybe
यसले
from
म
September
म्याचवाले
9,
कहाँदेखि आइसरे
maybe from Vintage Victory will is
Let's
making
go. Let's go.
banned at 10.
Right. Second game
If
हल्का हेरौँ न
gonna
त
be able
पछिसम्म.
to use defensively. All right, in
सोरेन
corner was two lane.
Let's go.
ए सोरेन भने
Literally
गोल्डेनर होइन यो
use
कसलाई गोल्डेन
yeah
खेल्दैन
jungle of
गोल्डन
September 9
खेल्दै जस्तो लाग्यो क्या
because there
सोरेनले
was
त्यही
one
त.
is for
ए
that.
गोल्डेन खेल्दैछ लाग्यो सुपर
Well,
सोरेन
that
है के
was
त्यो
kind of
बेट्रिक्स खेल्दै
necessary
के
from Incon. He should have gone, like, go back
ओ
instead
यो
of
गोल्डन
trying to
खेल्छ
do like
अहिले
a
मेजमा
counter or
झरेछ मलाई
damage,
जाँटा
because Phobius already rotated to the top side and taken down the Granger. But
Well,
right now, if we look at the bright
let's
sides, like the Ling is on level 6, the Lancelot on level 7, I think if Vintage Victory played,
Lens
in a
Lens को
more
गेम है right.
disciplined way, they
अति
could
मिठो
have made a higher goal difference, or they could capitalize even more.
लेन्स
And right now
लर्ड
we can see Lancelot
त्यो
is
लेन्स
going in
लर्ड म नेपाल नेपाल
for
रे
turtle, and I
म
don't think Link is gonna contest. Instead, he's just
आइएसएफको
gonna
लागि
go
चाहिँ
for
लेन्स
the
लर्ड प्र्याक्टिस
Granger,
गर्छु
and
होला
throw
म
Hardguard
कति
onto the
खतरनाक छ हिरो
Nathan. And Grinja's gonna go back, but Ling already
सेरापले मार्यो
okay.
मैले त यहाँ एकछिन मर्दैन जस्तो लागेर क्या त्यो लिग ग्रान्डर.
Had to be resolved because the Granger had a lot of damage.
धन्न मार
Yeah, obviously, or else
पानी
he
पर्ने
would
हुन्थ्यो
have been
अडियो
casting down by himself. Alright,
आन्टीको कमेन्ट आउनु भइसक्यो. याईको तिमी सुत हो अलरेडी 12 बजे लाग्यो सिङ्गापुरमा.
ओइ आइएसएमसी कहिले हो
याईको रिप्लाई दिनु पर्यो याईको.
for September 9, they are not
हेलो
being able
मम
to do
नमस्ते all the way from
anything
Singapore
Let's
with that
go.
pressure. And I didn't think
म
ओ
एकछिन
they'll
आइएसएमसी
be
कहिले
able
हो
to
लागेको
sustain
छैन
more because they
मासरप
just
December
they just
December
rely on
first
the
week.
Sarah for the
December
damage because
December.
in the mid lane there's Angela. Lilim isn't
म एकछिनमा
with
सुत्छु
a
किनभने म
lot of
निजा
damage.
लागेको छैन
We
अहिले म
can see
कमेन्टेट
Hilda
गर्दैछु
going
गेम
in, how to
निक्ने
raise.
राम्रो
He
प्रयास
will
चाहिँ हाम्रो
fall and Trophy coming
हो
out from
हर्कुलेसबाट
Zenithity,
अब जस्तो
but
हाम्रो सेट
all
नम्बर
the
9
players from Vintage
एउटा ओपनिङको
Victory
लागि
are
ल्यान्समा
falling
जाँदैछ फर्स्ट किल पङ्क्चरमा
back right now.
Well, I think Vintage Victory should have played
सुधने
this
क्या
game
भने
more like in a disciplined way, because they do have a
Sudan
really
सुयोग
good
चाहिँ
South.
छैन
attack,
अहिले
like, early
सुयोग
to
सर
boost
खै
defense,
अहिले
but
त कास्ट
they could have
गरिदिँदैन.
taken advantage of it. They are going in for a
सुयोग सर त
fight
अहिले
and they're
लाइफमा
just
बिजी
trading
हुनुहुन्छ जस्तो
lives, and I think that may cause Vintage Victory by a lot.
Yeah,
Why?
Omega Flow is going
Let's
in
go.
with Flicker and yeah, infernal opportunity
निक्ने
as
राम्रो
well.
प्रयास छ
Thorin
ओमेगा फ्लो
will
देखि
be
तर
able to
हाम्रो
skip this
असफल हुन
dash
सकेको छ हाम्रो
already
सेकेन्ड स्किल
coming
फ्लिकर
in,
कम्बो
but Sunday
It's
is
opponent
ready
was
with his
soaring.
taunt. Yeah, that's gonna
थोरैको
be the
निकै राम्रो फ्लिकर
disengagement.
आएको
Thunder
छन्
is
उहाँ
trying to make keep
तप्किनुबाट
the pressure on
बस्नुभयो
the bottom lane. And yeah,
Let's
so
go.
from the
Lovely.
side of Serov, he's just trying
हर्कुलेस
to
बढ्दैछन् अब अगाडि
prolong this
भिजन
game
देखाउँदै
by step
नाम में क्या
pushing
और आ
as
गया
much as possible.
हर्कुलस.
हर्कुलेस जाँदैछन् हाम्रो
At the
एस वान
moment,
लिएर
I do think
निक्ने
that
राम्रो भिजन प्रोभाइड
9
गरिरहेको
should
छन्
take some time.
मिडमा
LOG
एओजी
going in and couldn't connect with anyone right
Let's
now.
go.
ओमेगा
Corner
फ्लो
pursuit coming out
को
from
निकै नै
Phobius.
राम्रो
He's
किल त्यो
going in,
सोरिनमाथि
but he will
तर
be gunned
उहाँको
down by the Granger.
मृत्यु
And
भइसकेका
right now,
छन्
I think they should go back. They should go back and wait for a while
Lovely
because the
casting.
turtle spawned, and I think they
अब
do
ल्यान्सलट
have
10 लेभल
like
लिङ
they
8
don't
लेभल
have
2
one
लेभल
member
अगाडि
from
भएको छन् यो
Xperia. Right
निकै
now
नै
we can see
नराम्रो
that
हो
Levi going in, and I don't think that was
सेप्टेम्बर
necessary.
9 को लागि
And Trophy coming out from
हर्कुलेसलाई
Natan.
मार्न
And final
सफल
slash
भएको छन्
onto
फाइनल
Troy,
स्ल्यास
but
ड्यास
there will be
अनि
no
यहाँ
land
आएको छ
out,
हार्ड
and
गार्ड सुपर
I don't think
जेनिक्युटी
Owlers
बिग
can
डिक
do
सेराप
much in this
Whoa,
game.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
All
whoa.
right,
Whoa,
Missy
whoa, whoa.
Soldier is focusing towards the turtle. But okay, there
मुखबाट
was no
चिप्लिहाल्यो माई
any
बाई गाइस माई ब्याड
any trade from the side of September 9. They are just trying to farm from their own
ल्यान्सलट
jungle
ब्याक टु
away,
फार्मिङ
while
सोरिन
20's victory
मिडमा
are
आफ्नो गन तन्काउँदै
engaged
आफूलाई
on the
तन्काउँदै
neutral objective, because if they are late to farm from their own jungle, then there will be another invasion from Vintage Victory. So they have to be careful
सोरिन
about their jungle as well
आफ्नो
right now.
पिचकारी निकाल्दै हाल्दै दल्दै
I do agree with you at the moment, but I kind of do think right now
Crazy,
Vintage Victory
crazy,
does have
crazy.
a really good late
Crazy
game lineup
casting.
as well, but in the late game,
यो गेम कसरी
September
फार्म गर्छ
9
लिङ
does
नातान
hold
छ
the upper
नातानलाई
hand
यत्रो
because
फार्म
of the
चाहिन्छ लिङ
Nathan and also the
लिङलाई नि
late
फार्म
phase. We
चाहिन्छ
all know
गाह्रो
that
छ
what Link can do in the late game. He doesn't
त्यही
even
त
use
मा
ult.
लिङ्क
Right now
खै
we can see
एन्जिला
Angela
लिङ्क
going
एन्जिला
very
कम
slow
हाल्न
in,
त
but I don't
हर्कुलस
think
बाँचेको
राम्रो
छ.
प्रयास थियो
Angela with the
हाम्रो
hard guard. I
सेरापको
mean, hard
अनि
guard is on a
ल्यान्स
low cooldown.
विथ द
Right now,
पङ्क्चर
Lancelot going in
ओ
with a clear
फाइनल
Owl's
स्ल्यास
Whoa.
अनि हाम्रो
one
ल्यान्स
health member,
लोड
and AOG
फाइनल
is
स्ल्यास
trying for the win.
सन्देशजीलाई
And I
हानिएको
think
छ.
Link should
सन्देशजीलाई
take a step back because
पक्रेर
I don't think they will be able to
उहाँको
take
मिठो
the
भइसक्यो
Whoa.
ल्यान्स
game
र
to
स्विच पङ्क्चर
like
सेकेन्ड स्किल
turret. Okay, they actually took down a turret. That was kind of quick.
Yeah, and they will be able to take down
मिडको
the
नि प्यासिभ
Holy Cell
गएको
as well
छन्
from mid lane, I
मिडको
guess. Yeah,
प्यासिभ
that's
पर्क्यो
the Holy Cell one out from the mid lane. And
30
that's
यो
मिटर
already
कति एमएसमा खेलिरहेको उनीहरू
within
यो
the 9 minutes of the
सेप्टेम्बर
game,
9
and now they are
50-60
trying to
सेम
force
एमएस हुन्छ हाम्रो
pressurize rest of the lane. We can see
ठिक छ
Solar
बम्बे
ठिक
is
छ
trying
सर्भर
to stick
गोटे
push
सर्भर
from the top lane, where rest of the
पहिला त
players are
करप्सन गरेर
pressurizing the bottom lane.
एटिएम्स
Okay,
खेलाएर
that's great
चाहिँ
choice from the side of Masarapp. Is going in with
वो
that into the
गुड
mid,
शिट
and
ग्याङ
we
क्या
can
यता
see lots of
सेप्टेम्बर
players
9 को
getting bursted
ग्याङ
down.
हेर्दा
Vintage
हेर्दै
Big
निकै
Free,
नै
that's
राम्रो
going down.
एकदमै
Solar
राम्रो
is still
राम्रो
trying to
राम्रो
push the top lane, but
रिइनिसिएसन हाम्रो
then
सेप्टेम्बर 9 पनि कम
Sept9
छैन
are chasing rest of the
लभली
players of Vintage Big
ल्यान्डस्लट
Free.
तर ल्यान्डस्लटले फ्री फार्म
But
गरिरहेको
I
छन्
think the
ल्यान्डस्लटलाई
Restless
कसरी
Season
रोक्छ
is
भनेर
not
मलाई थाहा
representing
भएन
the blue buff at the moment, and he will not commit, I
यस्तो
suppose. Okay,
Let's
never
run by
mind. He went in.
Lancelot.
Inferno Pursuit coming off from the
वो
left.
Whoa,
Phobius,
counter.
Entropy with the Natan,
स्मोक
and I don't think they will be able to take Lancelot. But instead of playing so recklessly, he should
Bro,
have taken the
Kyrie
blue buff
Lancelot
and
यस्तो
just go
खेलेको
out of
हिजो
the
हुन
sticky situation.
साथै
And
आज काइरीको टिम पनि हारेर
going
रहेछ नि
first
त
with two
लिङ्क
teams
खेल्दा
is
धेरै काइरीले
around like 4K, which
मलाई
is
अघि
not a big lead because
स्ट्रिम्सबाट
Vintage Big Free
हार्ने
could have
थियो
taken
त्यो
the
स्काइलाई
advantage
कस्तो
in the
मुख
early
खेलायो
game, but
त्यहाँ मलाई
in
के
the
यार
end
मलाई
they went in for 2v5.
सबैरो
So
आउँछ
right
क्या
now,
सबैरो
going in, no Inferno
CW
Pursuit,
better.
AOG going in
लेट्स गो
onto one
चिन्ता
enemy,
गोलेन राखिरहेको थियो
and I
म्या
think
ओनिकले
Lancelot will take down the kill. Kind of
कति
execution over
मिठो
here.
जोनिङ
Okay,
अति नै
हिल्डार
Nathan
र
ड्यामेज
लेन्सलट
हानेको छ
still going in
ल्यान्डस्लट
with the
पहुँचलेर
torture.
सिक्स
वो वो
Shake it,
वो
shake
वो
it,
वो
the Nathan.
पर्फेक्ट
And I
ब्यालेन्स
think Lancelot will go for the
फेरि
enemy.
जान्छ क्या हो गयो है
ब्रो फाइनल स्ल्याम
वो मिठो लेन्सलट बाई साउन्डर
वो यार को यार
And
साउन्डर
double from
फक यार
Sonder. It was like,
अति नै मिठो ल्यान्डस्लट हानेको छन्
dashing, and he went from
बङ्गलादेश
bottom
पनि
lane to
कम छैन
mid
भने
lane,
देखाउँदैछन्
and
हाम्रो
still
बङ्गलादेशी
managed to
टिम
take another double kill. I guess it
लेन्सलट
was the
देखाएको छन्
time
आफूलाई
gap that we
थन्काउँदै
have in
त्यो
the
बेन्ची
map.
पेनको रोक्नको लागि
Again, another final stage, but no player got caught up. But that's the game number 2
Jesus
from Vintage
Christ.
Big Free as
September
well.
9 को याद
That's
त सकिएको छ
2-0 from the side of Vintage Big Free, and
नाइस ट्राई
yeah,
एन्टी एन्टी
September
नाइस
9
ट्राई
have
नेपाल टिम
eliminated from the
लाइभ लगाउँछ त गाइस
next tour.
स्क्याम हो कि होइन हेरे मेरो 5 सेकेन्ड छ बी राइट ब्याक स्क्याम हो कि होइन यो प्लिज प्लिज लेट्स गो सुदन
Let's go,
शाह
Hello,
Sultan.
guys, and welcome back to
Wait.
an
Don't start.
Exor Showdown.
कास्टिङ
And right
बङ्गलादेशको
now, we are
कास्टिङ
gonna
सुन
be
केटा
witnessing some intense match in between
Okay.
Team Blue
कति मिठो कास्टिङ
versus what is the name again?
को
Yeah,
केटीको
they are
छोरै छ त
against Larry.
Oh, Larry's first. From the casting desk,
म नि सुरुमा
we
कन्ट्री
have
थियो ल
Ventriloquist
गाइस अब
and it's
पाण्डाको
me.
गेम सुरु हुन्छ
Hello, guys,
पाण्डा एन्ड
and
भोइड
we have
को टिमको
Shudan.
ल्यारीको
Yeah, hello, welcome back to an extra showdown. Yeah, and once again, we are into the another match of quarterfinals where the last team is going to be qualified for the semifinals. We already got 3 teams for the semifinals, which are we are bots, I guess, and there's Horaa Sports from the last match. We got Vintage Victory, and let's see who will be the 4th qualifier for the semifinals.
So, do you have any prediction for the match? Like, we both know that Larry Sports and Team Blue are, two of the most reputed squads in
Two of the most reputed
Bangladesh
squad.
as well as
Let's go.
Nepal. So,
Bangladesh.
they're gonna put a really good fight in this series.
लेट्स
And I
सपोर्ट
do
ल्यारीलाई
think like there's
हाम्रो
not
नेपाली
gonna
टिम
be a clean sweep from any side. That might be a reverse sweep
कास्टिङ अफ हान्दै
or some
हो
intense battle like
मैले
a
अफ हान्दै
1-1 and there's a possibility like that. So what do you think?
को
It
अरे
looks very
पाण्डाको
hard
टिममा
to because
पाण्डाको
I
टिममा
haven't
को अरे
seen the
त्यो
matches of
भोइड
Team Blue, but
धनराज
yeah,
अनि
according to the
पाण्डा
rumors that they are
अनि
a very good
एक्सपी को
team,
अरे
yeah, and they are going to
जेड सिम्बा
have a
फिन्जा
very
एक्स
good
निन्जा
fight. But I'm
गोटेड
hoping
एक्स प्लेयर
for
जलाई
another
चेक हान्छ
Nepali team to qualify in this tournament, the next tour so that
प्रिन्सेस
because
निन्जाको
we
हिजो आउनु
already
पर्यो
got 2 of the Bangladeshi
लभली
team. There's already we are bought and Vintage Victory, I guess, and yeah, I'm hoping for another Nepali team to qualify for the semifinals, and yeah, there will be
त्यहाँ
the
मम्मीले कल हान्नु रहेछ मलाई सुत
perfect
भनेर
ratio for both
भोलि
of the
तिम्रो
countries.
बिग
Like
डे छ सुत्ने भए
balancing
सुत्दा
the
हुन्छ मेरो भाइ
entire thing, but it's also
स्लिप इज फर द
concerning
विक
that Horaa
तर म
माइन्ड
एकछिनमा
Sports is
सुत्छु
undoubtedly
मेरो
the
अहिले
best
एकछिनमा
team
एकछिन
of
हल्का
Nepal,
काम छ मेरो
but we cannot say that
वो
Team Horaa is
भोइड मेरो
bad because
भाइको
they
फेस
are
आएको
also
छ
one of the most
लेट्स
competitive
गो
squad.
आएछ
And
प्लेयर
on the other hand,
लेट्स
Team Blue is kind of a rookie team at the
ब्रो
moment because
क्रेजी
they are recently playing
क्रेजी
competitive and
प्रिन्स
they
एक्स
are
निन्जा
really good at it. So
फेस
let's
चेकमा चाहिँ
see
नेपालले
who's gonna
जितिसकेका
win.
छन्
Is it
अब
gonna be
गेममा
Team
हेरौँ
Larry or
Whoa,
Team Blue?
lunatic panda, Killian.
Yeah, we can
Killian
see
Mbappe.
there's Team Larry on the blue side, but
Kylian
oh,
Mbappé
I'm not sure why
Ninja Ninja
I'm being
Q
able to see Nepali players
QA
on the
Whoa, go
side of the
Ted
blue.
password size photo.
Oh, sorry, Team Larry is
Warudo
team from
को
Nepal.
Warudo
Sorry, that was my
Mhm.
bad. And yeah,
Whoa,
they are
my
on the
turn.
blue side, and there's Team Blue on the red side. It's kind of
Whoa,
confusing
coach
because
good
Team
yesterday
Blue
answer.
is
Let's
on the red
go.
side when their name
Code
is Team
Zero
Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Love
Well,
Pikachu,
right now we can see that drafting phase started, and the first ban goes to the Kimi as well as
Let's
कस्तो
go
पासवर्ड
Larry.
छोडा
Fredrin.
हाल्छ यार म
What do you
यिनीहरूले
think? Like, it was kind of
Alga.
a unique ban at the moment, the Fredrin, because we both know that Fredrin
अगाडिदेखि नै
isn't.
भनेन है कि
It's
उहाँले
a really
पासवर्ड
good
फोटो
hero,
त्यो
but
जुन
it's
फोटो
not
आयो
one
त्यही
of
फोटो
the
हालेन
most meta picks
Like
because
Alga.
there's the
त्यो
Isan
फोटोहरू
Shin,
चाहिँ
there's the
हल्का ठिकै
Baksa,
ठिकै
there's the
वाला हाल्नु पर्ने
Masarap,
फोटो
and
खिचेर
Fredrin
फोटो
always been picked
स्टुडियोमा लगेर
to counter the Joy. So what do you think? Like, is
तिमीहरूको फोटो
Fredrin
चाहिँ कस्तो आयो
a really nice band, or they
हाम्रो
actually made
हिजो आइसक्यो
uh
त
what is that called? Like a
प्रोफेसनल
respect
होराको
band.
जर्सीमा आयो होला नि त
Yeah, it might be a
होराको
respect
जर्सीमा आउनै
ban.
पर्यो नि त
It
होरा जोइन
brings me
भनेपछि
back to MCV season 2, I guess, where
तिमी बिहान आइसकेका
Kellen,
छन् उताबाट
who have
फ्रेडरिन
been
फ्रेडरिन ब्यान
known
लेन्स
as
लर्ड
Lunatic Panda
औ
at that time, he
त्यो
used to
लेन्स
play
लेन्स लर्ड
Fredrin
ब्यान्ड
most
हान्ने
of the time
लगाइदियो
because Fredrin was
पाण्डा
really
टिममा हुँदा चाहिँ
great
लेन्समा ब्यान गर्छ त्यहाँ
during that meta. But yeah,
वाउ
Kellen, he is really great with assassins as
आफ्नै खुट्टामा
well
कोदालो हाने
in a Nepali tournament scenario.
ड्राइटिक पाण्डाको
So
लेन्समा
I'm not
हेर्यौँ
sure if
भनेको
that's a respect ban because we've been seeing
फ्रेडरिन फर्स्ट ब्यान किन
less
गर्छ यार
Fredrin junglers in this patch. So maybe
Mm-hmm.
that could
एमसिबी
be
मेटा
something like this you said. It
वो
might be
दुईटा
a
जङ्गल रेस्पेक्ट
ban to
ब्यान्ड
make their jungler
वाइसएस ब्यान ठिकै छ
somewhat
फ्रेडरिन फर्स्ट ब्यान चाहिँ
comfortable.
के अन्त
I do think
बाङ्लादेशी
like
मेरा लेट्स गो
Lunatic Panda,
वो हाम्रो
aka the
केल्सी ब्रो
Kellen,
बङ्गलादेशको
he's
साइडमा
actually a
जर्सीबाट
really good
आएको छ
assassin player. I
ए
don't see any point
मातादार
why
पनि
they are
जर्सीमा
banning the
रहेछ जर्सी
Fredrin
जस्तो
against
नदेखिएर
Lunatic Panda, where his comfort zone is the Lancelot, as far as I know. On the other hand, the Isan Shin, banning the Isan Shin was a really nice choice. And what they're gonna ban next? Is it gonna be a Joy, like just to take
ए जेरो
Joey
एनिमेटेड हो
down?
ऊ यताको कोच ओके
Yeah, but the team that should be banning out the Zoe should be Team Larry because yeah, they banned out Fredrin
Mhm.
for their comfort, and we've been seeing great Zoe players from Bangladesh. So I'm not sure if the Team
हजुर
Larry will be the one, but no, they
छैन
just
एकछिनमा
banned
आन्छु
out Grok, which is
वाइसएस
really
ब्यान
annoying.
हुन्छ
But
उता
still,
फ्रेडरिन
they
ब्यान
had the
ग्रक
first pick,
ब्यान
and
यो
by the way,
म्यापको
we can see CC
म्याप
being
म्यापै देखाउँदैन
opened
यति
till
लेख्नुपर्ने थियो
now.
Mm-hmm. The CC is
ओ
still
टिम
open,
ब्लूको
and
लोगो
that's not
अति
actually a
मिठो
good news because whoever picks
ल्यारी
CC, they have
ल्यारीको लोगो नि
would
अति
have
मिठो
like
छ
an advantage because CC can be played in
फर्स्ट
multiple
पिक
roles. It can be the
सिसी
EXP, it
गुड
can be
पिक
the goal lineup, and as I was saying, not banning the CC
जुसिन
may
खुल्ला छ
cause them
जुसिन
something.
किमी
ओ
किमी ब्यान
Yeah, let's see if that will
ओके लेट्स गो
make sense for Team Larry.
कि हामी देख्न
In
सक्छौँ
fact, feel
लुनाटिक
sense.
पाण्डाको हायाबुसा अहिले
By the way,
मलाई
it's
किनकिन
Team Blue
हायाबुसा भाइ भइसक्यो
for
फ्यान
double
नै खुल्लै
pick,
छ अझै
and they might be looking
प्रोबेबली
for
आइपुग्छ लिन्छ होला फर्स्ट गेम
The
uh,
joy, maybe.
ड्राफ्ट
something.
रेडी
If
खाने
we
त
scan, I mean,
बङ्गलादेशको
we saw
गड
earlier
फर्स्ट पिक
in
लेट्स गो
the
गड
day
फर्स्ट
number
पिक
one where
Mhm.
CC was suppressed
एमसीमा
highly
यस्तो
because
झानेको केटा हो बङ्गलादेशको
it was
गडले
isolated
ब्यान हान्नै
players like
परेको यार
Kalea and Cho. So let's see if Team Blue will opt for similar
के
kind
लिन्छ
of
यता जुसिन लिन्छ होला
strategy or
एउटा
not.
जुसिन र एउटा के
Mhm. I do think like
थालिया
Team
स्टिल
Blue
ओपन छ
should secure the alert before the next banning phase because there's
जुसिन
a high
काल्या
chance of
आई थिङ्क
alert being banned.
त्यो
And we
जुसिन
both
काल्या
know that
राम्रो हुन्छ
alert
भनेको
takes a really upper
ओइ
hand
के
when
हो
it
यो
comes to the
वो
AFK lane against the CC. But
रोजर
nope, they are going for
वाट द
the
फक यार के हो
jungler
ब्रो म त
of
तिम्रो
the
रोजर
gold lane,
लिँदैन
which is
लेट
gonna be the
लास्ट पिक
main
हान्दा
jungler
नि
Roger.
प्लिज
I
यार हल्का
don't see any
मेटा
मेरो
point in
हेऱ्यो
picking the
मारा त
Roger
के हो मेरो
this
एमएससीको
early on.
रजै हेरेर आयो क्या
I mean, Roger, what was the last
अति
time
है
you saw Roger?
मतदार लभली
Yeah, I've been seeing Roser
मेरो
some
एमएससी
few
रजै
times
हेरेर
in
आएछ
a local
होला
tournament,
है होला
like
है
the tournament where only Nepali teams
एपिसोड
have been
रोजर
participating.
फ्री
त्यही
एक्सपी
नै
ल्याक
गर्छ
But
फर्स्ट पिक
yeah,
गर्छ यार
in the
म्याचको
stages like
त
quarterfinals and semifinals, I barely
alright
see a Roser being picked up.
लेट्स
But
सी
maybe that's going to be a
बङ्गलादेश
comfort
नम्बर
pick
1
for
रोजर हो कि
Team Blue. What do you say? How often do you
कोच गिभ मी
see
रोजर
Roser from Team Blue?
लास्ट गेम चाहिँ कोच गिभ मी
Well,
रोजर
I have
कालिया हाइबुसा
no idea because I never saw Team Blue play.
एसआरसीको
But
इनोसेन्ट जस्तो क्या
I can
एमएससीको
assure you that much
3-3 भएको
that
चाहिँ स्कोर
Roger wasn't
लास्ट गेम
picked by
फाल्कन गयो
them,
कोच गिभ मी
or
रोजर
maybe they did
लेट्स
and
गो
I missed it out. but the Roger isn't
यत्तिको
actually
कन्फिडेन्स आयो
like
क्या?
what do you want the Roger for? There is a joy. You can pick the
पाण्डा चाहिँ को
joy.
हो?
You can
पाण्डा
pick the
किलियन हो गाइस.
ring. You can pick
अघि फोटो
anything
आइसक्यो.
can be jungler at the moment, but still Roger
ए
this
आएपछि लिएछ
early.
नि त पाण्डाले.
It was kind of concerning. Like they could have picked it later on, and right now we can see that the Kalia have been picked from the side of Larry, and also the Hayabusa. And I do think the Hayabusa is a pretty good, pretty decent pick because with the Quad Shadow, he's actually mobile. And against like heroes like Bane, I don't think Bane is gonna sustain
Guys,
much
लाइक साइक
against
हान्दिउँ है
Hayabusa
guys.
because
सबैले लाइक
Hayabusa does
हानिदिनुहोस् न. सब्सक्राइब हानिदिउँ,
party
सेयर गरिदिउँ
skirmish
स्ट्रिम.
really well, and also in the late game, he's
Like and
really
subscribe,
agile
guys.
when it comes to split
लेट्स गो.
pushing or
हाम्रो
farming up.
नेपाल
The
भर्सेस
Hayabusa is a really
बङ्गलादेशको
nice
गेम
pick.
स्टार्ट हुन
But
लागेको
on the
छ.
other hand, to the banning phrase, we can
उल्टा झापड
see,
हान्दियो क्या
okay, the Eve got banned. I mean, what are they planning? It's kind of unique, you know?
Yeah, I
सुरु
mean,
सुरु
considering
ड्राफ्ट
their
ड्राफ्ट
picks
पेज.
of Kadita, I don't think Eve was the, that much of threat for them. Kadita can easily
के
burst
छ
down Eve
यहीको
because
खबर
in the recent past, Eve
सम्झिँदै दाइ
no
तपाईँ कस्तो
longer
हुनुहुन्छ
gains that much of shield
सबै
during
ठिक छ
that
यार मेरो पनि
ultimate. In fact, she doesn't gain the shield during
गेम
her
खेल्दै हुनुहुन्छ
ultimate.
आजकल अनि
I do think like
यी
it's not about
मासरापले
the
बोलाइरहन्छ
shield,
ब्रल
it's also
खेल्न
about the Kadita and the Hayabusa. Like, um,
लेट्स गो
sorry, not
ब्रल
the sorry.
ब्रल
It's
गेम.
against the. It's about the Kadita because whenever he uses his real wall manipulation, the Kadita can use
Jushin
his hard rough wave to take down the Eve
करिता
as well as the Bane. Bane
करिताले
with his
होला
skill
हाइबुसलाई
as
काउन्टर
well as
गर्न
the deadliest catch
कालियासँग
can
त
take
एउटा
down
बर्स्ट मेज
Eve in the middle of
काइन्ड्स अफ
any fight.
फार्सा
He will end
प्रोबेबली
up
स्टिल ओपन
फार्स कि
sitting
त
down at the
लुनक्स.
moment. But
फार्सा
still
स्टिल
banning of the
ओपन
Eve, I'm
यिनीहरूले
not quite
हिभ र
sure why,
हिभ
but
किन ब्यान
maybe
गरे
they have a plan. They have something in their mind. That's why they banned it.
कालियालाई एउटा
On the other
बर्स्ट
hand, the
बर्स्ट
Zacian
चाहिन्छ
got banned,
मेज
which is a
हाइबुसलाई
pretty
एक्लै
nice ban, I'll say.
भ्याउँदैन
And from
त्यही
the
चाहिँ.
side of
हाइबुसलाई
Larry,
अगाडि
the
हान्यो भने
last ban
हाइबुसलाई
is
ब्याकलाइनमा पनि
Bane,
हान्यो
and I think
तर
they
यता
should ban
यताको साइडबाट
some
फ्रन्ट लाइन पनि
roamers
छैन
at the moment.
Yeah,
हाम्रो
because
ल्यारीको.
they have already secured the rumor.
बोल्दै गरेँ म एक
But okay, that's also kind of a
चियरलिडर
pick which can
हो.
be flexed on the roam position, and still
आलोड
Team
ब्यान
Blue had that chance of
गुड ब्यान
picking him on explain or roaming position.
वाइन रहेछ
So
अहिले
yeah, that's a
आनलोड
valid point. And yeah, even
दोज रङ
most of the players from Bangladesh
के
are
बफ पाएको रे
very
अहिले
good
कहिले
with that alert. I'm not sure why
आलोड
they have
बफ
grinded that
भन्दा
alert
नि
very much, and
खै
they are
लास्टको
using that
दुई
alert
दुई
with
दिन प्याच
perfection,
पहिल्यैदेखि नै
even
आलोड
with
खेल्थ्यो
slightly higher
लेट्स
ping
गो.
than their usual ping.
hmm And I do think like there was
एपिक
a
हाने
really good
हिल्डम.
idea, like picking
अघिको
up
गेम
the
हेरेर आयो क्या.
alert, but still they actually banned it. And as I was saying that not picking up the alert would be a really good mistake because they went for Roger instead of the alert, where they could have just secured the alert and you know how alert
हिल्लाले
does his job the best with the final
त्यही
support
आएपछि
of Eve.
अहिले जस्तो गर्नु
But
लाग्यो लिङ लानु.
I'm
म्याक्किन
kind of
थाहा छ
concerned.
यहाँ
There's a
यिनीहरूले
heal here. And we both know that Hilda knows how to
मेजमा
deny
के
all
हो
the
मेजमा
jungles, I
फार्स
mean
त
the
होला नि
jungler from
अप्सन
farming. But we cannot forget that
फार्स्ट लिन सक्छ.
Hayabusa is actually really
भ्याले
fast
किन
with
किन
his
मलाई मनदेखि
jungles.
भ्याले
And
निन्छ जस्तो
if
लागेको मलाई मनदेखि नै
Hayabusa managed to take one
किन
buff,
भ्याल्नु कसो
I don't think
गरिदिनु.
there will be any stopping because he can, skip
उता
one,
यो ल्यारीको त
skip
भ्याले निन्छ
one
जस्तो लागेको तर
creep
फार्स लिन्थेँ
or
म हो
jungle,
होइन
go to another, and then take it later when
के
Hilda is
के
on the
लिन्छ
ground.
यिनीहरूको
So
गोलेनर होइन
it's kind of
के
concerning
के
what they're
सबै
gonna pick. I mean, the
बर्थडे
Team
के
Blue is gonna
ग्रान्जर.
pick. Sorry,
एक
Larry gonna pick
Whoa, CC
Pulapu,
gold.
Pulapu as well as the Sicilian. So the CC is gonna
ओके
be the
CC
gold
gold, दुईटा
laner
CC
against the
मिड.
Bane, and I think the CC
सिसिलियन
holds some upper hand against the Bane.
थाहा छैन यार
Yeah, obviously, because the early on
नेपाल
power
ब्रो.
spike of CC is really
सिसिलियन
a good of CC.
लाइक CC ले भन्दा
एटको लागि
Against
टप.
भनेर होला हेल्पै
Bane,
गर्न सक्दैन
obviously.
जङ्गलमा अर्ली फेरि
And yeah, talking about the invasion, I'm not
अँ त
sure
है.
why they picked the Hilda
सिसिलियनले
because, yeah, as you
ए
said earlier, Hayabusa is
के हो
really
कस्तो
म्यानै
good at
सकिन्छ
his
त्यो
farming.
हिल्लालाई
His
दुईचोटि
farming
भन्दा.
speed is really good, as well as there's Kalea on top of that because
बरु
Kalea,
लुनोक्स लिएको
she
भए नि
can
हुन्थ्यो
deal
ला
a lot of damage and as well as heal herself or her teammates during the invasion coming up
लुनोक्स लिएको
from
भए बरु
Hilda.
राम्रो
But
हुन्थ्यो
I don't
लुनोक्ससित
think
फार्छ
Hilda will be going
सी
alone. Now we
प्लेयर
can see
यो
Zip coming out
बङ्गलादेशको
from the Team
यो
Blue.
ड्राफ्ट लास्ट चाहिँ ब्रेन्डेड छ यार यिनीहरूले पुल
And
अफ गर्न
I'm not
सकेन
quite
ज्याउ हुन्छ यार
sure
उता
about the chip pick at the moment. I don't know what they're planning on. Their lineup is neither front to back
आरिम आरिफ
lineup or it's kind of like more like a pickoff strategy. But what if Team Larry denies every pickoff by sticking together? Like imagine the Hilda and the Chief is waiting in a bush, also on one enemy, but Team Larry has all of their resources ready to take down Team Blue. I mean, I'm not quite
स्क्रिम्सहरूमा लिलिया
sure
कतिको युज
about the
गर्छ
Roger pick. I still think that there was better junglers other than the
लिलियालाई
Roger.
त्यस्तै लास्ट
Yeah,
लास्ट
there are a
अप्सनहरू
lot
मात्र
of
लास्ट अप्सन
mixed
मात्रै लाग्छ
lineup
लिलियाहरू त
from the side of Team
सुरुमा
Blue.
त
By
त्यही
the way,
किमी फार्सर
there's
लुनक्स
some players who can,
तिनवटा प्रायर
pick
गराइहाल्छ
off, but there
सेलेना
are also some
अनि
some
केही सबै
heroes
ब्यान
who
भएन हो त लिलिया
highly relies on the team fights like Bane, and we
Okay.
can see the Chip, because if Chip uses his ultimate, and we can see there's
Yeah.
Hilda, and there's even Kadita, who just relies on one single target locked up from them.
Hmm. And I'm not quite sure what
What's the
are
draft
they
one by
planning on at the moment, and they're
What's
trying
the
to
draft one
deny the
by
buff. But as you can see, Team
ड्राफ्ट
Larry is like
on draft was
sticking
coming?
together because they know if the Hayabusa gets
ड्राफ्ट
denied early on
त
and
ड्राफ्ट
there
नहेरौँ
goes
प्रिन्जा
another
Wait,
fight,
निन्जाले
they
कस्तो
will
हानेको है?
try
प्रिन्जा निन्जाले त
hold
एउटै
them
क्लिप
back.
खाएन
And
त
right now we can see Kadita going
कोही
in.
मारिदियो
किन
यार,
गयो
ओइ
Gets
त्यो
further
मिनियन पनि
पनि
पाएन
खाएन
ब्रो।
यार
on the EXP lane,
ब्रो 4
but
पुग्दैन त।
it was a really early
द
skirmish.
फक लापु
Yeah,
कहाँ थियो
and that's gonna be a good
लापु
news for
बफ
Team
हेल्प
Blue
गरेर
as
जसलाई
well,
आएर।
because yeah, we all know if the Lapu Lapu gets comfortable once,
ओके
then he will be
ब्रो
unstoppable.
नभने
So early on,
टिन्टे नेपाली
picking
टिम आउट
up
हुन्छ भने चाहिँ
onto
नभने।
the Lapu Lapu was a
इलिमिनेसन हो
great move from
हो
from the
सेप्टेम्बर 9
side of
त्यही भएर
Team
आउट
Blue,
भएको।
and let's see how the
अब हिजो
Massive will
हारेको भए
will
हामी पनि आउट
respond.
हुँदैछौँ।
यो
Alright, sport.
फर्स्ट
And right now we can see the Roger is trying to like
यो
take the
फर्स्ट
blue buff, but look at
के अरे
Hayabusa how early he rotated
फोर्दै
to
जान्छ
the
पाण्डाले
lane.
अरू
And I don't
अपोजिट
think
साइड
they're gonna
भिसीमा
contest
को
on any
भिसीमा
fights,
यहीँको
but
ओमेन त हो
rather
गाइस।
Hayabusa is
यहीँको
trying
हुन्छ।
to
पाण्डा
like
पाण्डा
deny
प्लिज नगो
Roger's farm. He's just gonna
पाण्डा
retribution
रेट्री
and get out of the situation, but Roger
नाइस
actually
नाइस
find him out, and
थाहा छ
I
क्या
don't think
भयो भन्न
Hayabusa is
खोएन
gonna
भाइ
try
Let's
to
go.
steal that buff.
Discipline
I
us.
mean, the jungle creep.
Ooh, the
ला
rotation from the
मेरो
side of Team
बाउकै
Larry.
मिलियन हो।
Maybe they are trying to stop the lane card from the side
अब
of
स्पिड हाल्छु। ए
the
मा
Hilda.
माला दार रहेछ नि त माडा दार
They
ठिक छ।
managed to
माडा दार
dish
त
out a
केही
lot
भन्नु
of
हुँदैन।
damage, but they were
प्रिन्जा
not
निन्जा
able
मऱ्यो
to shut
ब्रो।
down. They will be able to burst
डिजास्टर
down
भएछ
Prince's
के गरेछ
Ninja,
यो
by the
भाइ
way.
It was kind of unexpected how
गाइस
they're like ganking
टरल
onto
टरल त
Latwabo
फ्री
over
टरल
and
पायो
over,
बङ्गालीले।
and if
ओइ मरे क्या?
gets denied on the early game,
ओइ
right now we
ल
have the
छ
Rockawave
लिटरले
coming
मार्दियो।
up, and the skill is secured.
कसम
He
पाण्डा
is
गर पाण्डा भोइको हातमा
surprisingly
छ
playing
रेट्री
really
तँ
well.
मर्छ चिप मर्छ चिप
Yeah,
मर्छ
he will cast the Tsunami
मर्छ
Slam, but
ओइ
he's
म
going back.
ओइ नै
Okay,
नै
wait for the
मऱ्यो
good
यार
death
मऱ्यो
catch and Hayabusa.
ओइ म
रोजरले अग्यो
Look out.
रोजरले
It was
कस्तो हएको
quite a
मलाई
good fight,
भाइ
ठिक छ
don't
ठिक
you
छ।
think?
गुड त
Yeah, obviously
धन्यवाद।
the
कोहीले भन्छ
amount
कि
of time taken to
होइन यार
decide
मोर देन
the
एक्टिभ।
the fight from the side of
प्रोभाइड
Team Blue
मरे कि?
was amazing.
ओइ मरे
Okay,
कि?
yeah,
ल वान।
Yasasi with low HP,
सिसीले
but
पिक
still
मैले
will be able
बुझिनँ
to
यार किन
survive. And yeah, the
सिसी उसको
decision
कम्फर्ट
making
जस्तो लाग्यो।
capability of Team Blue
त्यही भएर
is
लिलिया सोचेको
actually
क्या
insane.
मैले चाहिँ इन्भेट रोक्न सक्छ
I
कि
must
भनेर
admit, I wasn't
Part
expecting
of
सिसीलाई
Team
part
स्केल
of
Blue to
perfect.
rotate
सिसीलाई
this
स्केल हुनै
well
टाइम
with the
लाग्छ
Roger, especially with the Roger, because he's kind of slow at farming. But still,
हाइबुसालाई
Roger
स्केलिङ हिरो
managed to do
यो
his job. He managed to take the turtle as
तर
well as
अहिले
the
हेर न
lap,
चिपले अहिले
and
कस्तो
here
चाहिँ
comes
जान्छ होला अल्टी
another
म्याप
fight.
कन्ट्रोल गरेर।
Who's gonna?
धन्न अल्ट हान्नु
I
लाग्यो
thought he's gonna
गाइस।
survive, but nope, nope. There was
कालीले
CC
तान्यो भने ड्यामेज पुग्छ
remembering
अहिले
his
एकछिनमा
ally.
बर्स गर्ने ड्यामेज पुग्दैन जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई
Yeah,
के
the
साँच्ची यिनीहरूको
Yasasi
त
was
कालियाले
taken
तान्यो भने त
down
मार्ने नै
due
कोही
to
हुँदैन।
कालीले
his
तान्यो भने कसले हान्छ
over
मलाई
engagement over there.
एसिसी त
Getting another lane
मार्क्सम्यान
card from
पनि
the side of Matador.
पाण्डाले
He's
हान्यो
taking
भने
some
म
few
पाण्डालाई
turret
अल्टी
damage, but
हान्नुपर्छ
that's not
अनि
gonna
अल्टी
matter
हानेपछि जस्तो युजलेस
because
हुन्छ
he
नि
will
बाँकी कसलाई
heal
कसले मार्छ
while being inside the bush.
त्यही।
Obviously, now the team lad is moving towards the gold lane. Let's see if they will be able to pick up Kelsey. There's Yasasi once again
काले
coming out
काले
for
काले
the
काले
vision,
काले
but
मुनि
maybe
देखाउनु
there will be
क्यामेराम्यान
screamers in that
लेट्स गो
place.
टिकट
Yasasi got bursted down by Kalane.
त्यो अल्ट हान्न
Zawada
पायो।
and the rough whip and petrified. But
जावाहरू
Kalane
त मरे
will
जस्तो
still survive. That's the courtesy
लापु
call
लापु लापु
against
लापु लापु नाइस
Alfred,
नाइस
and he will get
नाइस
taken
भिक्टोरी।
down.
पाण्डाको फ्ल्याङ्क आइसक्यो
Looking for
लुनाटिक
another
पाण्डाको
Love
फ्ल्याङ्क
like it,
defense,
Horaa.
Morpheus, and that skill with Elaine. Another player,
त्यसको लागि
Matador,
पाण्डा
will fall as well from the hands of Kyo,
लभली
and
है
that's
लभली।
the end of the battle.
I must admit that Team Blue kind of made a blunder because they
And
did
yo,
had a
that's
like
the man.
2K goal lead or maybe 3K,
That
and
more
right now
recovers.
they are
Let's go.
even. Not even even. It's actually like
Boiling
Larry
ball
is
is
right now
let's
dominating the
go.
ओए
game,
यो गेम त कमै
and
गयो
they
तर
do
म्या
have 5 kills.
कसरी
On the
कसरी
other hand, Team
प्रिन्जा
Blue got
निन्जा
4.
फेरि
I
त
mean,
आइसक्यो
it was
अनलाइन न
kind of
इक्वल
ugly
भइसक्यो
wipeout
यसलाई
because the
All
Bane
my
was the only
sister pin that.
surviving member,
बोइडको वार एक्स
and the
आइसक्यो अब यो
turtle
बेनले
already
कसरी चुरा
spawned.
हान्छ
Can we take a look at the turtle?
Yeah, again, Yasasi is going
नाइस
in
त्यसलाई
and
नै
he
हान
will
त्यसलाई हान
get Tsunami Slam and he is getting
More,
melted
chip
down.
more.
Princess Ninja looking for the break.
Let's
Finally
go.
going in with the flicker with the ground sector.
Sanford.
And we
Martina,
can see
last
another fight
Oi,
going
ma
up
Cody
there.
Talent
1v2
combo हो
situation
गया
by
It's a
Matador.
nice one, guys.
Morpheus
Nice
will
one.
get bursted down by Killian.
And
And
Hayabusa.
that's going to be a free two for Larry.
That was quite a fight, and I must admit that Team Blue
तर यो
actually
टिम
made one
बङ्गलादेशको
single
टिमले
blunder,
लास्ट थ्रो
and
गरेको
that gave Team Larry the opportunity
हेप्टासिस
to
बनायो नि
get back on their feet,
Basis
Let's
निकाल्छ त
bounce
म्याच
back,
साले
and I have
ओए
no
मा
idea why Team Blue went in so late
माटादार
because
माटादार
it was like a 0-3 at the beginning of the match. Right
यो
now,
बङ्गलादेश
look at
बल
Larry;
पठाइहाल्नु
they
न
are on 7 kills as well as 3K goal lead.
Obviously, now they are moving towards the
Oh,
bottom lane.
Crystal.
Chelsea with his first itemized, and that's going to be again
Wow.
the
कस्तो डराएको
That's
बेन
by the
Beauty
Bane.
catch.
Let's
That's
Just
not
go.
a
use
defense.
defensive.
Mm-hmm. So as we can see, Killen is trying to farm
His like
himself
strikes
up
and
because
guys
he was
stream man.
denied early on. Right now,
Like
Killen is on his 3-0-3. And that was quite a good comeback coming off from Team Larry. But I do think the winning condition
Goal gap
of
पर
Team Blue
2000
at
का
the
gap
moment
छ
is
Larry
just to
जित्छ छ
farm
goal gap.
up from the Roger, from the Bane, and that would be enough.
Whoa, nice one.
Yeah, okay.
Money
Princess
Bane
Ninja trying to defend the top lane. We can
Panel
see lots of
जिताउँछ
players
गेम
from
मलाई
Team
थाहा
Blue. Maybe
भइसक्यो
they will commit against Princess Ninja.
I am
But
at the
no, they
pro
are just
Panda.
trying to snatch that scavenger crab.
इन्भाइट गरेछ ब्लू बक्स
I
साला
do
खाते
think
कुकुर
right now Team Blue is not going for any early skirmishes. They should just
Chill,
stay
chill, bye.
low-key, take some kill, maybe take down the CC, and Chip is going for the CC. Maybe he's gonna pop up his ultimate at the moment.
Whoa,
With the
मारेको भए
Rocket,
चाहिँ
he managed
अवार्ड
to
दिँदै
take
गर्छ
Sicilian
ओइ
Tail
मुनि के
although
भयो
he's weak. Here goes
टिपी
another
गरेछ
rock.
टिपी र
बेन
पाण्डा
बढ्यो।
आइसक्यो त्यहाँ
Bottom lane, and
लुनाइटिक
Hayabusa
पाण्डाको
is
स्क्वाड
getting
स्यारो
out
आएमा
with
ओ
the
म
quad
रोजलाई मार्दै
we can see that Ugi Shadow kill
One
tossed
is better,
by
Rosa.
the Hayabusa, but nope, no,
Shadow
no,
on
the
the
kill was
other
स्याडो
side.
आइसक्यो स्याडो आइसक्यो स्याडो
Yeah,
आइसक्यो
another
More chip, more.
engagement. Oh,
Oy.
स्याडो स्याडो पाण्डा
that was nice hanging claws. Another
Nice shot,
try
Turtle
from
Panda.
Killian with that
Let's go get
quad
up.
shadow, but he
404.
wasn't able
I was
to
getting.
grab any player. But maybe that's going to be free turtle for them once again. Matador trying to grab the vision, but that's not going to help them. Maybe another engagement from the side of Yasasi. I'm not sure if there'll be any shortcut play over there, because there are a lot of player and know the wrong foot, but that's not gonna burst any player down.
Whoa, Inda,
Matador
wait,
is
chill,
looking
chill.
on
Oi, what the
clear,
fuck?
and Massacre again, and Ron
Matadar, go to the XP lane or whatever.
पाण्डा मरेछ
As you
हो
can see,
प्लिज
Haya
बचाऊ
is
पाण्डालाई केटा हो
running
All
out of
the
his
sir?
squad shadow, and this is the only opportunity for Team Blue to
Shadow,
take
I-
down Hayabusa, and right now
फेरि
Hayabusa
फेरि
is
जान्छ
in a
क्या
corner,
Oi, nah, yaar. All
and he
the
will be
other
taken down, shut
Oi,
down,
flicker किन हानेको
secured
अलिअलि?
by the Roger. And at the moment, I
Chipko
don't
ult
think
त
they
still
should
available
look for
छ
any more fights because they
मिड लेन
already
केटा हो
used up
मिड
some
लेन
of their
डिफेन्ड
resources. And
ल हिन्दाले चान्स पाइहाल्यो
Just has a
कोही देखेन
short
पुसा
fight, but
माटादार
Nala
गोटेड
Prata
एक्सपी
also
लिनु
is
रे
a
ब्रो
खाते
एउटा चाहिँ म्याप योडी
Yeah,
झिकाले छैन
Matador
अहिले
trying to force out the
Ni
tier 1
Dorsey
hero
ladder
from
खेल्न
mid
आज
lane,
अनि।
where we can
Dorsey
see on the top
player,
lane,
right?
Kelsey
Let's
is
go.
will okay, he might
Objective
not be
player.
able to take down the top lane tier 2
Chelsea
turret,
लाइस
but still
यतिको
he's
चाहिँ
trying
हान्नु
his
पर्यो
best. And yeah, we know that Bane, she
बङ्गलादेशहरू
is
कि हिन्दी बोल्छ होइन
very menacing
होइन,
in
बङ्गाली
बङ्गाली हिन्दी बुझ्न त बुझ्छ
about taking the turret.
यहाँ गर पङ्गडै गर गर गर
ओए
and
ओए
that
ओए
level already injured
मेरो
his
स्ट्रिममा
off
त
lane.
ला
They're looking for a
ब्यान्डै
kill.
गराइदिन्छ क्या
Demonetized
च्यानल
demonetized
With the
हुन्छ
quad
रे।
shadow, and
च्यानलले
not
ब्यान्ड
even
गराइदिन्छ जस्तो
sticking it off at the moment because I don't think a fight would be a
यही
really
नेपाली बुझेन
good
होला
choice
बाले
for
भने नि
them because it's kind of like a gambling at the moment. They don't know if they're gonna win the fight or not. And Chip is still here. I don't know what he's planning for, but maybe he might pop his shortcut on a squishy target.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to looking for an engagement, or maybe he's trying to provide a vision before the Lord. The first Lord is about to get his one, or maybe that's
Beauty,
yeah,
let's go.
that's first Lord, right?
साँच्ची भन
And if we take a look at the goal difference,
Beauty Panda.
both team
ए
is like
पाण्डा
at least
तुम्हें
900 or
माटादार
something like that. Like there is no
त्यसले
goal
क्यारी
difference. There
हान्नु
is
हजुर
no existing goal
अतिले
difference.
क्या
Although Team
लाइक
Larry
म्याप पुरै
managed to
झुलाइरहेको छ
secure two
ओइ
other
त्यही
ओइ
भनेर
रोज
targets,
गोल
डराइरहेको
बनायो
छ।
and
त
Team Blue
रोजले
is
कच्चिलो रोज
on
गोल
7 kills, and the Team Red
जावार
is
डो
on 1 kill.
ओइ क्या ल्याएर
So
त्यसलाई all हान्दियो यार।
right now we can see
क्यामेराम्यानले
popping
आवाज
up
दियो यार
from
मलाई के हो
डब्लु
त्यस्तो यार।
क्यामेराम्यान इन द च्याट है केटा
and they're
डब्लु
gonna
क्यामेराम्यान
take
प्रिन्स एक्स
down
निन्जा ओजी
the
प्लेयर
team
हो
that
भन्ने
will
पनि
be
मलाई
on.
त्यसले त
Right now we
मतलब
can
छैन
see
यार।
Hilda is going recklessly
मर्छ होला यार
inside
ओइ ल
two
मरेन
enemies,
क्या
and I don't think he'll be able to
वेट वेट
survive.
वेट वेट भाइ भाइ भाइ
Now
नाइस
popping out from the CC,
मुनि के भइरहेछ मुनि
gonna
मुनि
slow him down. And right now they're in an even situation, and we can see they already
Edmo.
went in for the
ओइ
CC,
बाचे
and I don't think
नाइस
they should
ओइ
have
हगी
like
कत्ताले पेट
took
नाइस
this
ओइ
reckless
व्हाट द
risk.
फक
And what is
यो यार यो फ्लिक गरे यार।
The lane is
निन्जा
going in with the
एक्स
points out,
निन्जा
but still he will not be able
नर्भस
to
भइरहेछ
पक्कै
केटा
मलाई त
grab any player
प्रिन्स एक्स
with that
निन्जाको फ्लिकर
squad
हेरेर
setup.
एपेक्स
But
रुबी याद
maybe
आयो
they might have a green signal for the Lord, but no, they are not trying to commit for the
एकजना
Lord
हल्का
right
नर्भस
now.
होला
There's another wide walk from
केटाहरूको फेरि
Yasasi looking
एममा
for
के
another
खेलेछ यो
engagement
भनेर हेटाइहाल्छ
onto the bottom lane, where we can see Morpheus is trying to manage the wave
Corridor
on the top
नर्भस भयो होला
lane,
केही छ
so he could make some pressure on the top lane while dealing with the Lord.
डिफेन्ड त सिसी लाउनु पर्छ
I do think like right now they
बोइड
should
पाण्डा पाउनु
pressure
भएन
the far
ड्यामेज
lane as
यो
soon as
सिसिलियनबाट
much as
ड्यामेज
they
छ फाइनल्स
can, because
लागेसम्म
they do have the chip. So
ड्यामेज पर्दैन
rotating onto the far
प्युरिफाई
lane won't
20
cost them
50
anything, because with the shortcut he can just go in a fight anyway. But Lapu Lapu already used up his one of the most crucial resource,
वो
which is the
को आयो
flicker,
हाम्रो
because
ल्याप
we
ल्याप
both know that Lapu Lapu's first skill
It's
takes a
Vikas
little
Tamang.
amount of time to charge up. And as you can see, as they saw that
Larry,
as
Larry
लड
जिते
हान्दिसक्यो त्यहाँ सिधै
टिम
onto
ब्लूले
the
ल्यारी भन्ला थियो लड
top lane,
हान्दिन्छ
they're breaching the
रिट्री
Lord,
ग्याप
and I think it will be taken
बब
down
सेप्टेम्बर
by
9 आउट
the
भइसक्यो टुर्नामेन्टबाट
Hayabusa going out, and the tsunami slap from
सही अफको
Kalia.
टिमले होला
Okay, I mean he
सही
used
हो
the
सही
flicker as
छ
well, just to survive
लेट्स
that
गो
sticky situation.
सही छ हो
खै त्यो
Yeah,
जङ्गल
and that
सयफ हो
was
भन्दै थियो
kind of
भिन्टेज
risky
भिक्ट्री
for
भन्ने
them.
स्पोन्सर
Now
टिम हो
they
रे
will be having
वा
a hard time
खतरा
dealing with
हेर्दा
this Lord, because the
दुई गेम
waves
एमभीपी
are
हान्नु
being
लग्यो त्यसले
perfectly
सकाइदियो गेम
के खेले त्यसले
synchronized
लेन्स
right
लट
now. Okay, maybe the Team Blue are
किन
currently
कसरी भन्नु
focusing
सही हो
to
भनेर
the top
खै
lane. Maybe
सय
they are
भनेर मलाई पनि थाहा छैन
looking for
स्ट्रिममा
another
त्यही
pick
भन्थ्यो
of
कियोले पनि त्यही
from
भन्दै थियो
Yasasi. They are maybe
के हो
looking for
क्योले थाहा हुन्छ
another
सय
yeah,
त्यही भन्थ्यो
के
वाएसएस
होला
र ले
सुत्दै थाहा हुन्छ
Mm-hmm.
म्याम
sort of a
बर्सेकर
pick.
बनाउँदैछ र रोजरमा
And Roger already managed to take the
बङ्गलादेशको
berserker
नम्बर
here.
1
I would
टिम थियो
like
क्या
to see
त्यो
the Roger build at the moment.
हुन्छ
Okay, Quad Shadow
त्यो
from the
सेप्टेम्बर 9
outside
हराएको
of Hayabusa. And was it even that necessary to cast your Quad Shadow? Although the
अनि
Lord
हामीले हिजो
didn't
हराएको चाहिँ
actually
सेकेन्ड
hit
टिम
anything, that
हामीले
Lord
हराएको
stood
लास्ट टिम
up, and I think Team Blue will
होला
manage to
लास्ट
secure
फेरि यिनीहरू
all
सबै
the
राम्रै
other
खेलेछ हेर न
key
मलाई सेप्टेम्बरले नै
targets.
आउट पार्यो अर्को
Yeah,
नेपाल
and
टिम नि
still
आउट
Lord is
पाण्डाहरूलाई पनि गाह्रो
alive right
पारिरहेछ
now. They are focusing onto the mid lane tier 2
हो
turrets,
तिमीहरू
and
चाहिँ
it
फाइनल
was
बस
nice
हो
team fight over there onto Yasasi, but
फाइनल
still that's
बोस
not gonna help them
फाइनल जित्नु
to
पर्छ
defend the
रोजर त्यो पनि उसमा
mid
क्या
lane tier 2 turret. Now
रोजर
they are in
जङ्गल क्या
favor of the
रोजको बिल्ड
jungle,
के हो
obviously,
यो
because Team Blue now they have the control of the
क्रिटिकलमा खेलेछ
map
मलाई
overall, because they have already taken down lots of turrets, and now the team Larry will have to think twice before stepping onto their own jungle.
कन्सिल प्ले
And I do
यिनीहरू
think
अगाडि
right
बढ्नै
now
मिल्दैन कि चिप
Hayabusa
फेरि
did
फ्ल्याङ्क
manage to
पाइहाल्छ
hit
ओइमा
his spike.
चिपले
He should
ल्याङ
be
नै हुन्छ
more
क्या चिप
on
लाइक
like the far lanes, trying to
आइटमहरू
pressure
त
the
आइटम
minions.
रोजको
But
फार्म
as we can
खेल्छु
see, Team Blue is going to
उयोमा
the top
अति
lane
छ
to
त
press
रोजरको
the
फार्म
minion,
त यार
and we can take a quick look at the builds.
कति ताली स्काई
Will they
बनाएर
make
रहेछ
the Heptasis? Well,
गेमभरि फार्म
was
मात्रै
it that
गरिरहेछ रोजरले
necessary?
पकड पकड त्यसलाई मार
Okay, maybe the
ल ओए
backstream
मर्यो
has
यस्तै हुन्छ क्या कालिया छ भने
dealing
अब
with some few more
मारे
damage
मारे
will
आएछ
help, but
मारे
yeah,
मारे
there comes the
अरे
repeated
पछाडि
fight
अरू खोले यार
from
चिपले
Alfred. That
पछाडि
was
अरू
on
खोलेछ
point,
कि
but
चिपले
धन्न आएको स्याडो रहेछ
Kalei
म
will
अघि
be able to survive. Okay, that's the lightning points coming up
के
from
के
both
कालियासँग अब
Morpheus,
बर्सै छैन
but
या एकले भने जस्तो
not much damage coming up.
भर्खर अल्ट हानेर माइनस भएन हिँड्दा
Kelsey
ड्यामेज बिल छ
is
त्यही पनि
dealing
त्यो
lot of
लापुले
damage
अल्ट हानेर
just
नि
with
त्यो
the L.
फिस्टन हाने बेलासँग त भाइहाल्छ नि ल
And I do
त्यही
think the Kadita
बर्स
ult
ड्यामेज होइन
did manage to
हाइले
get a
भ्याउनु त
lot of
ल्याएको
damage. If only the
त्यो
Roger was
लुनक्स खेल्यो भने
present
होला है
there,
त
they could have taken
लुनक्स
down
कि त फार्छ
kill
मलाई
him.
लुना के
But
फार जस्तो
still,
लागिरहेछ
I
तर
do
सिसिलनले
think the Lord is about to spawn, Leon and
कागुरा
both
हुन्थ्यो
teams playing
लुनर
very
र कागुरा
aggressively.
उस हुन्थ्यो
Although
कालियाले
Leon
अल्ट
होइन
had
हान्दा मार्न सक्छ
most of their like
कागुरा चाहिँ क्या छ नि
resources, like the
कागुराले
flickers,
एकजना त
they
एक
also
कागुरा
have the
के
retribution.
हिँड्दैन भनेको
ट्यापले
हिँड्न
होला
सक्दैन
Yeah, and
लुनोक्सले भने
it's
जसलाई
down
पनि हान्यो भने
time for
लुनक्स
another
भयो भने चाहिँ
lot
जसलाई नि मिल्छ
where
तर
Team
फेरि
Blue
कता गयो
has
झ्याउनु
the
होला
upper
नि
hand.
लुनोक्सले
There is no
त्यही भएर
any
भने कलिटा
chance for Team Larry
लगेको
to
झ्याउ
contest for this
हेरौँ
lot, but still they are trying
लोकै
their
एकछिन
best.
म एकछिन
They
सताइहाल्छु
have managed to slow push
ल
the top lane where
लर्ड बस्ट
Matador have
हानिसक्यो
to
अगाडि बिचमा खोलो प्रिन्जा निन्जा हाइवेसले स्याडो
be
लाउनु
over there
खोजिरहेछ
on the
ए
top
ल
यिनीहरूको
lane
साथी फ्रन्ट लाइन
where
पनि छैन यार
it
त्यति
is
Ready,
ओइ
partner,
ल
ready.
बेनले पाएको छ
but Captain will be Captain will be the
के
one
हुन्छ
to
ल टिम
take the
फाइटमा त
low.
गाइस
Now
गाह्रै
Zara
पर्छ
will take it
रोजरले
down
मार्यो होला
first,
सबलाई
along
मार्यो
with
जस्तो
two
लाग्यो
as the Polymorph is going
रोजरले मार रोजरले मार
and will take her and
ओइ
will kill
रोजर
the killing his stream. Maybe that's gonna be
Oh my god.
double kill.
पाण्डा
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 ल अति हिँड्यो
With
त्यो
the shutdown kill.
ओइ फर्स्ट गेम आएर यार
And right now we can
Oh
मर्यो
see
my
Polymos is
god,
trying
crit
to chase down the
Lunatic
Hayabusa. Quad
Panda.
Shadow casted by the
म्या
Hayabusa.
फर्स्ट
के
पिक
हानेको रोजरमा
Survive another
फर्स्ट
day,
पिक
but
फर
still
रिजन
he is trying to push the middle lane
पाण्डा
turret,
पाण्डाले
which
देखा
is
न हो यो
gonna
पुस गरेको
cost
के तर गेम
Team
सक्यो
Larry by a lot. But still,
सक्यो
the
सक्यो
Hayabusa
मिनियन
actually
आएकै
managed to
छैन
distract
ड्राफ्ट
them.
मन परेन
Otherwise,
गाइस
they could have
कालियाले
taken
छ
out. Hey,
हल्का
they are actually blitz in the base, and
This
this
is there.
is
म रोजर त
the
म
end.
के हो म ग्याङ्स्टर हो त
Congratulations, Team Blue, for securing up the first victory in
जिजेस
the best
Rose
of
gold
3
ass
series.
That's the typical
एकचोटि हेरौँ त्यो म्याच कस्तो
in
हानेको रोजर
top lane where
एस्पर
Matador
क्रिटिकलले कत्रो हानेको म
have to be over there on the
के
top
भयो
lane
लर्ड फाइटमा
where
लाइक
it is
बेनले पायो क्या
still they're trying, but Captain will be Captain will be
ड्यामेज
the
छैन
one
यता
to
यता
take the
पुरै
low.
रोजरले
Now
हान्थ्यो
Zara will
कालियाले
take
उसलाई
it down
सिपलाई
for
अल्ट हाने
रोजरलाई हेर
two
न
as
म्याप
the
कत्रो हेल्थ
Polymorph
बढेको
is
थियो
going
रोजरको
in and will take
किल
her and will
स्क्रिनमा
kill, but
पस्थ्यो
killing
रोज
his
गोल
stream. Maybe
ल
that's
हेर
gonna
न
be
क्वान्टम
double
उल्टै
kill.
हेल्थ बढ्छ म्या
Alfred with the shutdown kill.
सस्पेन्ड रहेछ
And right now we can see Polymos is trying to chase down the Hayabusa. Quad
गाइस
Shadow
नेपाली
casted
टिम
by the
विक भएन
Hayabusa, and
बङ्गलादेशले
he
अति
will
पर्फेक्ट
survive
खेल्दा छ
another day. But look at the
इन द
bait.
सिरिज
He is trying to push the middle lane turret, which is gonna cost Team Larry by a lot. But still, the Hayabusa actually managed to like distract them. Otherwise, they could have taken. Okay, they are actually blitzing the base,
गेम
and
प्ले
this
हान्थ्यो
is the end.
एमभिपी कसले पायो रोजरले त होला नि
Congratulations,
हजुर
Team Blue, for securing up the first victory in the best of 3 series.
That's the typical Ben player, you know. That's the typical Ben player. They know
टिपिकल
what to do
पेन
with, you know,
Nice
the
stereotype
base.
भन्ने
And yeah, that's the game number one for the team Blue. Now
टिपिकल
they
बेन
only
प्लेयर
need
भन्दैछ
to
सुजन सरले
win another game for to enter the semifinals, and yeah,
आइटम हेर्नु
they will be.
सुधनलाई रिस उठेछ नेपाल
नेपालको नेपाल हारेर रिस उठ्छ टिपिकल बेन सरलाई रिस उठ्छ के हो
तर
आइटम
हुनु पनि हो नि मुला मियाको बिटले रोजरले कुट
आइटम
दियो
कसको चित्त बुझेन ल हेरौँ न त्यसो म्या रोजरको चित्त बुझेर भन्नुपर्ने तर रोजरले जिताएको
यिनीहरू वान ट्रिक के हो यस्तो कि यिनीहरू
वान ट्रिक होइन कि नभए रोजरको देखाइहाल्छ नि यो सुधा यो रोजर के गर्छ यसले रोजरले
बुस्टिङमा वान ट्रिक थियो होला नि त यो नि
कति त 66 के त के सुप्रिम पाइटलाई सिसिल्यान्ड पिक चाहिँ चित्त बुझेन गाइस मेनली कालियासँग हल्का पिक भएन यो
यो सिसिलाई त युजलेस त यो गेममा
प्रोभाइली कम्फर्ट पिक होला तर ड्राफ्ट हेरेर खेल्नु पर्दा कम्फर्ट पिक जहिले सक्छ अरू के थियो पिन्जा हल्का धेरै मर्यो अर्लीमा
प्रिन्जा अलिमा दुईचोटि मऱ्यो नि कमब्याक भइसकेको थियो मिड गेममा पछि फेरि हार्यो
अनि पाण्डालाई मार्यो भनेर नि मिडले नै दिएको होइन टियर 1
यो टियर 1 टिम
गेमै
अहिले
चेन्जेस
अनि यताबाट बुस्ट खोल्ने पनि भएन जस्तो लाग्यो
त्यही त यति छ यार एउटा दुईटा तिनटा छ लाइक गोलमा नि फाइदा छ
चारवटा ड्यामेज डिलर भयो सिसिलियन आया लापु चारवटा ड्यामेज डिलर भयो
कालियाले फ्रन्ट दिन सक्दैन
युरेनस
सेलिना भइदिए नि हुन्थ्यो होला
सेलेना सिसिलियन भने त राम्रै हुन्थ्यो नि
एक एकजना गरी मर्नु
कालियाको अरूमा फलोअप भएर मेनली त अनि फ्रन्ट लाइन पनि भएन अर्को रिजन त किनकि यता अब यताको फ्रन्ट लाइन नभए पनि हिल्लाले जोन गरिदिइहाल्थ्यो उसको भिजनहरू निकाल्न मिलिहाल्थ्यो एप्यासिस बनाएको भए पनि बरु यता खै के हो यार बेनले त्यस्तो केही गर्न त गरेको थिएन त्यो एउटा लड पायो होला कति त स्काईमा छ यसले पनि के स्काई बनाउनु लाग्यो प्लिज होइन यो क्विन
प्लिज
विङ्स बनाउनु
बनाउन डायो होला
क्विन
सर
क्विन विङ्समा नि यही हुन्छ होइन
थाहा भएन यो त हुँदैन यसलाई त डल्लो त्यो यत्रो त्यो
त्यो त
डल्लो हुन्छ
पिर्सेर उसको लागि हुन्छ
भने यो फ्रिज र त्यो भनेपछि यसले फ्रिजै बनाउन
यसो हेर त
आएपछि
गणेश
बनायो
सर तिमीहरू चाहिँ नआएर होरा स्पोर्ट्स
होरा स्पोर्टको नाम राख्नुपर्छ
होरा
लेट्स गो
स्पोर्ट्स नआएर अरू हारे मतलब छैन मलाई
खोइ तिनटै बङ्गलादेशी टिम बवाल छ त्यहाँ सेमी फाइनल त कडा भिड त पर्छ जस्तो त
स्टडी हेर्न हेर के लिन्छ कुन कुन टिमले के यो टिमले चाहिँ यो रजर वान ट्रिके रहेछ यो टिपिकल बेन रहेछ अरे बुझ्यो
बेन धेरै खेलाउँदो रहेछ
यिनीहरूलाई खुब हिल्ला खेलाउन मन पराउँदो रहेछ असासिङ
ए त्यही अहिलेको गेम पनि
याद गरिराख करिदा पनि खेलाउँदो रहेछ
हामी जित्छौँ त यो हामीले जित्छौँ त टेन्सन नलिनु केटा हो होरा स्पोर्ट अझै बाइक छ लेट्स गो
सियासन होरा
सियासन होरा नेपाल प्राइड प्रिन्स एक्स किन सबै डिफ्रेन्ट स्क्वाडहरू रहेछ #2 दुईजना छ वो सेभ स्क्वाड लेट्स गो बङ्गाली पावर
यो त कस्तो त सोल्टी स्क्वाडको लोगो है सर
त्यही है मलाई त्यस्तै लाग्यो सोल्टी स्क्वाड अल द वे
Blue managed to win
Siddhan.
against the team Larry. I think
सिद्धान्तको मनमा कस्तो
this
त
might
रिस्ट्रिक्ट
be
हुन्छ
the
कि
potentially last game
यो
for
फहिम
this
अराफ त
quarterfinals
मक्कै भएर
because
होला
Team
हाँस्दै होला
Blue they have
कास्टरहरूले
already
पनि
won
दुईटा
against
पुरै
their
त्यो
team
हुन्छ
Larry.
नि
They are on the
बहुत
pressure. They
भिडन्त
have
भएर
to
होला
win
कि
2 more
ल
games
लेट्स गो
in
ड्राफ्ट स्टार्ट
order
भयो
to secure
ए ड्राफ्ट स्टार्ट भइसक्यो
secure the
लेट्स गो
slot for
गाइस सपोर्ट हान्छ
semi-finals
नेपाली
for
टिमलाई
their
हारे पनि
teams
केही छैन
Larry. They just need to win one
हारे
game.
के छ
हारे पनि केही छैन सपोर्ट
And
चाहिँ
I
गरिदिनु
do think
रेड
like
नगरौँ
Team
भन्न खोजेको
Larry may
क्या
win
होरा
this
के छैन
match.
हारे
There's
पनि
a
के
really
छैन
high chance they
हल्का
can win
फुल्ली
होरा स्पोर्ट बाइक छ
भन्दै
भन
because
न
होइन
think
होइन केटा
about
हो
the last match for a second
हारे
because
पनि
Team
सपोर्ट चाहिँ
Larry
गर्नुपर्छ
was
केटा हो
actually falling behind when it comes to
विनर
gold
पनि हार्ने भनेको त
but
खेल्ने
they managed
खेलेको
to
होइन नि केटा हो
bounce
होइन
back
त
like several times. I do think both teams
देशभक्ति
are
लेस
दुध
you
भात
know
आन्सर दिइरहेको
on the
मजरापले
same level, on the same page. So I don't think it's gonna be a clean sweep. Rather,
ओके
Team
सिसी ब्यान हाने
Larry
होइन
might
सिसी
make
एउटा
a
ब्यान
comeback in this
अटोकर
match.
रोजर ब्यान हाने कि नहाने
Yeah, let's see if that will be the case. Now we can see they are banning the CC
उदाहरण त फर्मल आएर
and Team
बसिरहेछ
Blue. They
उताको
are
चाहिँ
banning
फारिम आरिफको चाहिँ किन
Elise.
छ छैन
ब्रो
I
बक्सरमा होला
do think like the banning out
खै
the
त
Elise
गन्जी र बक्सर
wasn't
लाएर
that
बसिरहनु
necessary. I mean, Alice is a
बेडमा
really good
यस्तो
hero.
ढल्किँदै
Don't get me wrong. It is
अति
actually a good
बवालेर
hero.
ओ
But
एलिस
I do think
ओप्सिडियल लेट्स
banning
गो तर
Alice
अप्सिडिया
on the
ब्यान छ क्या
early
यो टुर्नामेन्टमा
stage
किन
of
होला
the
है
banning
अहिलेसम्म त
phase
खोल्नु
is not quite the
भ्युवरसिप
idea.
इन्कमिङ थियो गाइस
Yeah,
भ्युवरसिप
because there are a lot of
भ्युवरसिप
heroes,
आउँछ
भ्युअरसिप त
especially
सिङ्गापुरमा भन्दा नेपालमा
in
बढी
the
छ यार
X
भन यता
lane.
त
There
खासै
are
छैन
a
रहेछ
lot of
भ्युअरसिप
heroes with super
त्यो
ban,
मोबाइलले
and
चाहिँ
yeah,
ब्याङ ब्याङले
is
हाल्छ होला त एमपिएल
since
सिक्नु
it
प्रुभको
have it
सट्टा
banned, I guess
ब्याङ
Lancelot
ब्याङ
will be
त्यसमा
banished
कति हाल्दो रहेछ
because
भोलि
they don't want
एकचोटि
to
चेक
face
हाल्छु
Lancelot without Essence on their hands.
प्लेअफ चाहिँ यो मात्रै
And
धेरै
it
आउँछ है
is a
अरू त
quite
हेर्दैन मान्छे
decent
धेरै भन्दै थियो
idea to ban the Isan Shin as well as the
प्लेअफमा कति होला
Lancelot
रिभर्स
because if I okay, that was a
प्लेयर्स त
grok
खै
ban
हेरौँ
and it was quite
भोलि मेरो
unexpected.
गेम भएको बेला सबजना टक्कलाई
By the
अफिसियल
way,
पेजमा
Grok
गएर
has
यहीको
a
स्प्याम हानिकन
higher
मेरो पावर
ban rate
देखाइदिउँ
because of his
नेपालको पावर
CC,
यहीँको नेपाल
CCing
प्राइड भन्नु
ability.
ह्यासट्याग लेट्स गो
He
नेपाल
is
प्राइड
really
च्याटभरि
annoying,
एमएससी
and yeah,
रोजर
on top of Grok, if there's Ardot, then yeah, Ardot can dash multiple times, even more
अघि
times
मलाई सोधिरहेको थियो
because
कोचले
of the
त
demon
भोलि
plays.
नर्भस
So
हुँदैनस् नि
I
भनेर
think
अभियसली नो ब्रो भने
सरी आई हेभ अलरेडी प्ले 4 टाइम इन्टरनेसनल
Grok alone is already
अभियसली नो भने चाहिँ अनि
annoying,
एक्सपिरियन्स
but
अभियसली हि
on
वन्ट बी
top of
नर्भस
that,
हिज एमएससी हि प्लेड एमएससी
if
गरे
there is Arlott, then that's gonna be
लेट्स
game
गो
over for any team, I
किन हारे
guess.
मलाई औषधि किनेर
Okay, that
बसिरहेछ
was
भोलि
Isan
नर्भस
Shin
हुन्छ
and
भनेर बोला
Lancelot both
ब्रो
being banned from the same
फक
side.
ट्याब्लेट छ नि त्यो
And I think
एन्टी
they have an
एन्टी
idea
एङ्जाइटी
like
एउटा ट्याब्लेट
they
के
know they're
किनेर
gonna
राखिरहेछ
go
अरे
for something a
फर्स्ट टाइम
bit
त्यो
ल्यान्ड
more
हो र
हाम्रो
Asian and
तिम्रो
Lancelot.
टिमको
Maybe
होइन
there's
होला
gonna be a tank
फर्स्ट टाइम
jungler
ल्यान्ड भयो नि यिनीहरू फर्स्ट टाइम यति
contest.
टाढो पुगिरहेको
Yeah, probably.
Mhm.
But
एन्टी
okay, for
एङ्जाइटी
that
ट्याब्लेट
they
किनेर
have
आयो
already
गर्छ
picked
मलाई
up Zushin, which who
तिमीले
can
अनि
possibly
स्काउट चाहिँ कसले गरेको
annoy the tank junglers. But yeah,
त्यही मेरो
if we are
पहिला हाम्रो
talking about
एमएससी जाने
Zushin,
बेला
there's
हाम्रो कोच थियो
also
एउटा अनि
Kimi
एउटा
left
कोचलाई
open,
चाहिँ
which
मैले
can be a
भनेको थिएँ
great
अनि
pick
त्यो
for
कोचले चाहिँ
Team
मलाई
Larry
रिकमेन्ड गरेर
if
अर्को टिमलाई
there's yeah when
एउटा
there's
जङ्गलर छ
already
राम्रै छ भनेर
the
अनि
smell of
त्यो
tank junglers. coming up.
होराको म्याच कहिले गाइस
I
होराको
mean,
म्याच
the
हिजो
Joy
भइसक्यो
is
आज
still
हामी
open.
अर्को
Like
नेपाल
they
टिमको
can
गेम
go
हेरेर
for
हो
the Joy if they want to. And the Arlet hasn't
Get
been
a
banned,
ho,
so I think
Wagwan.
Arlet can be a flex pick. They may pick
I'm
the
back,
Arlet
baby.
or else a Khalid
Hello.
against the
Oh, simple
Zushin.
detail.
Because the Zushin, don't get me
सेम
wrong,
टिम ब्लू
Zushin is a really nice hero, but if
Oh,
there's a Joy
Bangladeshi.
against the Zushin,
यार बङ्गलादेश
Zushin will
जित्न
have
पर्छ
hard time.
जुसिन
According
एघार
to
के आउँछ
the tank jungle
के भयो?
meta, uh,
सेकेन्ड गेम हुँदैछ ड्रप चल्दैछ
Team Blue
गेमहरू
is actually denying
आर लोड
Larry from
किमी
picking
लेट्स
up
गो
any of the
मैले
tank
फ्रेडिन
junglers,
सुँगिसकेँ
so they actually went for the Kimi as
फ्रेडिन
we were talking about
पर्फेक्ट
and
पिक
the Arlet
फ्रेडिन
as I
उता
was talking
यहाँ
about
फ्रेडिन
because
पिक डिनाइ गर्न सक्ला यिनीहरूले
मैले
तर
both
फेरि
are
मैले
really
चाउ
great heroes.
मैले चाउ सुनिसकेँ है
Yeah.
मैले यता
And both of
ल्यारीबाट
the
चाउ
great
सुनिसकेँ
heroes are on
चाउ
the
त
side of
लिँदैन होला
Larry.
यो
So
जुक्सिन्छ फेरि
just like
फ्रेडिन
you were
हल्का झ्याउने
talking
हुन्छ
at
जुक्सिन
the
भएन
start
के
of
के हो
this game,
फ्रेडिनलाई चाहिँ हो भने
maybe
केही
Team
छैन
Larry they
मिडमा
might be able to
किमीले
make
त
it
ठिकै
to
गर्नु पर्यो
the tie-breaking game
तर जुसिनलाई
because
त
of
लास्टै
these
गाह्रो पर्छ
two
है
picks. But
जुनसुकै
yeah,
लिँदा पनि यहाँनिर
anything could happen. There's just still a
गाह्रो
lot
मैले
of
चाउ
भन्नाले
हान्न
pick
है
left to be
गेम हान्न थियो
picked
अस्ति चाउ
by
हान्न
both
थियो
of the
पुरै
teams. So let's see what would
यता
be
बङ्गलादेशले के
their
फ्रेडिन डिनाइ
go-to
गर्छ त
hero right now. As you are talking, as we are saying, Zoe might be a great option because
ऊ
Team
ग्रान्जर है
Bangladeshi have
लाइक
been
द्याट है
using
ग्रान्जर है
Zoe to its
ग्रान्जर
fullest.
लापु लापु धेरै
And
अर्ली
I
भएन
do think picking up the Joy, there was
अलिक धेरै अर्ली
no
भयो
better
यसलाई यार
time than
यसले
now because
ग्रेन्जर
they
पिक
have the
चाहिँ भने
Granger, they have the Zushin, and Joy is really
लभ फ्रम
great
सिआर
at
सुरु थ्याङ्क यू
harassing
सो
the
मच गाइस को
Granger,
को
मैले त
ओराबाट
भरे
आउनुभयो थ्याङ्क
फ्यानी
यू सो
staying in
फ्यानी
मच
fight
फ्यानी
or
उठाइदिइसक्थेँ म
probably
त्यहाँ
taking him
बङ्गलादेश
down.
टिमबाट भयो
And with the electrifying
सानी
gifts, he does manage to get some extra
यसलाई
यो
त
damage,
फ्रेडिन
पिकमा
त होला नि
त्यो
which
रोक्ने
can
त
be like used against the
फ्रेडिन
Granger because we
त्यो
all know
जुक्सीले
the
त झ्याउँछ
Granger
अरू
got
त
nerfed,
राम्रै छ
especially his mobility.
म्यान
So
आलटसँग पनि
I
राम्रै
do
हुन्छ
think the
आलटसँग
Joy
पर्फेक्ट
should be
पाटाले के
their
हान्ला
go-to pick because the Joy
वान
might be
एसएस
banned
के
from
वान
the
एसएस
side
ब्याच
of Team
छ
Blue in order to protect their
फ्रेडिन
Granger.
लेट्स गो
Okay, that's
Let's go,
डेन्जर
wonderful.
Freddy.
प्रेडिक्सन लभली
What are you
छोरा
thinking at the moment?
फ्रेडिन सुँगिसकेँ मैले
Oh,
दुई
yeah,
के
that's a
अरे
classic
यहाँदेखि
combination, by the way. Fredrin with
तर मार्क्स पनि
Arlet,
जान्छ होला
the
भोट त
lots of CC coming up from
अब त
far
मार्क्स पनि
मार्क्स
from
पनि
जान्छ
हान्छ
health,
कहाँ फाइटर
making
खेल्छ
that team
ग्याम्बल
plays
हान्छ
for
कि
त्यही
एउटा
त
Arlet. So,
त्यही त अब त
yeah,
मार्क्स पनि
that's
जान्छ
a
मार्क्स पनि जान्छ
great
एक्सपोर्ट
pick, by the way.
किनकि
There will
फ्रेडिन
be
छ
the
मार्क्स पनि जानु
sustain
पऱ्यो
and where lots of damage will be
यदि
dealt
चल्यो होला अब
from
यो भोट के भन्छ
from the longer
ओए
lanes,
ओए
and we
ओए
can see the
वै
Kimi on the
यता
mid lane, which can
के
obviously
यिनीहरू के बिहान आज
harass the mid laners.
ओए
यिनीहरूले
एट्स
I
वर्क ब्यान्ड रे
totally agree
ओके
with you on that, but
क्यारी बिहान
still,
हाल्छ
I do think like
क्यारी
a
कसले
continuous
पाण्डाहरूले
CC hero like Akai could have
टिम ब्लू
been a better go-to pick for the Arlet because
क्यारी
the team
यिनीहरू
engage
पाण्डाहरूले त
क्यारी
ग्रान्ड
will
त्यो
is
अपरेन्टले
important,
ग्रान्ड
but
लिन्छ
it's
किन
also
क्यारी
important to take down the Granger
वान
because
वान
we all know what Freddy
बेन
does when
ओके
he's,
बाउ
you know, in a
ए
ए
वान वान
couple
साथ
पनि
of
छ त साँच्ची
hundred
है
gold ahead of the goal
तर
laner. The
बेन बेन लिन
Mei is
सक्छ
getting
किनकि
banned
मिडमा
because of
किमी
the
रहेछ नि
ale
त यताको
move. Like you can go
टिम
in
ल्यारीको
with the flicker, you know, charge your ale,
यिनीहरू
go
फिजिकल ड्यामेज
in,
आइरहेछ हौ यो
get
टिम
the
ल्यारीले
catch and ale, boom, the
एउटा
Granger is
फिजिकल
ए
dead.
वान वान नै
ए
होला है
साँच्ची
Still,
फिजिकल
they're
चाहिरहेछ
actually
टिम
फिजिकल
denying
चाहिरहेछ
some of the really good goal lane, really good goal laner,
एक्सपी
which
अलर्ट
is
भएपछि एउटा
Bane.
फिजिकल
And on the other hand, we can see
क्यारी अथवा
Export
वान वान
getting banned from the side of Larry. I
लेट्स गो
think
वान
that
वान
was a
फ्रेङ्को
really nice decision
ओए
because
लभली है
against the
लभली
flicker
त्यो
you
मन पर्यो
could
मलाई
play
फ्रन्ट
Joy.
लाइन पनि छ फ्रेडिन
Instead, you
ढुक्क
have to
फ्रेडिनसँग
go for
पर्फेक्ट
some
त्यही
tank killers like the Xborg. Chip is getting banned from Team
यिनीहरूलाई
Larry.
क्यारी कि वान वान
That
बिहान हान्नै पर्छ
wasn't
बङ्गलादेशी टिमले
unexpected because
जतिसम्म लाग्छ मलाई क्यारी
we
बिहान हान्छ
already witnessed what
कालिया पनि हान्छ त के
Chip
किन
can
कालिया
do
किन हान्ने
when Team Blue
कालिया
picks it up.
ठिकै छ काली बिहान पनि ओके
Right, talking
मार्क्स पनि
about
खुलाएर
the
आएको भोइडको
Granger,
ठिकै
they
छ
have also banned out
वो
the
वो वो वो
Kalea, which
वो
could
काठोट त के
possibly pick
हो
a
काठोट छ त
Granger who
म्यान
can
दुई
make
त
a
अहिलेको
great
गेम चाहिँ एउटै फ्रन्ट
distance,
लाइन थियो
which you
अहिले
were
दुई
talking
तिनवटा फ्रन्ट
about.
लाइन थियो फेरि
And yeah, there
ठिकै
will
छ के जान्न
be
त अब
Gacha, which can
वान
वर्ल्डले
वान
possibly
आइपुग्यो
प्रोभाबली
होला
खेल्न
but
अब
सक्छ
still
इनिसियल
there
खेल्न सक्छ
is no
किनकि उता
any
ग्रान्जर पनि छ
the
ए त
great
इडिथले भने
answer
इडि
to the
थले
Granger
भने
to
सुनिसकेँ
lock him down. But
भाग्छ
maybe the flicker
एउटा बाक्सिया र
last
जङ्गलर एउटा
final
ए
stats could be
बाक्सिया
the
र यिनीहरू को
answer.
आइछ रोम
फेरि
होइन
रोजर
What
स्टिल
do you
ओपन छ
say?
है रोजरले अति गर्छ फेरि
I do
ट्याङ्कीको अगेन्स्ट
completely agree with you. But I do think
आलु
from the
काट्दै हान्छ
side
के
of
त मुला अहिले
Team Larry,
आलु
they
काट्दा
can go
हान्दैन यो
for
पिकमा
Cho
कानबाट
on
हामी
goal
त
lane,
फ्रेडिन हान्नु
which
जस्तो
रोममा
could
काट्छ
be
यिनीहरू
pretty
के
nice
लिएर
against the Granger. I
आइलोस्
mean, Cho goal lane gives you all the
Ma,
things you
chip
need right
ban
now.
by the
They
chip
can
ban.
like it gives you the stain,
I lost Baxia.
the mobility, as well as the
Whoa!
damage
Oi,
with the War X
perfect,
and the
perfect middle
quickness,
line
and
your draft.
also the brute force
Baxia
weapon
र
like
Machine
Matil.
Cho kind of becomes
Okay.
untouchable and bulletproof. Okay,
Void
there
to
is
means
Irithel,
the
let's go. Void ko
oh,
Let's
Isan,
go.
Matilda
Isan
combo.
ko
Matilda combo
Isan
is
ko Irithel
very,
आइसक्यो
very
Void
good
को.
combo at the moment.
That's a great combo.
0-0.
And on top
तीनटा
of that, the
तीनटा
Matilda
सिरिजमा एकचोटि मात्रै
gives
मरेको
the
लेट्स गो
extra mobility to
Let's go.
the
Gap
Granger,
gone.
so that the chances of
Who's gone over, bro?
Granger getting picked will be
That one
decreased
trick most to
by
play.
more now.
And we all know that like the Matilda Airways,
जिसके
actually,
गयो केटा जिसके
it's not Matilda Airways, but gliding wind can actually like give a
Go on,
Granger
put
a
it
great
marksman player in the
chance
world.
game
to,
चाहिँ
like,
ठुलो
getting
भिडन्त
out of
पर्छ
sticky
जस्तो
situation. Even if Team Blue didn't deny any kind of like Xborg or anything, like even if Larry picked the Xborg
यो गेम
or
त जित्छ होला हौ
the Joy,
भोइडाले इजिली नै
Granger could just go out of
हेरौँ
those kind of situation
It's
with a
Insta
great
नि
Void
फलो
in
हाने
the
केटा हो त्यहाँ नाइट बोर्डले लिंक
Yeah, and
पठाएको त्यहाँ फलो हाने केटा
that
हो
will close the draft of game number 2.
फ्रेडिन
What do you
आर्नोल्ड
think,
मिल्यो भने
Sash? We
सजिलो
can
हुन्छ
come
तर
down
फर्स्ट
to
राउन्डमा
6.
यिनीहरूले फ्रेडिनमा
Team
म्यानेज
मसरा
Blue
मिडफिल्ड
will
चल्दैन हो यो
clinch with
ड्राफ्टमा
Team Larry, or
यो ड्राफ्टमा
the
गाह्रै
Team
छ तर
Larry will
अरू
come
पिक
back
भन्दा
in
नि
this
ठिकै छ
game
भनौँ
number
अब
2
भोइडको
and
कम्फर्ट पनि हो
will
लेट्स सी गाइस के हुन्छ
head
इरिटेसन
towards the
पिकमा
मलाई
tie-breaking
मन
game.
पर्यो है किलियनले ब्लू अफर स्टार्ट
Well,
गरेर
what do you think, judging by
Killian,
the
ex
draft,
lunatic
which
panda.
team holds the upper
Let's
hand
go,
in
nice
the
poke.
draft?
ओइ लभलीको
I
छोरा
can't
हेरौँ है के
say
हुन्छ
exactly, but it's still according to the lean matchmaking. I
यो
guess
फर्स्ट राउन्डमा
Void
यिनीहरूले
with that
बाक्सेर लाफोले
Miracle
फेरि माथि
will
चढ्यो भने
have
त
an
सकियो
easy time against Kelsey with that Granger, I guess, after
Start
reaching
भइसक्यो
level 4.
लभली
And
तिम्रो
yeah,
भइसक्यो
with
मैले
that
ट्याक्कै गीत पनि गाउनु बप पनि आउनु यार
वो
key, he will also have
Wait, actually
good
grab छोड़
time.
दे
So
के
if
लाफोले
they manages
ए
to get that goal gap
What is
early
like
on,
that?
maybe they can keep up the tempo and
Nice poke.
like, win the game. But yeah, if they didn't manage to keep the tempo
Whoa,
or like
Lancelot
keep the
XR Lord.
goal difference early
बङ्गलादेशबाट कुन
on,
टिम
they might
खतरा
not be able
स्ट्रङ
to
छ
make
त्यही
it
हो
because
सही
they
होला
are facing against Matilda
होला
Pasha combo, which
डिएनए
can
बोय
सबैले राम्रो
take
खेलेको छ
this
अहिलेसम्म
game to the
त
later
बङ्गलादेशको
stage and they
साइडबाट
can fight on
ओइ त्यो
forever
भोइडको
for
त्यो
the
उयो होइन त्यो
neutral
बुस्ट
objectives.
And I do think
थाहा भएन
right now, when it comes to the laning
हो
frames,
भर्खर एड छ क्या म
Team
त
does have the upper hand on the
नाम चेन्ज गरेछ
lane, but
भोइडले
on the other hand, in the goal lane,
ओइ पनि छान आयो प्रिन्जा
Larry actually holds the
Fredin
upper
त आयो
hand.
आउनु त आयो
Boxer going
किलियन
in,
किलियन
and
किलियन
Outlook
किलियन किलियन
is gonna be taken down.
ब्रो
But
यता
Fredin
ल
is
ओइ
also
आलुको
here.
फिगर
अघि
गयो
अघि अघि अघि
होइन
अघि
आलु
Defender
मऱ्यो
player and
आलोटले
taking down the Arlott,
कसलाई
the
सिकेन्स
first
हानेको
blood
उता
for
किलियनले हानेको
बाक्सिया
हानेको।
मर्छ
and
कि
the
मऱ्यो
start
मऱ्यो
isn't
बाक्सिया मऱ्यो
over yet.
ल
Right
मतिला
at the top, and I don't
उडाइदिएको
think
यार।
he should go on, keep on fighting, and the Lapu Lapu
एकछिन
is
रिट्री छ
stuck, but
पाण्डाको रिट्री छ
I think he needs to reach level 4
ए
before
मिड लेन
Charlo.
पाए लापु
They're
फोर्स
not
पनि पायो
actually
मजाले
planning on,
नाइस
like,
वान नाइस
splitting
डोन
up.
जावरडो
Okay, up
Sorry.
to Sprat
Oi,
managed
लापु
to
चालले पुग्यो,
take
लापु
down
चालले
the
पुग्यो।
turtle, but Polymorpheus will
What
be
about-
taking down ELZ using
Wait,
his
Lapu
defensive
the
Whoa,
passive
nice!
and targeted by Magic.
Lapu
प्रिन्जाले
the
फसिलो हो यार मरे क्या प्रिन्जा
Raising Soul will not be able to help him
भर्खरै किमी मर्थ्यो यार
secure that kill
यो
against
जुसिनले
Q.
मारेन
फ्लिकर
I
रहेछ
do
त्यसो
think that the Team Blue has a
Jusinसँग
really good
flicker छ त?
draft at the moment
त्यही
because
त्यही त
फ्लिकर
flicker
they do have a like front back lineup, a proper front back lineup.
अच्छा गोल्ड
So
गोल्ड
I
त सेम
think
सेम रहेछ
when it comes to the team fights, Team Blue holds the upper hand, but when it comes to
Whoa,
lane domination,
solo kill?
here goes the final splash, and he's
Whoa,
gonna go
it's
in with
smooth
the
as
best
fuck.
fighter, and they're not gonna do it anymore.
यो स्क्रिनमा त
And
त्यो पनि देख्दैन हो
that
प्यासिभ
was
पनि देख्दैन यार
quite a fight.
ए
Like,
मास्टर
I
खादिको
think,
बो भने थाल्यो हो
predicted that Lapu Lapu is
Let's
gonna
go.
be dominating the
बो
lane,
भने
but here goes the
बो
Arlott.
लेट्स
Did
लभली
a really good job in the top
लेट्स गो
lane.
लिदो पाएन
Yeah,
तिमीले
seems like it. And let's see how the game will proceed from here. Okay, Q is constantly
आलोट
taking the
मरे पनि
push and
फर्स्ट राउन्ड पाए
trying
राम्रै
to
भयो
stack up
ए
his
गोल्ड अझै कति
um,
300 जतिले जितिरहेको छ
his passive, by the way.
डिएनए
And
बोय
maybe there will be a gank onto the bottom
ए
lane. Who
रिचेलमा
knows?
त
Kalane
सक्दैन
is
है
already there.
ओइ
Right,
लभली
it's
अल्टिमेट
energy eruption. He didn't manage to
मेच त साथै जान्छ रिट्री हान्डर आइदिन्छ यसरी मिडको बसेर
Crimson
टप
Beacon.
The Crimson Beacon was used defensively. Maybe he could have take the chance, like not casting the Crimson Beacon. But still, he was like being as safe as possible. And if you
मार्क्सम्यानमा
take a look
कसको
at the
धेरै
goal
रहेछ फर्म
difference,
भोइडको
none of the team is dominating that
लापुले
much.
के गरे लापु
लापु मरे
Casts
मरे मरे
out, and I
के गर्ने
think
छैन
Outlet is gonna take his time. Okay,
बाय बाय
let's find
मालादार
the turret. Matter is
Matter
still
ओइ
looking.
बचाइदियो भने नभरे
Here comes the
मतिलाले
taunt, and
धन्न
the Outlet
नाइस वान
त्यसलाई धोबी गरा होला यार
saves.
बाक्सिया मर्छ क्या
Well, that
बाक्सिया
was,
मरे बाक्सिया मरे
engagement, by the way, and another engagement here.
Lovely
Polymorpheus
Chura
will
Panda.
get taking
पाँच
down
थाहा भइसकेछ
kills.
बाक्सा मऱ्यो भनेर त्यही भएर ब्याकलाइनमा गइसक्यो सिधै
Another
अति मिठो
के रे लापुला धुप्पी गरा होला
maybe that's gonna be a
तल जान 15 सेकेन्ड बाइस
kill
लेन
turtle
कटको
for
अल्टी हाने
them.
क्लियर गर्छ
Still, Alfred is
क्लियर
there
पनि
to
गरेन
zone the player
क्या कर रहा है, क्या कर रहा है
out.
भन्नाले
Is there's another
lovely
final
one
slash
side हान्छ यो
onto
गेम
him, and that's
गाइ
another
पेस
kill.
50 मिनेटको
I was wrong.
ढुक्क वान साइड हो केटा लभली
When I said that Team
अघि त रजर
Blue
थियो
has
बेन थियो
upper
अहिले
hand in the team
ग्रेन्जर छ
fight,
ग्रेन्जरले
but
हेर्नु
nope,
कति जस्तो
Larry
गरेको
actually made me
भोइडको
my
फर्स्ट आइटम हो कि
walls.
सेकेन्ड आइटम हो यो
And here comes Team Larry
गाइ
with
पेस सेकेन्ड
2K
आइटम होला
goal
गेम
lead, and will
होइन
they be
भोइडको
able
भोइडको जी
to
हस्को छ त फर्स्ट
capitalize
आइटम
their goal lead right now?
खै
Right, there's
सेकेन्ड
already few
सेकेन्ड आइटम होला
plays, but
5
still,
मिनेटमा त
that's not
फर्स्ट आइटमको लागि 4 मिनेट
the
त
thing
नराख्नु
to
पर्यो
afraid right now. Maybe still they have the chance to come back with this small goal lead, by the way.
गेम खेल्दा रेडी भयो खा
We can see
मजा आउने
the
भयो मजा आउने
players are constantly rotating towards the mid
गेम
lane.
ट्रीको ड्राफ्ट अहिले गर्दै गर हो
भयो गेमहरु भन्छ
Well, I think right now the second turtle is about to spawn within a minute, and this turtle is gonna decide. Okay,
hold on.
another crimson beacon.
यो म्याच
खेल्नु
चाहिँ
छ
Was it even necessary in this fight?
टोटल
Yeah, that
आइराछ
was
League
Mr.
has-
अझै
Santos,
टाइम
or
रहेछ
maybe he
टन्ने
was too
गोलपट्टि गएको 2000
alert.
लेट्स गो ब्याक
So
च्याप स्प्लिट पुशिङ लेट्स गो
it was his reflex, who knows, but
Whoa.
yeah, before this turtle fight,
बाक्से देश दिन डाइ पनि हाल्छ
the
नि
missing crimson beacon might be a
Yes,
great
serious.
okay,
बाक्से त
disadvantage for
अति
them,
ओइ
and
पुस
we can
हाल्ने
see
छ त
that's
म्या
Sasuke
रोजर
sitting
सोचे
down,
क्या अहिले
and another final slash
रोजर दिइहाल्छ यो
kill
वान लाइक
secured that kill against Kelsey. Now
बाक्से
to
किलो
onto
कसले
the
पुस हान्छ
players
oh my
towards
god
that lane, maybe they will not be able to
के
defend
छ
the
केटा
tier
म
1
पुस हाल्छु
turret,
तिमीहरु
and
बोटको टावर
okay,
डिफेन्ड
we
गरेर
can see on the other hand Polymorpheus is
What
able to
मिठो
push top lane tier 1 turret. That's a great trade, by the way, from Polymorpheus.
And I do think that Larry is actually doing a really nice job.
मलाई मन परिरहेछ है इन्भाइट गरेको सिने पेली राख्ने यिनीहरुले बाक्से फ्ल्याङ्क आइसक्यो तल
ओइ एकछिन ओइ ओइ के हो यो माटादारलाई रोक्नु पर्छ
के हो माटर
मरे मरे माटादार मरे ए
बङ्स किलिङको बङ्स
अति मिठो बङ्क यार मजा आयो
Against Matador, again we can see the constant
Red green first ban for a reason.
with that heavy crossbow.
Sorry,
Take down Q, but it's
Panda
still
one is
taken down
better.
by Freeze
Good
X
shit,
in
good
the
shit.
Polymorphous.
Let's go.
That
One
low
is all
HP
that. So Panda
was
doesn't have
forced
his
to
own.
retreat, and
Red
now
green
they
मैले
will be
band
losing the
सुनिसके
tier 1
next game
turret
लाई
from mid lane, I guess. And yeah,
यिनीहरुले अघि
obviously top kill as
फर्स्टमै
well.
फेरि ब्यान गरेछ हैन
And I think Team Blue actually like didn't plan that fight, and it
Start
actually
मिडमा
didn't
स्काई
work
पेसर
as
रेन्जर
they thought it would. Although right now Team Larry is leading up by 4k gold, and they're like, you know, taking the advantage of every single mistake Team Blue made. And as I was saying, that Team Larry does have the potential to make a best of 3 match onto 3 matches.
वर्षको फ्युरी लापु लापुले मिड डिफेन्ड गर्यो बाक्सा रोलिङ
मिड त मुना दिदै दिन्छ त बङ्गालीहरुले
Yeah, at least you managed to defend the
Bob,
tier
you
1
can't
turret
change
from mid lane. Still, even though they
मलाई बाल थिएन म
lost some
बटनको
fight,
टावर
but
बेसमा
still
मिड
they are
डिफेन्ड गर्छु
trying to
crazy
up the map.
मिड बस डिफेन्ड गरेर गरेर
With
आइटम लिएर
them,
जान्छ
they are trying to give the map pressure to the Team Larry.
कति के इभन
I
के
was
बुचिङ
actually
गरेर
concerned about the
Wala.
Granger because the Granger has 2-0 kills. I'm not sure if
यतिको
he
डेडिकेसन
managed to
जान्छ
actually
गेममा
have like 7
Probably.
stacks on Skype here.
You know,
so
like Sag
it
and
might
will
not be
like and
10, or maybe it's on 10, because he actually got down or taken down by Team Blue one.
Masarapp नै हेरेर स्ट्रिमर भइसक्यो म्या
I think they should wait for the power spike of the
यति
Granger
म्या
and
दुःख
play
गरेछु नि
defensively.
नेपाल नम्बर स्ट्रिमर
Yeah, now the Team Larry is trying to
दुःखमा
force
चार कसले दिएको छु भने हाल्नु
the
बाइ
mid lane. We can see
Lovely मेरो
a
भाइ
lot
एक बार
of
ओइ माटादार
Morpheus. It's still
माटादार
the backline Prince
Matador
Jackson that will get taken
Sampo.
down.
ओइ बाचो
Now four of the defense is standing.
माटादार बाचो
मारे तारा त बुढे हो अन्ने मर्न गयो ओइ
ठिक छ धन्यवाद भाइ
पाण्डा खप्न हुने
Taken down.
पाण्डालाई मार्न गाह्रो छ केटा हो जुक्सिनले भ्याउनु पर्ने हो जुक्सिन क्यार
He's still trying to poke damage
Already
onto
hand
Kelly.
गर्दै भ्याउनु
That's another
डिस्कर्ड भएर
maybe that
बिस्किट
taunt
हालेर त्यो
didn't
हुन्छ नि
help
ब्याक
him,
जान
but
खोजेको
still Larry was
के भएको छ
able to take down the tier 1 turret from
माटादारले
mid
मिठो
lane.
हान्यो
And the first lord is about
Only more
to
first.
spawn. on the top
Matador
lane,
होला हौ
and
त्योहरू
there is no pressure on the bottom lane. So I think Team
One
Blue,
पनि ए म्याटेडोर
sorry,
क्या
Team
म्याटेडोर जे
Larry
हो कि
can
साइड भेर नि त
secure
लास्ट
this
जे
gold by
Whoa,
like
Zay भन्ने player
boosting it at the moment,
खतरा
and
हुन्छ
it's
है।
hard to secure right now. The Granger is trying to
माथिल्ला the
get
goated
some
मर्यो।
reps on it, but
ओए
okay,
ओइ
and
म्या के हो
the grab,
माथिल्ला
and there goes the
सातैवटालाई
gold
मर्यो
with
माथिल्ला।
enemy
बाज
capture.
यार
भोइड
Couldn't
भोइड
even
भोइड
like
भोइड भोइड
बाक्सिया
taunt
मेरो
the
भाइ
Granger.
अति
Team is
बाक्सिया
doing
त।
a lot of damage.
निन्जा निन्जा
Here
आएछ
goes
क्या
the blade,
ओए
bravest
एकछिन
fighter, and
के
okay.
भइरहेछ ग्याङ?
The
ए
flicker.
ओ फिलिपिनो गेम प्ले एकजना
Fight
पनि
starts
मरेन
with
त्यत्रो ग्याङमा।
the fight have been discontinued for discontinued
ओ
for
ओ
now
वो 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 वो।
because the Lord is marching in towards the team blue. Alfred trying to zone out the players,
फ्लिकर त
but
छैन रहेछ
still will
हार्डरमा।
not be able
फ्लिकर
to
अल्ट हेर्दिनु।
save that tier
Lovely
tower
guys,
from
300
top
watching.
lane.
Let's go.
The perfect synchronization coming
लेट्स
up
गो
from
श्योर
the
वाचिङ
team Larry. Let's see, they are still trying to force out the fight on the top lane.
टोरेर आइज
They are
I'm
trying
afraid
to
about it.
push down that
Let's go,
Mm-mm.
Larry.
district
Larry
before
Sports.
the Lord approaches their base.
And I do think right now Team Larry
मिलेको प्यासिङ
plays
भयो
like in a more traditional
बुम
front to back way because
लर्डले हान्यो
they're already leading the goal by a lot. And if they
अरे
don't make
केटा
a
डिसिप्लिन
blunder
भएर
or a
ब्याकसम्म आउनु सक्दैन
mistake, I think this match is
Discipline
actually
us.
going to Team
त्यो
Larry.
डिसिप्लिन भने के हामी नेपाली
Fast
हो
committed.
Whoa!
Yeah, and AOZ taunted. Matador is getting
Good shit,
melted.
good shit.
Void
Baban ठिक
is
छ।
trying
बटको
to
टयर
ease
पाउँछ।
out the
Let's go.
damage, but
बटको
that's
बटको प्यासिभ
not
नै
gonna
छैन
help
लेट्स गो
him because
टयर
that's
पाए ल यिनी पाए लास्टै फाइदा हुन्छ यिनी पाए
gonna
भने त।
kill the damage. But still, they
लेट्स
managed
गो
to take inhibitor turret from bottom lane. That's a win-win for them.
ओइ
It's
म
still
ग्याङ ओइ म किमी
because they didn't
वो
lose any
वो
trade
वो।
over there.
And here we can see they're actually trying to like deny all the buffs as much as they can and killing
माटाडरले हान्ला
माटादार मरेको अवस्था। ओ माय गॉड माटादारको त माया लाग्यो यार कस्तो पेलेको
मरे
यसलाई।
मरे
Arlo taken down.
वो
ओइ
वो वो।
There
म
goes.
फस्केले हानेर चाहिँ
ओइ
मोड्छु
Nice
त्यो।
fight. Traction pull
यिनीहरूले
by Kimi
कस्तो
and
मजाले
they
फ्रन्ट टु
will be
ब्याक
able to
खेलिरहेको
secure
छ
any
मन
kill,
पर्यो
but they will be
मिठो
securing
मिठो गेम प्ले।
another
ल्यारी
top lane
स्पोर्ट्स फर
turret. And
दुईटा
We
यिनी
don't need
next Lord, I
तिनटा यिनी
don't
पायो।
think Team
यिनी
Blue
अगाडि
will
गेम
be able
सकाउनु
to
लाग्यो जस्तो।
contest it because okay, Team Larry is going in and they
Whoa!
are
निन्जा
trying to
निन्जाको
take
फाइनल
another
स्ल्यास
inhibitor.
Final
Nice
slash! झाडू
nice
बडा
shot
ल्याएर
from
हाम्रो
लेट्स
पिन
गो
एक्सन।
and
गो
maybe
आउट
this is the end of
अहिलेको
Team Blue,
रिडिम्सन
but
आर्क
an
लेट्स गो केटा
outstanding
लेट्स गो
play
ल्यारी
now
स्पोर्ट
from
गोरे
Team
आदत बेटर
Larry.
देन ह्याबिट
पिन एक्स
Well,
लिन्छ
I don't
गोटेड प्लेयर अफ
know
नेपाल।
if that was the case, but they banned out all of the assassin. They didn't want to face assassin
हजुर
against assassin.
एकछिनमा
Now
आन्छु।
they shifted towards the
सुदनको मुखबाट मुस्कान चाहिँ हराएको छैन है
tank
यो गेमको चाहिँ
junglers
लेट्स गो
by
मिठो
banning out the
मुस्कान।
assassins, and it worked perfectly for the team Larry.
लाइट पाउँदा
वो
It actually
किलियन
worked in their
एम्बाप्पे। किलियन एम्बाप्पेको एमबीपी आइसकेको छ केटा हो।
एमबिपी आइसकेको छन् ए भन्दैमा म एक वासिङ गरेर आउँछु
लेट्स गो तिनटा एन्टी क्युब्रास आर्लोट घाटक पक्षबाट एकदम के छ हल्का डिफ्रेन्ट हेरिदिउँ न त। यसले कर्स हेलमेट सुरुमै चाहिँ कम्प्लिट नहान्नु पर्थ्यो भाग्से खेलेपछि त। यसरी मोल्टन बनाउने के पाण्डाले भनेपछि फुल आइटम नबनाइ नै हुन्छ यो भाग्से रोम खेल्ने जङ्गल खेल्दा चाहिँ। रिभर्सिप आउँछ जस्तो है केटा मजाले हान्नु पर्यो मजाले हान्छ। लगायत जे होस् यो टुर्नामेन्ट हेर्न चाहिँ मजा आउँछ किनकि सबै राम्रो टिमहरू छ त्यही भएर हेर्न चाहिँ लास्टमा मजा आउँछ।
favor right now. The Fredwin actually managed to like taunt all the enemy and
नेपाल
unlock
फाइनली
every
विन
single
सम गेम्स
demon
त्यही
base
गाइस
from the side of
लेट्स
our
सपोर्ट
lot,
नेपाली
and
टिम।
that's how we see how they actually
हान्दैछ केटाहरूले
planned
अब
the entire match and managed to secure the victory 8-4. So the MVP of this match is none other than the Fredrin with the KD of 4-0-10. That was a quite
पाण्डाले मिठो खेल्यो गाइस यो गेम चाहिँ। यो
Yeah, and
ड्राफ्ट पनि
what do you
बवाल
think was giving away the
ड्राफ्ट पनि बवाल नै
Arlot
थियो।
was also a big mistake
केटा हो डोन्ट
from the
फर्गेट टु
side of Team Blue because
फलो मी इन
they
इन्स्टाग्राम
opted to
केटा
pick
इन्स्टामा नि फलो हान्छु म
Jushin
एमएलबीको
for
अपडेटहरू
their
आइरहन्छ
first
त्यहाँ।
pick.
Yeah, I do agree that they kind of made
सेमी
a
फाइनल कहिले हो?
mistake
सेमी फाइनल केटा
in the
अहिलेसम्म
drafting
टाइसिट
phase,
फिक्स भएको छैन
and
सेमी फाइनलको
as we can see how
अनि
they
डेट पनि
actually
फिक्स
paid
भएको छैन।
for their mistakes.
प्रोबेबली आज
So
गेम
don't
सकेपछि
worry,
भोलिसम्म
don't go
फिक्स हुन्छ
anywhere,
सेमी
guys,
फाइनल कहिले
because
हुन्छ।
the last
अनि
match
त्यही भएर
of the
गाइस
best of
इन्स्टामा
3
फलो गरेर
series
म पोस्टहरू
in
सबै त्यही
between
गर्छु
Larry and Team
गेमहरूको।
Blue will be uh, broadcasted within a while. Take care and stay tuned.
Called 1 versus 1 is coming to Mobile Legends Bang Bang. In 1 versus 1, 2 players will battle it out to see who can score enough
किन
kills
कति 3
or
मिनेट छ
destroy the
के
opponent's
गर्ने
count
3
of 1
मिनेट
versus 1 fun guessing coins to the
tank junglers
denying some of the really good goal lane and in the goal lane.
यो फर्स्ट गेम हेरौँ केटा फर्स्ट गेम कसरी हाल्छ केटाहरु हेरौँ
with low SP, but he still will be able to.
On the early game
फर्स्ट
right
गेम
now,
हेरौँ त्यो
another
गेम स्टार्ट
offer,
नहुन्छ
deny Roger's farm. He's just gonna retribution and get out of the situation, but Roger actually found
केटाहरु
him
कसरी
out,
हाल्छ
and
फर्स्ट
I
गेम हेरौँ
don't think Hayabusa is gonna try to steal that buff. I mean,
Big
the
fan brother,
jump.
I've been following you.
Ooh, the
And
rotation
yeah,
from the side of Team
GTK,
Larry. They
congratulations
maybe
and
they
best
are
of luck for
trying
the
to
news on you.
stop the
Thank you so
lane
much,
card from
Thaba
the
Subin,
side of
for the support. Well, he got no
Hilda.
support, so thank you so much.
They managed to dish out a lot of damage, but they
Aggro
were
match
not
watch
able
party
to
हुन्छ
burst
भोलि.
it down.
Yes
They
guys,
will
म
be
obviously watch party
able
गर्छु
to
aggro
burst
game
down
भोलि.
Princess Ninja, by
भोलि
the
म
way.
छिटै watch party गर्छु. Probably भोलि म
Once again,
MPL सिङ्गापुरको
unexpected
सबै
out
गेम हेर्न
there,
सक्छु
like
किनकि
Egg
थाहा
Game,
हुन्छ नि त
but
को
Wappo
सेलेक्ट हुन्छ
over
भनेर
and over,
अनि
and
कुन अपोनेन्ट स्ट्रङ छ भने सबै थाहा हुन्छ.
denied on the early game right now. Another Wappo
त्यही भएर guys
coming
MPL
up,
सिङ्गापुरको
and
सबै
the
गेम हेर्छु
kill
म
is
भोलि.
secure. Timbu is
Yeah.
surprisingly playing
Horaa
really
दाइले
good
watch
right
party
now.
हानेर फाइन
The
पुग्यो भने
IDD will
Horaa
find the
let's hope.
tsunami slam, but nope, he's going back.
So guys, we'll do our
Okay,
best
for the dead death catch,
for
and
upcoming
Hayabusa.
tournaments. अनि
Okay, he went out. That
सेमी
was
फाइनलमा पनि
quite
राम्रै
a
गर्छौँ.
good
सेमी
fight,
फाइनल
don't you
पुगिसक्यौँ.
think?
Yeah,
अब
obviously
टपपट्टि सबै स्ट्रङ छ टिमहरू.
amount of time taken to decide the
We'll do our
the
best हैन
fight from the side
सेमी
of Team
फाइनलमा.
Blue was amazing. Okay, yeah, Yasa C with low SP, but he still will be able to survive. And yeah, the decision making capability of Team Blue is actually insane.
I must admit, I wasn't expecting Team Blue to rotate this well with the Roger, especially with the Roger, because he's kind of slow at farming. But still, Roger managed to do his
केटा बाइ द वे
job. He
हिजोको
managed
स्ट्रिम
to
अड्किँदा
take it
चाहिँ
out as
हिजोको
well as
बङ्गलादेशको
left,
प्रोडक्सन
and
रहेछ
here
आज
comes
चाहिँ हाम्रो सुवास
another
सरको
fight.
प्रोडक्सन
Who's
नेपाली टिमको
gonna
प्रोडक्ट
be
नेपालीहरूको प्रोडक्सन हो.
but nope,
त्यही भएर
nope.
पर्फेक्ट आज
Alvarez
नो
is
ल्याग
melting
स्मुथ
him down.
चलिरहेको छ.
Yeah, okay, Yasa C was taken down due to
सर्ट आउट हाम्रो
his
सुवास दाइको
solo
प्रोडक्सन.
engagement over there. Yet another
Lovely.
lane cut from
No
the side
no
of
अहिलेसम्म
Matter.
एकचोटि
He's
अड्केको छैन
taking
यार.
some few
पर्फेक्ट
turret
स्मुथ
damage, but
स्ट्रिम.
that's not gonna matter bit because he will heal while being inside the bush. Obviously, now the team lad is moving towards the gold lane. Let's see if they will be able to pick
भोरा
up
दाइले गेम नै
LC.
बुझ्दैन कस्तो हुन्छ वाच
There's
पार्टी नै.
Yasasi once again
प्रोबेबली
coming
लिम्बे
up for
लिम्बे
the vision.
लिम्बेसँगले
Maybe
गर्छ
there
कि
will be
वाच पार्टी.
scrimmage in that place. Yasazi got bursted down by Kalane, Zawardo, another rough whip, and Petrified, but Boyd will still survive. That's the curtain call against Alfred, and he will get taken down. Ninja looking for another kill against Morpheus, and that's kill with Kalane. Another player, Madam.
स्टार्ट भयो कि भएन केटा. गाइस स्टार्ट हुन लाग्छ. लेट्स गो. प्रोडक्सन त राम्रो छ तर क्यामेराम्यान हल्का कहिलेकाहीँ क्यामेरा हल्का प्रब्लम भइरहेछ. अरू सबै पर्फेक्ट छ. डब्लु प्रोडक्सन. Let's go,
Welcome
get
back
out.
to next to a showdown where we are witnessing the last game of quarterfinals of this
लिम्बे केटिएम
whole
होला. यस
tournament.
प्रोबेबली
And
केटिएम
as
होला
a
मलाई पनि
caster,
थाहा भएन.
I'm Sudan Rai here with
It's
Ventriloquist
लाइक
from
साइक हान्दिम इन्स्टामा
Bangladesh.
फलो हान केटा हो हैन.
Thank you
ब्यानरमै छ
for the
इन्स्टाग्राम मेरो आइडी.
introduction. And right now we're gonna be witnessing the final showdown in between Team Larry versus Team Blue. Will Team
बङ्गलादेशको
Larry
एक्सेन्ट
make
त
a
के हो?
clean
क्रेजी
sweep
छ त
right
टिम
now, or
ल्यारी.
Team Blue will bounce back? We'll find out in this match. So the drafting phase has begun, and I think Team Blue
गाइस बाइ द वे
understood their
साथी
assignment,
यो
and
चाहिँ
they
च्यानलको
shouldn't,
नम्बर 1
get with
भ्युअर
the Fredrin,
स्ट्रिम
as we
ल्याबको कसको
all
धेरैमा
witnessed
पोइन्ट
what
हुन्छ त्यसलाई
Fredrin did.
म
He was
स्टारलाइट
kind of
गिभअवे गर्छु.
menacing from the early to the late
एक दुई
stage
हप्ता
of the
भित्र.
match, and we saw how much
सो गाइस
damage
त्यसपछि
his
एक्टिभ
ultimate
बसिरहेको हैन
skill
स्ट्रिममा
can
स्टारलाइट गिभअवे
provide.
हान्छु म.
Yeah, and on top of that, being
जसको बढी पोइन्ट छ त्यसले स्टारलाइट पाउँछ.
leaving that alert open for the Team Larry
गाइस
was
ड्राफ्ट
another
स्टार्ट भयो. लेट्स गो.
mistake from the side of Team Blue. And in this game, I think they'll be banning some heroes. I mean, they'll be banning alert as well, I think, because there's Team Larry on the blue side for this game.
And right now we can see the CC is getting banned as well
Fredrin
as
ban get
the
out.
Sheep.
Respect ban Fredrin. Let's
But
go.
as I was talking about it, the Team Blue, they actually understood their assignment right now, so there will be no
Did I
Fredrin
hear स्टारलाइट
from
गिभअवे? यस केटा
Team
हो. स्टारलाइट
Larry.
गिभअवे हुन्छ.
And
नम्बर 1
do you
पोइन्ट जसको
really
छ
think
त्यसलाई.
like
म
they
3
can
4
just,
वटा गिभअवे
have
गर्छु
some other
स्टारलाइट.
comfort picks for like
त्यही भएर गाइस मेक
Kalen?
श्योर टु जोइन द
Because
स्ट्रिम
Fredrin was like
अनि
his
सपोर्ट हान्नु होला.
what is that called? That showcase, that strongest pick, but still they may have some other cards in on their sleeve. What do you think?
I think, yeah, in the tank jungle, I guess that's the free win for him. I mean, sometimes Basha as well. But yeah, he is also comfortable with lots of assassins. So I'm not sure.
Horaले
Maybe
फाइनल
it
जित्यो
will
भने के
be
हुन्छ सर्टमा त
assassin
फाइनल
masterpiece
जित्यो भने
can
गाइस
as some
नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट टुर्नामेन्टहरू
tank
ठुल्ठुलो
jungles are
टुर्नामेन्टहरू
getting
चल्छ
banned,
स्लट पनि
and now we
इन्क्लुडेड
can
हुन्छ
see the
यो
other getting
टुर्नामेन्टमा चाहिँ
banned.
प्राइज
Most
पुलहरू छ
probably
स्लट
they'll
छैन
have to.
सो मेक स्योर टु सपोर्ट गाइस त्यही पनि
Uh,
भ्युवरसिप म्याटर गर्छ लास्ट है पछि
Mm-hmm.
स्लट फिक्स हुन्छ अनि नेपालको लागि
okay, that's another rock ban in this tournament.
And that was a grog ban, but
लाइक आएको
as
भने
you can
400 लाख
see,
पुग्नु लागि चाहिँ
Team
वी निड
Blue
15
isn't
मोर
gonna
लाइक्स
give like Larry any chance because they already like went for the Fredrin as well as the Arlott without any hesitation, and Team Larry knows what a chip can do,
गाइस
so
इन्स्टाग्राममा नि फलो
they
गरेर है
actually
फर
banned
मोर
out
अपडेट्स
the chip
लाइभहरूको
as well as
मैले
the grog.
लिङ्कहरू हालेर हुन्छ
So the
त्यहाँ
final ban
सो फलो
from
हानिदिउँ
Team Blue, I
इन्स्टाग्राममा
think
केटा हो
they will go for something like
नाइट बोर्डको लिङ्क
Lancelot
हो त्यो
or as Isan Shin.
फलो गर गाइस नाइट बोर्ड
But
लिङ्कबाट छ
banning
इन्स्टाग्राममा
out an
सो मेक स्योर टु
assassin
फलो मी इन इन्स्टाग्राम
will be against their advantage, because they'll be left with no assassin which can compete against one of them, like assassin, like Lancelot or Isensin. So I guess Kimi is also a great ban, as Kimi was also one of the annoying pick from the side of Larry, which could melt down the any players from the side of their team. But okay, they are going for the Angela ban, so most probably, what do you say, an
यो
assassin pick,
फर्स्ट पिक
or
वाइसेस बाई
okay, that's
लुनाटिक
gonna
पान्डा
be
लेट्स
a
गो
assassin pick from Galen.
हाम्रो
Instead
निशान
of
ब्रोले भर्खर
assassin
फलो
pick,
गरेको छ
they
इन्स्टाग्राममा
went for the
नोटिफिकेसन आइछ थ्याङ्क
safest
यू सो मच
assassin,
निशान
which is
ब्रोले
the marksman as well, the Isan Shin.
गाइस कुनै
So the
कमेन्ट पढ्न
Isan
मिलेको
Shin,
छैन सरी फर
just by
द्याट धेरै
securing
कमेन्ट आएर
the
छ
Isan
एक्कासी सबै
Shin,
पढ्न
they
मिलेको छैन गेममा
actually
नि ध्यान गरिरहेको छु
allowed
म
Team Blue to secure Lancelot, or else they can go for the Roger as well. Because I do think the Roger is a really good pick, but I think they should take their time, look at the picks, but before the next banning phrase, and pick the right jungler, because Team Larry will ban
विच इज
out the
बेस्ट हिरो फर
Sandra's
लेजेन्ड ऱ्याङ्क
counter
पुस
onto the next
लेजेन्ड
banning
ऱ्याङ्क पुसको
phrase.
लागि बेस्ट
So
हिरो
as we can see, Irithel as well as the Hylos got secured by the Team Blue, and I do
लेजेन्ड
think
ऱ्याङ्कहरूको लागि
like
बेस्ट हिरो कुन छ पुस
picking
गर्नको
up the Irithel this early wasn't a wise choice.
Yeah, maybe they are trying to
लेजेन्ड ऱ्याङ्कहरूको लागि कस अब
avoid the
लाइक
pick
गाह्रो
of
गाह्रो
Granger,
हिरोहरू
or
मात्रै
maybe
दिमागमा आइरहेको छ
1-1 as well. But 1-1 have been
प्रोबेबली
abandoned
सिसीहरू खेल्दा हुन्छ गाइस
in today's
सिसीहरू
matches.
स्ट्रङ
We
छ
didn't
सजिलो
see
पनि
any
छ
ban or any picks of 1-1 in
चिनिज फ्राइडे
either the
भर्खर
game
फलो
or,
गरेछ
or
थ्याङ्क
match
यू
number
सो
one
मच
or in this match. But who knows? Uh, Maybe she could pop up, so why not pick a retail before she gets picked up? But okay, we can see there's no any marksman pick from the side of Team Larry for the
गेम फोकस हाल्यौँ
phase
ल
number one.
कम्फर्ट पिक पाएको रहेछ है
Let's see if that will be
अनि
the
ल्यारीको
same case from
साइडबाट
Team
वाइएसएस
Blue,
पनि लियो
if they
इप पनि
will
लियो
be picking
ओबिएस पनि
Lancelot or not.
पर्फेक्ट
I
ड्रप छ
think they
अहिले
should go for Kadita instead of the
तर यो
Lancelot,
बङ्गलादेशहरूले
because
एडिथेल छिटो
Kadita
उठाकेर
does
एडिथेल
hold
नट
the upper
गुड
hand
यति छिटो
against
चाहिँ
heroes like Eve. But we cannot forget that there's still a Phobius. I think Phobius will be able to, use his enhanced basic attack onto Kadita just to interrupt the combo. But let's see how Team Blue manages to make a draft, because the what is that called? Yeah, the Krita is a really good pick at the moment, but still they went for the Hilda just to deny some buff or make some pressure in the jungle area.
And yeah, in the game number one, actually it worked really well for them. Or
यहीको गेम
maybe,
भोलि गाइस यहीको गेम भोलि 9 बजी
if
छ
I'm not wrong,
केटाहरू
that
सबजना
was the match number one,
ढिला
right?
उठ्छ भने छिटो
Okay,
उठ
I'm really
भोलि
sorry
गेम
for
छ
that.
सबजना सँगै
Mhm.
वाच पार्टी
Well,
गर्छु म
I have a question. If I say Team Blue, is it gonna be Larry because they're on the blue side,
रेड
and
हान्नुपर्छ
or
हामी
Team Blue
अफिसियल
because
च्यानलमा
they're on the red side? So basically,
यहीको
they're
नाम
Team
स्प्याम
Red and
हान्नुपर्छ
Team Blue at the same time.
फेरि हिल्ला लियो त
Yeah,
यार
actually, I also talked about the same thing in the game
क्रेजी
number one.
हिल्ला
Okay, talking about the draft phase, yeah, the Karita was of a great fate against Eve, so yeah, it was safe to ban her out. And that's gonna be another ban, and that's Lancelot,
छिटो हो
where
9
it
बजे गेम
is
11 बजे गेम हो
Kalia from
सिङ्गापुरको
the side of
11
Team
भने त
Blue.
9 हो गाइस
Mhm. And right now we can see Karina getting picked, and
Deepan
that
Thapa
is
started following you. Thank you so much,
quite an
guys. Instagram follow
unexpected
on back
pick
with
because
Deepan Thapa.
Karina is a really good
Ah,
assassin against the Isan Shin, but I'm not quite sure why they actually didn't pick Lancelot or Kadita against Team Larry, and the Lancelot and Kadita, both of them getting banned
Is this game 3?
from the side of Team Larry, and they didn't
yes,
even
bro. Game 3.
hesitate banning
Masarapp?
those heroes.
Game 3, bro. Let's go. Versus
Right,
Panda
so maybe
versus.
Team Blue with that
Panda
Karina,
versus,
they
let's
are
go.
very comfortable with that, and if they manages to you know outscale
आया
them, then
यस्तो पेट
I
बिग्यो
guess it
मेरो
will be easy for Karina. But okay, there comes a great answer for Karina. There will be
के गरिना रे
rather
के
the
देख्दैछु म
ride from that Belleric, that tree,
the
which
fuck
will interrupt the engagement or the you know the
Belleric
hero
Guys,
okay
lockdown
Instagram ID
for Karina.
link pin and it's
Mm-hmm.
guys.
I do think
के को
the
पिन
Belleric is gonna be a
Her
pain
Instagram
when
ID.
it comes to
Follow.
like Karina,
oh
as well as the Granger. I mean,
Whoa.
don't get me wrong, Granger is a really good hero against
38
Karina because he doesn't need
Ultimate.
primer
any
भइसक्यो
basic
हेर्दा
attack to kill. So
Ultimate.
Team
ठिक
Blue
छ यही हो टाइम पर्फेक्ट टाइम
successfully outplayed
Is
themselves.
that fucking
That's
Karina?
what I can
Let's
say for sure.
go. Get out.
Yeah, if
Karina is the
they
OP hero.
were to pick Karina, they could have picked her in the
खुसी
Legend
last
rank
pick,
like
because
उसको
no
न
one
कुन hero
expects
चाहियो भने केटा
Karina.
हो.
If
Obviously
they
Karina, no
had to
doubt.
pick Karina, then they
करिना
could have avoided the
Easy
upcoming
हान्यो
incoming counters
तर
from
यसले
the
मलाई
Team
हान्छ जस्तो
Larry.
लाग्छ है
They
किनकि
had the
रोजर लिएर त
last
हाने
pick
केटा करिना
for
लिएर कसरी
that
नहाने
for
अलिकति
them
त्यो औडा
reserve.
औडा हिरो चाहिँ खेल्ने छ यसै
त्यो
I
औडा औडा
do
हिरो
think
मेटा हिरो
like
नआउने रहेछ बाक्सी हेर न
right
स्पिड हाल्नु चाहिँ
now Team Blue does have some plan on their mind. It can be a tank arena because we all know the tank arena is pretty tanky and does a lot of damage with her passive.
बुट क्याम्प छैन गाइज
But
अहिले
I
एमएलबीको
do
बुट क्याम्प
think
छैन
there was
प्रोबाब्ली
better
पछि हुन्छ बुट
junglers
क्याम्प
other than the Karina. They could have gone for something more aggressive like
पहिला करिना मेटा थियो
Vaksha
ट्याङ्क बिलमा थियो
or
तर
else the friend was banned, so there would be no Vaksha. So I
क्यास्टलेस
do think the
डन
Team
एन्ड
Larry
फाइमर
holds the upper hand when it comes to a draft, but
पुरा
we
म्या
can't
हल्का
tell
डरै
anything
लाग्छ
for
क्या
sure
लास्ट
because
गेममा
the
अपोनेन्टले करिना
execution
पिक
matters
गर्यो
the
डर
most.
लाग्दैन त लागिहाल्छ नि म्या
Yeah, let's see if that's gonna be
इलिमिनेसन लास्ट गेम
reverse
इन्डिभिजुएसनको लास्ट
sweep,
गेममा
or
करिना
are they
पिक
going
म्या
to
डर त
Team
लागिहाल्छ नि
Blue is
केटा
going to redeem
यो
their
गेम इजी नै हुनु पर्ने
win
यसमा
of the
किनभने
game
बेलिल
one
छ
in this game number 3,
करिना
and will secure the
बेलरिक भ्याम्पायर बल
slot for semi-finals or not? This is the game
यी
number 3. This is the
बेलिडिक
last game for the
राम्रै छ
quarterfinals
ड्राफ्ट
of the
त जिते ड्राफ्ट
MLBB
त
next
जितिसक्यो
to showdown.
दिस इज द लास्ट
Mm-hmm.
गेम जो
And
जित्छ सेमी फाइनल पुग्छ लेट्स
if
सपोर्ट
we
तर
टिम
do
ल्यारी
take a look at like
आइएलएफले चाहिँ झ्याउ हुन्छ
votings
है
right
वाइसएफलाई
now,
हाइलेसले
Team Larry does
सेमलाई
have a
क्लापु लापु
better
यस्तो
draft,
सिधै
and right
सिधै
now
चढ्दै भने
Team
गाह्रो
Blue is
पर्छ
actually
ओके
trying
ओके
to like
फर्स्ट राउन्डमा
keep his distance from Irithel. And on the other hand, there is some
हिललाई
early
एक्सपी चाहिँ
skirmishes
कतिखेर
from the
आउँदो रहेछ
side
हौ
of Team Blue and Larry on the bottom
म्याम
lane,
माटादार
and
त
I
अति
think
रहेछ
they
हिँड्दा
will
गोट हो कि
not like contest any
मारा
further. And
जर्जी
as we can see, Kimi already reached the bottom lane, and Fredrin is trying to like save up
ओके
the last minion because he's
पाण्डल
actually
तिनवटा
planning on
क्रिप लियो
denying
तिनवटा
Hilda
क्रिप
by a
लिएपछि
little.
अब तिन त हुँदैन
It
यसलाई
might be like as you predicted, just like you predicted, it might be a tank arena. By the way, as they
भयो
are
तिन
trying to
भयो
feed gold for Elfade
लितो नि
as
पायो
much as possible. They are trying to, you know, unlock the potentiality of that snowball for Kimi, so that they could make the hyper carry of Kimi for the early game and maybe Kelsey for the later stage of the game.
I do think that's a really good
वाइसेस रातो
strategy,
रेड
but
टिममा अति
still
बढ्छ
there are
अति ड्यामेज
better
हान्छ
tank
मन
junglers
पर्यो
other
भने
than the Karina. I do think that the Isan Shin is
पहिला
getting
Wait,
away.
wait,
He's
wait.
going under turret. I think he's
लेट्स गो
facing some
सरेन्डर हान्दैछ कि
network issues at
एकछिन
the
के गरेको
moment,
साथी
but we
इर्सेल
cannot
त
find any pause
ल्याग भयो क्या
right now.
त्यसको ल्याग भयो सिधै टावरमा
Yeah,
हिँड्थ्यो
I'm not sure why.
पर्फेक्ट
Right
Because
now, the
I'm not
orb
sure
यार
if
is
there's
बिचरा
there.
the rule about
लेनमा
asking
सुरुमै
the
ग्रेन्जरलाई किल दिएर बोलो
pause by themselves, or
बिचराको
the
हल्का
referees
बिग्यो
must be able to
हल्का नै धेरै नै बिग्रियो
comprehend the
धेरै नै बिग्यो
situation,
एकदम
and yeah,
म्याच गाह्रो
they
पर्छ
should
यो हाइड्रोसलाई हान्यो कि
be
यस्तो बेला चाहिँ हेर
initiating
नि
the
यत्रो
pause. But
अगाडि
okay,
हेरेछ
that's the first fight
हाइड्रोसलाई हान्यो कि
of
त्यति
the
बेला चाहिँ
game. Infernal person
वो
coming
रिट्री
up,
गेम
and
लेट्स गो
there's the real world
करिना
manipulation
मर्यो
where
यो
Talon will
माटादार
be able to
मास
secure
वाला
the
वाइस
turtle, but
एकदम
he will get taken down by Matador. Alfred is
Wait,
looking for the
wait,
kill, but
wait.
he's committing first. I want to know, but
Whoa,
that's gonna
Kimi
be
good.
one hit for for
ठिकै छ ठिकै
Zao
छ
and he
चल्नु
will be
पायो
able to take down Alfred as
Let's go
well.
gold lead guys,
त्यस्तो
2000
अगाडि
gold lead.
हालिस् ल्यायो मलाई
That one
3जनाको अगाडि
fight from Kimi was
त्यही त
totally
अब एकदम
unnecessary
इजी
because
सके
he
जस्तो
went for the
भोल्डले एउटा किल
Belleric.
पाइसक्यो
Even if Belleric's
मिड पनि
teammate
खाँदैछ
doesn't kill Kimi, I think
दौडेर हानेछ
Belleric
त्यही
will
माथि
because his passive does dish out a lot of damage. And here goes
क्रेजी
4-1. Team Larry
भोइको ग्रेन चाहिँ
already
फेरि हामीलाई
leading
थाहा
the
छ रहेछ
goal by maybe 1.5k.
अति छ
एरोन्च
भोल्डले
Maybe Kelsey
अनटचेबल
wasn't
फेभरेट सिकी
disconnected.
नेपाली
Maybe he was facing some different kind of maybe issue.
मर्यो
Unless
होला
he's already
yes.
back to the game.
Whoa,
Yasasi
whoa,
is
whoa,
pretty low
whoa,
on
whoa.
HP already with those
Let's
pulls,
go
and we
माटो
can see
ताललाई मारिएको
Kellen
छ
killing Matador. A very
Matador.
1v2 situation.
And as we can see, Kelsey actually used his heavy crossbow onto the minion wave just to clear it fast, but he couldn't deny Granger much of the goals because he tried to crash the lane, but Granger went in before he could crash it. And right now we can see Phobias, I mean, Frinza,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
some
के
heavy
भइरहेछ
real world manipulation going in.
करिना
Only
मेरो मान
Team Blue
लभलीको
and
छोरा
Karina
मर्यो
managed to take down
सक्यो
no
सक्यो
one.
सक्यो केटा
Yeah,
करिना ग्याम्बल
as
अति
Team
ग्याम्बल
Blue as
not
expected,
good pick
right?
Yeah, now we can see Larry. They are on the upper hand for now. Now they are just roaming freely wherever they want because they know that they have already gotten their goal lead. Now, yeah, Team Blue have to play really carefully for if they want to secure the start for semifinals.
And the
कसले
only
जित्दैछ
win condition for
Larry
Team
the
Blue
goat
was like
करिना पिक
farming
हानेछन्
up
मलाई
early
नुब जस्तो
on, and then just when the Kimi is online, the
वो
Iridescent
वो
is
वो
online,
वाइस
just
पर
going
गयो
for the fights. But nope, Team Blue actually go for
आइलेस
like
मर्यो
a
क्या हो त्यो
different type of planning this
वाइस
time, and that didn't
कहाँ
work
दियो
for them.
Yasasi.
ओए 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 फ्लिकर
Okay,
कहाँ हाने
Predator going in, but he didn't manage to take him down. Kellen is going for the turtle.
That's
Fully
Java.
Phobius is there.
You did the
Matador trying to
creation.
zone out the player, but he will
Respect
be zoning instead. Five
matter.
players, it's seizing Matador. The damage
Wait,
might be
batching over
enough to
it.
take him down.
Wait.
Yeah,
Zook
five of the
answer the
players is still
match.
chasing him. Maybe that's the in for Matador, but maybe some distraction for the top lane. Maybe top
It's
lane
okay, that
will
easy game,
might get
Larry.
यो गेम
pushed a little
जितिसक्यो
bit by Kelsey, but it's still the fight is getting continued by Prince Axinza. He's trying to zone out the place. There's the real one manipulation and some damn Void. He is with killing his spree, and they'll be able to take down the tier 1 turret of mid lane where lane tier 1 turret is traded by Kelsey.
At the moment, if I'm being honest here, I think Team Blue already made a huge mistake when it was the drafting, and right now they're already giving like a lot of kills to Team Larry.
What do you mean? That's all this has
is pretty low, but without any backup, I don't think anyone will be able to take down Sunshine. Top lane, first structure is gonna be destroyed onto like 5 minutes 45 seconds, and I think Team Larry does have a plan at the moment because they're already going for the skirmishes because they know all their members are kind of online.
All right, another mountain soccer just to give the vision and just to this more. And again, in front of Percy, there's the glorious flip, but Yasasi is getting melted very quickly. And okay, Matter is facing a lot of damage with that. With this first skill of Void, that's
रजरले जितिरहेछ भने फेरि फर्स्ट पिकै गर्नु नि ओपन छ
I forgot the skill name.
किन करिन लिएर
It's all right. So the turtle and maybe the final turtle is about to spawn within
Hero pool expansion.
seconds.
You've the crazy answer or it to pay Corina the man Javan
contest. If Team Blue contests this turtle, I don't think they will be able to take all the damage from these
Worldly savage answer
as well as Zaib. And yeah, as I was talking about, Team Blue actually skipped this turtle, which was a pretty nice decision. But Team Larry will be able to take the first Lord as well, as I can predict from the momentum of Team Larry. By the
Let's go.
Will be gunned down
game
by Granger. I think Granger is on 30 stack at the moment, and the Holy Turret defense is gonna be
speed push
taken down by
stack.
Okay, that's the third
Savage
player.
on
It's
this one.
Death.
Madadar.
It's
Madadar.
getting melted
Boy,
away.
flicker already.
Just remember the
Split on this
Matador's
map.
the
Trying
way
to
he
say
just
that.
completed his Blade of Heptasis, which for the game number 1 it was valid because they were having the lead, they were keeping the lead. But this game, I don't think that was the his idea to keep the Heptasis
You can boss
completed,
me
you know, because he's already too squishy. I mean, Yasa
Perfect.
is squishy. I said squishy, but still he's
Yeri telta gayab bhaya yaar.
down like bird. Once again,
Flicker
you'll
already
see
जाने
with
Bedrick में हाथ
get
में
isolated
inhibitor
with
लॉग
that
है.
real one manipulation, and he was instantly bursted down. Now they have
Let's
lost that
go. Nepali
inhibitor
team
from the top
wearing.
lane. Matador might fall as well. Who knows? Is getting poked by
Whoa,
the
Corina.
backstabbing from
Wait,
Polymorph.
whoa,
Yeah, he managed to take one of the player down, but he will go down as well.
And I do think right now, two of the whole lane
Madadar
defense is
player racing
already
Madadar.
taken down. So it is gonna be a really good, like, Lord contest for Team Larry because they can already, pressure the top lane. But I certainly want to see the builds from both team because I'm
No,
not quite
different
sure if
Kimi.
Karina is going for. Okay, he is going for magic build, so making like Hilda like Blade of Heptasis for Hilda was a really bad decision because they do have a lot of damage. The Hylos does damage, the Hazel does damage, the Kimi does damage, even the Karina is on damage bills, so Hilda should have gone for some more tanky defense items because right now the gold defense is 10k and I don't think they will be able to protect many turrets because Team Larry already managed to take down the first turret onto the top lane and they will pressure mid as well as the bottom lane as soon as they can.
Yeah, now the Team Larry is trying to keep the pressure. Now they are trying to take down the inhibitor turret. That's the Fractal Pulse. That was nice, but Yasasi is facing a lot of damage. He had to retreat now. The turrets are but still the bottom lane haven't been synchronized well by the players of Team Larry.
I think it is synchronized
Wait,
right now.
One.
Casted by the Ascension will try to do some damage onto the Karina. Karina is getting melted. Real one from the Eve. And here goes the whole Eve trying to melt. And right now, I think Larry is planning on securing this match with this Lord push. Will they be able to take it down?
I know the glorious pathway to defend is Lord push. Yes,
Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, player.
Maybe Maniac, but no, that's Strange actually
Jesus
taking down that kill, and that's
Team Larry select भएको छ
Reaver
सेमी फाइनलमा
sweep coming up
टिम
from the
नेपाल
team Larry.
I think Team Blue
नेक्स्ट
took
गेम
Team
हाम्रो
Larry,
खै टाइसी पनि थाहा हुन्छ
not that seriously because
दुईटा
judging by
नेपालको
their picks, they
टिम
were
दुईटा
confident
बङ्गलादेशको
that
टिम लेट्स
they
गो
can win the
मजा
draft,
आउने
but they lost both the draft and the match in a really
मेरो भाइ भोलिको लागि
smooth
बेस्ट अफ लक है
way.
भोलि
Like Team
बिग डे
Larry was taking all the objectives, all the jungle creeps,
बेस्ट अफ लक भाइ
and they
भोलिको
were kind
हामी
of
गेम
an
हेर्छ
unstoppable force
बाइ
when it
बाइ मेरो
comes
भाइ
to the Isan-Shin, the Killen, as well as the Granger.
Let's sure
And
man,
as
let's
we
go.
can see, the MVP of the match is none other than the Granger without
Adios.
completing his entire boot.
हो
Yeah, that
यो
leader.
सय हो कि होइन फेरि चाहिँ थाहा नै छैन सय हो भन्नु
But Torin picked up yesterday. Yeah.
के हेर्छौ लेन्स कट हेर्ने
Because the Granger had a lot of damage.
Yeah. It is
प्ले देखाउँछ नि प्ले
Goal difference between two teams is around like
यही होला
4K,
प्ले यही
which
होला
is not
के
a
होला
big lead because
सय को प्ले
Vintage
गाइस
Victor
लेन्स
could have
कट
taken the
ओजी प्ले हो
advantage in the early game, but they didn't. They went in for too many fires, and right now, if always going in, no Infernal Pursuit, AOG going in onto one enemy, and I think
यति बेला हो नि यति बेलै होला
and okay, he's still going in. Lancelot taken down.
ए छोड्दैन हौ कहाँ तिमीलाई छोड्छ जस्तो लाग्छ अब रोक न अझै
कस्तो खेल्दिएको ल
सयब जस्तै खेल्दैन थियो
And double from Sonder.
Mhm.
It was like, you know, just dashing and
Why
dashing,
is
and
my scam
he
baby sir?
went from bottom lane to mid lane, and still he managed to take another double kill. I guess if there was
Your
a
team
time
from
gap,
the
that
Gare
would
fighter,
have been
mobile team.
maniac. Again, another final stage, but no player got caught up.
Same final
That's the game number
same
2
final
from
guys.
Vintage Big Free.
Break the
Well,
also post
that's
on the more post
2-0
shares on
from the side of
Instagram
Vintage
ma.
Big Free, and
Bye
yeah,
bye.
Step number 9
के
have
छ
been
आज स्ट्रिम छ कि छैन?
eliminated from the
छैन
next
रिप्लाई त गरेन
showdown.
म त राखेन स्क्रिन
That
Okay,
was
okay.
quite a game, I must say.
Bye bye
Although
bye.
Pinterest Victory could have played it more, in
Look
a disciplined way,
guys,
but they didn't.
अब स्ट्रिमिङ
And
गर्नुपर्छ
with the
जस्तो
Lord, I didn't
कति 3
expect them
घन्टा
to
त भइसक्यो guys.
finish the game with the first Lord,
So
and
GG
that was
good
kind of
night केटा हो.
quick, to be honest.
गुड नाइट केटा हो आजको लागि म
Yeah, and that's the
इन्स्टाग्राममा फलो गरेर राख.
game number
म
2. The
म युट्युबको त्यो अपडेट गरेर राख्छु गेमहरूको टाइसिट इन्स्टाग्राममा पोस्ट गर्छु सो मेक स्योर टु फलो मी इन इन्स्टाग्राम एज वेल. केटाको लागि आजको लागि बाई बाई. म भोलि फेरि छिटो स्ट्रिम गर्छु. ए केटा साँच्चै मेन कुरा त भन्ने बिर्सेर. भोलि बिहान सबजना उठ केटा हो 9 बजीसम्म. 9 बजी म स्ट्रिम गर्छु आइको गेम. बाई बाई. गुड नाइट गाइज अहिले भने. लेट्स सपोर्ट आइको टुमोरो. बाई बाई गाइज. टेक केयर.